Boop, I am unmuted. Hello, welcome to game 26? 26 of the Root Winter Tournament. There we go, I'm sticking with that. Hello, my name is Guerric. Commentating with me today, you can't see him, but you can hear him. It's Fugless.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Our competitors today are none other than DarthCaboose.
What's up?
KnowFear.
Well, howdy, howdy.
Weinzey.
Hello.
And Pliskin.
Hello, Twitch.
Thanks, y'all, for the introductions. The draft's been dealt. Y'all have been briefed with everything you need to know. So, everyone, good luck. Have fun. I am going to go on mute, and y'all can take it away.
Have fun, guys.
All right. I'm unmuted in meet. Everything should be good. Chat, let me know if audio's all okay. But yeah, what a draft, huh, Fugless?
Yeah, this is another cursed mix yesterday. This is a little different though. Without cats, it may not be as clogged as yesterday's game.
Yeah, I think cats contributed a lot to yesterday's game being the way it was. This one, I think, has a chance to be a little less like gridlock grindy.
I like the hand movement.
The mole presence of
Who has the spastic hand?
before
Going
Marauder,
back and forth as you
the
check
Mole
the
Eerie
distribution of
situation
the
in
suits
the
and
meta was very interesting because Mole Eerie games
what will
just
my
became like
strategy be?
race games,
Mhm.
and
Oh, is
so
it
with
on?
Marauder,
It is on your
especially with the
desk.
presence of the
Oh.
Warlord, it couldn't be like that
You're
because
number 4. You
the
got to
Warlord really just
All right,
crushes
let's just
moles.
shooting blind go with that.
Can never go wrong with moles.
All right, we have a moles pick.
And
Interesting.
did the asset card? Where'd it go here?
Yeah, it should be
Let's go.
right over here on the right side. Just flip that over with the F key and should be able to.
There we go. There we go. 2 warriors.
It'll be interesting to see what strategy he goes with because they're all going to be tough. But this, especially if lizards come in the game too.
Yeah. I mean, small mole is going to have the safety from
And then
lizards, but it's going to have the issue of being
Evenly
very weak
distributed.
compared to so many other red factions, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, Warlord will just chew up all those stray moles that you want
Right.
to have around.
But then if you go swole, you of course, have that liability against lizards. So this is going to be...
Oh yeah. No, this is tough.
I like this setup, though. It's setting up a soft denial of lizards by taking a spot they would prefer to take.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, try to hide back in that back line.
And is that it?
You have to hit the button in the middle.
Yeah, you got to press that done button. It'll move on to the third player.
Up here. Yeah,
Here,
exactly.
I'm
Alright,
not
Pliskin.
familiar with his
All right.
players except for Weinzey, who is historically
Wow.
awesome.
But no, I know what you mean. He's historically a very strong player. He was one of the
Yeah.
scourge of LFG for a while.
Oh yeah.
So many
So I'm curious to
interactions.
see how familiar everyone is with
Yeah, somebody's gonna
the
get
new
smacked.
faction.
Yeah. This could be a very, very interesting
We're all supposed to smack each other, right?
matchup.
Smack you, you smack me.
Okay, I'll go with
Mole
birds.
Eerie. First 2 picks. It's not really surprising.
Yeah, I mean, both have been consistent performers in the tournament so far, particularly Eerie. Eerie has been strong.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've always thought that even previous tournaments, that Eerie is like
And let the table talk
the
begin.
strongest tournament type faction because I think they're.
Tweet.
I mean, I can't say that they're the easiest or the hardest to
This is already
disrupt,
table talk territory.
I don't
Do
know,
you
they're
want to
just the
convince
most
him to go in a
consistent,
bad starting
like-
clearing?
Yeah, they're very consistent.
but, right?
Just convince them to stay as far away
Um,
as possible.
Rosato, it is Fugless commentating with me, yeah.
And yeah, in most faction
yeah,
mixes,
thing is,
they seem to be able to.
I'm
handle
playing
it.
second. I don't
guess
know
that's the
where
best
you
way
will
to say it.
be. So
Yeah.
No, you're playing third.
I
You're
mean,
placing second.
I'm picking second. So
Oh yeah.
the setup is hard for me because I don't know where you all be. So charismatic
Yeah,
is
he needs to
tricky.
set up-
Hmm.
2+ clearings
Okay,
away from a
so there's-
homeland, as I
Oh, yeah,
recall.
he's-
I mean,
So that's a
yeah,
legal
he's good.
location.
Yeah, yeah.
Northwest. That
The
needs
question becomes, do you go Despot or
Okay,
Charismatic here?
peaceful mode.
I mean, I
That's
do
what
like
they
what
all say.
Emu played
We just have
yesterday,
our
where you
markets and
just
we
open
just all wanna
charismatic,
get
get
along.
everybody out.
Peaceful
and then
capitalism.
If
That's
something
how
becomes
it
a problem.
is.
But part of the viability of that was having so many tokens from like otters in the
That's
game,
true,
you know.
that's
So
true, yeah.
is Despot as
Charismatic.
valuable in that way in this game?
A great
No,
start.
probably not. Well, I mean, you have the mob tokens potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah, but other than that, you're right.
You got. You just gotta
There's not
move
really
your
that much
VCS.
cardboard.
Yeah.
And-
yeah.
We'll
We are
put it
going
in
charismatic. Okay.
That's going to be undefended. I mean, lizards are going to have,
Okay. it's up
20
to me.
lizards
Let
with
me
each garden probably. So
Take a few moments and just think about this.
I think if Weinzey's,
Okay. We're
Weinzey's
gonna go
really
for
good with
the,
lizards
the
too. So I think
rats.
he's comfortable with warlord or lizards. I'm not.
All right.
I mean, I know he's comfortable with probably
So-
badgers, but that was
Choose a
back,
homeland
back in
clearing
the
on the
day.
map edge
Back in the day when they had missions.
between it
Right.
and the
When they
homeland.
had
Where
many
can I
different
start?
versions, so I don't know how comfortable he is these days.
Okay. I think I'm gonna
Chat saying Fogus is quiet compared to me. Let me see if I can fix that.
acknowledge. This is a little.
You're not allowed to start there.
I mean, that's one reason I didn't pick badgers. I was left with
why
badgers
not?
and
Is
wolves
You
that a
need
yesterday,
edge
and
clearing?
2
I'm just
plus
not
in between if possible, and that's
Yeah.
just 1 in
quite
between.
comfortable with badgers.
2+, is that not inclusive of the destination clearing?
No, it's
No,
2
no, you
plus
need
clearings between
clearings.
it and the enemy homeland, so it's 2 plus in between.
Turn my headphones down.
You can go in the
so I
bottom
can
right
keep
if you want.
Focus turned up.
Or
I'm just gonna double check. Hey, Guerric.
I did it 3
You
times.
did it. One
The
second.
curse is
I
upon
called,
him.
I called Beetlejuice. I just wanted to double check.
All right. Rules question was for distance of homeland, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Is the 2+ inclusive of the source and destination, or is it 2 between?
It's between. Like if you read the setup, it says between it and enemy homelands. So that implies that it's the 2+ is in between the 2 clearings in mention. The homeland
enough.
of yourself and the enemy.
Fair enough. All right. That answers my question. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, it looks like
place all those
the
guys right over
warlord
there.
player is a little bummed that he won't be able to set up
And
on the ruin.
do-do-do,
Yeah,
step
that would have been a lot nicer.
Okay, I believe the relic.
That would've
pieces
baked-
are
I mean,
done.
The mole player would have been fine with it because he was
Make
just
sure
even
I'm
more
happy with
ignored way up
this.
there.
Cool. Okay, I'm good. Pressing
that?
done.
Oh, I know what's happening. My system isn't actually turning up. That should help.
That's
Chat,
a
let me know if
big
Focus sounds better
one
now.
Already.
You know, next time he talks.
I know it's so awkward to be
Just
like,
section off the
hello?
map and 3 sections here. Birds get down there.
So, yeah,
warlord
I'm
over there.
very
I'll stick
curious
these
to
4 top,
see-
no problem.
So
Just
I
a
I think
completely
Weinzey
ignored
will
it.
pick
don't play
lizards,
then.
but I could be wrong.
All right, chat's saying y'all sound better. Good.
This is a
Alright.
game of cooperation. I don't understand why we're fighting in this.
So yeah, Weinzey, I know likes lizards a lot. I don't know
Yep.
how he thinks, what he knows about final badgers.
Right,
If it's impossible to put your homeland
but
not adjacent to an
I don't
enemy
know, I
homeland,
mean,
Lizards are
this-
probably the better pick
what's
with
more
this
important,
matchup,
that it's
right?
not
Yeah,
against
I would
the
think
enemy
so,
homeland,
'cause
or
this
that
is-
it's not
he
on-
picks,
or is it possible to
the
not put it on the edge.
4th red faction,
I think
which,
the rule for that,
you know,
one, if I'm
you
not
can
mistaken,
debate all
is,
day
if
if badgers are red or
you
not, but it's
are
still,
not
they're going to have a big
legally
board
able
presence,
to follow
at
the
least.
instructions, then
And,
it kind of opens
yeah,
up.
this
and you
game
can
will get
go,
bloody.
you know. anyway,
Actually,
Time.
thinking
There
about
is
it,
a-
badgers,
There is a clearing.
could badgers
This is
legally
a
set up
between
on the
the
bottom
Yeah, I
2
can go to the
clearings
northeast,
in the
but
middle of the
then
map?
Meaning
That's not the
between
whole
Erie
homeland,
and
Between Erie and Warlord, yeah.
So
Oh,
the homelands
jeez.
are currently.
I think that would be legal because
And over here.
all other edge clearings
So
are
for, like,
adjacent
homelands,
to home.
just-
Oh no. There's a moles only have one homeland.
Garrick,
yeah, so like the upper,
Garrick.
Oh, hold on. They're calling me again.
what are they breaking things?
All right, I'm here. What's up?
If I can't fulfill all the placement rules, can I choose which one I skip, or do I, like, if I pick badgers and go northeast, and then the second one would be adjacent to a homeland, or can I put it in the middle? Like, I'm
You-
breaking one of the rules either way. Do I choose which one I break?
When you break a rule, you break the distance. You go as far as you can, but you still maintain any other rules that it says.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait.
No.
Follow-up question.
Okay.
If I have to break it partially, I have to fulfill it as much as possible. I can't go on the top left side where it's both adjacent to a home.
Correct. Yeah, you have to go in the top right for one of them, and then your follow-up one
Okay.
would be one of the adjacent clearings.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
Cool.
Those are all great options.
All right, doing my little unmute dance back in Google Meet.
Wow. So you did
I
go
mean, there
Badgers.
wasn't
very
Did go
good.
Badgers. Wow.
Man, this is gonna be.
What a game.
I think you should place the relics first before you
Is this the
decide.
first
go,
first
if I'm
four
not mistaken.
I
red
mean,
faction
it's not
games?
like I have an
Oh
option.
gosh, I'm not sure. Lily would.
That is true.
It feels like it. I mean, I think
Okay,
I thought
I'm
I'd
starting
watched
here, and
most
then I'm
of
going
them.
clockwise.
Blood for the blood god.
I mean, this is it won't be quite as bad as if cats were in here also, but instead of like moles. But this is still gonna get very
It's gonna be
crowded
bloody.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. There's no room to hide. Moles probably feel a little
Hey,
safer
Badgers.
with lizards not in the game. I don't know.
It certainly frees them up to go swole
First or the clear?
Yeah.
without having to necessarily go market heavy, you know?
Right. Yeah. No, and yeah,
I
it's
will
just
invoke Guerric once again. Guerric.
Oh.
No, I think I put the relic, pick the relic first.
I'm
According
not
to
sure if
Ryan.
you choose the clearing first and then you draw the relic and you place it there, or if you draw the relic first and they go, that's a nice relic, I'm going to put that one over there.
It should be a random forest and a random relic. The
No,
rules are a little
it's
incorrect in one place. It's supposed to be that it's still random.
But how do I pick a random forest?
Well, you pick a forest and then randomly put a relic there.
Okay.
I'll
I'll put the relic back and shuffle.
yeah.
Okay, so this forest. Oh, I can't pink top middle. Next to the warlord.
All right, I think I'm back muted
Yeah.
and unmuted in
No,
the right
that's
places.
That's
Yeah,
just like.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
This one
Badger
goes next to
relic
the wall
placement
first.
is. I mean, when you
And
play
then,
casual games, you
you
you're
know
just
what, I'll
throwing
just
them
reshuffle
everywhere.
them.
Right,
I
right.
can understand, like in a more serious situation, that it is like because it's kind of hard
next to the wall.
to denote that where you're putting it randomly. You know. It's
Yeah.
kinda-
Middle.
I almost feel
Um,
like there should be like priority maps of each of the forests telling you like
yeah,
the
Oh, put here first.
Yeah.
Here next. Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
you just have them numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., and you just can always follow that order.
That would make life a lot
Okay.
easier.
Crafting the
Badger
hands.
player for sure. One thing I was going to say was I've always before Marauders came out, when I wrote, I talked about mole strategy and stuff, and the mole's kryptonite is
Mhm.
factions with attack
everyone
actions,
see my cards?
essentially.
I
Because
cannot see
Riverfolk's
anything.
not good. They're usually
Well,
not good
but,
against
it only-
Riverfolk
it only
because
gets buggy when
Riverfolk
we
can
start the
just
game.
have tons of attack actions if people just start flooding them with
And
funds.
guys, once you
And they're better
pick
against
your
cats
hands.
because the cats, they're
Yeah.
only going to have 3 actions usually, and they don't want to attack most of the time. So that's why Marauder, I really think, balance the moles a little bit
I agree.
because the Warlord is essentially one giant attack action,
Wait a minute. The cards
and
we
the
want,
Badgers
we put out in front of us.
are forced to attack
Goes on
if
top
they
of deck.
want to delve. So
first
yeah,
put the other two on the
so that's
deck
why
over here,
it
and then
could be it could be another tough situation for the moles here.
It could be. I mean, I said they were kind of consistent earlier, but Lily immediately was in chat like, no, they haven't been. They've been losing.
and then
No, yeah.
think
They
we should
never,
hit
even before Marauders,
done
they're just
before we
not as good
step
in the
out.
tournament, I think.
So-
It's weird.
Fools, your
It's
hand
like-
is visible.
Cool,
I
cool.
can't see anything.
No, we reconnect.
Let's just fix that real quick.
The cards were
Bless you.
all backs for me, so. I'm gonna.
Spawning all the stuff.
Says
I'm
it's my
blocked.
turn.
What?
Oh, he said he wanted the
Uh,
dingus
just-
thing.
Just
Yeah, we get there.
Okay.
So if I clicked in my turn.
Wait. I can't pick a color.
Yeah,
same
me
here.
neither.
I think I think Guerric needs to promote us, so let's just give him a sec.
KnowFear, did you leave the TTS server?
I don't know. I did not, but it changed. Do I just quit main menu?
Yeah, quit. Go to the main menu and then rejoin. There we go.
This is
Praise TTS.
my first TTS experience, so
Uh,
Don't worry, you'll be.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar, what have you done to me? Nebuchadnezzar, you monster.
Ooh. This looks fancy.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
that is hilarious.
Yay! It's the thing.
All right. I need to spawn promoter.
Thank you, Guerric.
Okay, gotta
Slot
save.
right in.
Oops, no, I want to save it. Sorry, I don't want to roll it.
I want that result.
I love the sound effects.
The sound effect is cute. I asked Nev to remove it, and he made that troll version for me with my face, apparently.
Okay, so
Get all these shiny toys.
All right. I think I finished doing all the messy TTS stuff.
are you guys ready?
listo.
Allons-y.
Okay, let's go. I'll recruit. Oh no, wait.
Wait, recruiting? We don't have buildings yet.
Gotta.
Okay, just...
It's safe for me to like leave and rejoin the.
Yeah, you can leave and
server,
rejoin.
right?
Yep.
Okay, because I can't see the card, so I don't. It's gonna be a long.
And I'll encamp this. And then I will recruit.
That's better.
All right, so we're starting off with a jewelry way station
Oh,
and a statue way station. Statue one's a little interesting.
Yeah, all the statues are on the other side.
Perhaps broadcasting exactly this coming into the center and delving for those statue relics.
Yeah, winter's actually pretty good for badgers. I
Yeah,
used
then
to,
I'll
when I played them a lot
Battle and
because
Delphi.
of the ease of getting down to this bottom area.
Yeah, the forests are nice on winter, but the big problem is that because they're so big, you have to cross the map at some point, and that can be really difficult to do.
And I'll draw.
That was the big issue we saw, I think, on Friday night's game, where the Badger player they didn't set up in the early game to make that crossing, and it ended up hurting them a lot in the mid and late game.
I got you. Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go to my bird song, so no raise because there's no mobs on the board. I'll go to recruit. I have recruit 2.
Nebuchadnezzar, I know it doesn't have sound, but I can't use it if it has my face all over it.
No annoyance. I must choose a different mood. Let me get that mood manager real fast.
Oh, yeah, the mood manager.
And these tools are just, I love it.
Lock in that juicy freshness. And I think I'm going to swap out to, let's go for Jubilant. In a little...
Oh, boy.
Jubilant
We're gonna hear
opening.
We're gonna hear all the Mario Kart sounds.
This is definitely an opening that has definitely gotten a lot more popular recently.
We've been seeing a lot of
since it's an orange crafting piece,
rowdy openings in the tournament,
Oh,
which we didn't see a lot in testing. You know, we mostly saw Jubilant or Grandiose, and of course Grandiose was changed last minute.
Yeah.
But we still saw Grandiose as an opening after the change. So it's been interesting to see mostly rowdy.
I'm gonna use one of them to build a citadel in my current location.
All right, doubling up strongholds in mouse could be decent for crafting.
Could be if he
Just,
has.
it's a
I mean, if
stronghold.
he has
Correction.
Green Broker in his hand, that'll be really strong because
Sorry,
getting
I
cards it's definitely difficult.
Yeah, my bad. And then for my...
But he might be using his last card. He only has one card left, and I assume he's going to use it to put a mob down. So I
Yeah.
assume
I'll go ahead and
he's
put an
just
advance, and I will mark
forward-thinking crafting right now.
just Warlord and a single meeple up over here. Thinking carefully about that.
I'd probably defend that a little better.
Let's make it a total of
There
3.
you go.
Okay, I'm done with the advance. I'll go to the evening, which is Incite. I will spend a card to Incite in my
Ooh, with
Warlord's
the
Clearing,
sword, too.
which
That
triggers
feels
the
bad a little
effect
bit.
of
But he probably
Jubilant.
would never craft that anytime
So we're
soon
gonna
because the
place
fox.
one mob
Yeah,
over here,
fox is a rough one.
and
Yeah,
let's roll
the
some
only
dice.
double fox that would even be possible is
Number
way up in the Moleville.
Okay, orange, that's going to be up over there. Roll number 2.
Oh man, that'll.
Right over there.
I'll say that'll never get old, but I don't know.
It's a little old.
That's going to go up over there. And then...
Oh gosh.
Oh, I would
Wow.
almost just stop rolling.
Wow.
Roll again.
Yeah, there's no reason really to. Well, I mean, the one reason to roll is just to give.
And
I must legally place...
It's back at
bottom.
his home.
Yeah, back in the homeland.
Oh, actually, there is one, which is right
Yeah.
there.
That's actually not a bad place for it to go if it's going to go somewhere.
Yeah,
Go to
I
the
mean,
oppressed
the
state,
argument
have
for
2
rolling
clearings,
again would
that's gonna
be to
1
give,
victory point.
like, especially if it went on the Erie,
And
would
I'm gonna draw myself
give them a
card.
reason not to like disrupt
And
your
that's
other
my
ones.
turn.
You know, he's got to kill that one, so you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the other ones.
But it also is giving them
So
3
I'm gonna
points.
add 2 cards.
So
True,
it's-
yeah, you have 3 points is not good, but to get all 4 ruins with mob tokens on turn 1 is pretty interesting.
It's the dream.
To build.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the Badgers probably will take out the one there, but he
You're
might,
welcome, by the
he
way.
could very well have
yeah,
2.
Thank you for your
at
mob.
the end of this.
No problem.
So, typical charismatic
Okay, so Erie,
opening
since
here
the
with
Warlord and me are kind of sharing one half of the map,
the
you should
required
probably go
move,
up
so
and
you can battle
take
something,
some
which
real
he's
estate
obviously
from
going
the
to battle
moles.
a
Otherwise, they will
mob
be
token.
happy.
I'm
Okay,
looking, at,
So the mob token actually helped him out because
looking at how
gave
the
him a
didn't have the
battle.
mob. Yeah, he'd have to do 2 moves and attack the
Oh
moles
yeah, but
up,
Erie can
up
only take
there.
one of those.
And if he was doing 2 moves, he wouldn't be building.
Closer to you.
Exactly. So yeah, the mob tokens
Well,
definitely helped him out.
Erie,
Plus, it saved
I
the
have
moles
a
from
proposal.
some anguish.
I will move 1 stray mole down. Oh, okay.
No, we're listening.
Wait, what? What did you say?
No, I was
You
gonna
want to move
say-
one more? Yeah.
Hey, I was going to throw a mole down here to take out that mob if you weren't going to go that direction, but you are not, so I shall.
Okay. Okay, good. So I'm gonna fight. Here, do I have an ambush?
I choose not to ambush. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can remove it, and we'll just build.
I didn't tweet, Lily? I thought I tweeted out. Oh, I've got it sitting there. I didn't tweet it. There we go.
Okay, so I get 1 point at the end,
Advertising's hard.
Yeah.
and that's it.
Well,
Oh,
Erie
sorry,
going
I
that
dropped
way,
one.
definitely the mole
Drop it.
players got to feel a little better about that.
All right.
Yeah, so we heard Weinzey for a second trying
And
to
I get 2.
goad the Erie into heading up toward moles. So moles are pretty happy to be left alone, and that's maybe a problem in the long run.
Yeah.
I will move 1 lone scout,
Ooh.
and I will battle that mob.
Yeah, see, but he's having to
I
waste.
won't ambush you
Definitely-
this time, but I understand why you're doing this.
Yeah, so wasting actions that normally would go toward recruits.
1 point.
Yeah, exactly. This is tough.
sorry,
I mean, he's
I
kind of
forgot the
feels like
points
he
for the
has
mob.
to do it because
Can
you don't want
I,
the
take
warlord
it?
to be that
Of course. Go ahead.
powerful.
It makes
Too.
sense.
Sway.
It's just it's interesting because it's abnormal, you know?
Yeah,
I'll flip,
I mean, as a selfish mole player, I would
reveal
probably
this card
like-
and this card to sway.
Oh,
Oh,
We're
no,
swaying
there's
a
gotta be
squire?
another way to do this.
yeah. Not a,
There
if
is
you want.
a
And you
there
can
is a
use the mole
manager.
tool.
Yeah, if you want to pull that one out,
Yeah,
quite convenient.
there it is.
actually.
I mean, if his third card is a bird card, I guess I could.
Right
I
here.
don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, you can. If you
I
I'm not a
mean-
big proponent of swaying anything but brig turn 1.
right. I mean, Brig is just so important to get that action economy
a
up
big
in a
white
consistent way.
Yeah, you don't even
square.
want the
I think my
attacks. You just want the
Wi-Fi
moves.
is,
The
Right.
extra moves are so
struggling
valuable
here.
to get your
Yeah,
guys on the
you're,
board.
you're still loading the asset. Seems you're at 99%. So.
Well, I sway the formal, and I can get that figured out
Interesting.
whenever it decides.
Formal.
to
Okay. Interesting.
So I'll sway formal for 1 point.
Started with informants, which he definitely saw informants used yesterday. Actually, really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
discarding
rare
birds,
informants.
return to
Awesome
hand.
usage.
I mean, informants can be consistently useful for Warlord because Warlord has such terrible draw. But
Exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
typically it's
Draw.
pretty bad for anyone else.
Card.
So it was pretty interesting to see it used to great effectiveness
And
last
that is
night.
my turn.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, it's rare when you're like, because they had a saboteurs, and I'm
And you
like,
should hit
man,
the
am I
end
really
time
going to
button, my
suggest
man.
sabotaging
Oh.
informants? That is not something I've ever
Okay.
said, I don't think.
I will end camp over here.
Badgers pretty much were left
I
to their own
will
devices.
recruit.
Oh, there's Marine Broker, so it
Hitting the
coming
discard.
ain't coming to the Warlord anytime soon.
Also not going to moles if they were going to try for
Gotta say,
some
I'm
sort of
feeling kind of boxed in here.
craft-heavy strategy, so that's good too.
Yep.
Let's just root for you.
I'm curious what Weinzey's end game here
I
is
will move
with
those
these
boys down here.
badgers.
Well, you're about to find out.
And then we shall do
Apparently,
some
it's
fighting.
to drag some relics
Alright.
around and use his
no
armor
ambush
to
cards this time. Go
kill
for it.
things. This is a
This is the
bold
bad card.
strategy, and I like it. Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh, this is unfortunate.
The 0-0.
You do
Uh,
technically rule the clearing, though.
Yes.
He's gonna lose the relic like immediately because of the unless he can move away.
But I do not wish to delve. We will fight again.
All right. No ambush this time.
He actually
Oh my gosh.
he's
Ugh.
he's losing this relic now.
Yeah,
He
No,
only
he
has
can
one
move.
move.
So graciously rule this.
Oh, I guess he can go there. Yeah, he can go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Prisoner with him.
That's the only place he can go to not lose the relic.
Oh,
How?
Don't worry, birds. I'm just staying here for a hot second so I don't get.
Yeah, that was. I love the aggressiveness.
Yeah,
but
cool.
Yeah,
That
the
was a turn.
disaster rolls.
Yeah.
are heartbreaking.
Random game.
I'll just
No
put
skill.
those in here
Yeah.
and hope for a brighter future.
Oh, just dumping everything into Battle Delve. Holy moly.
Yeah, this is.
I have never seen such an aggressive badger.
Keep my options.
I know. I
Retinue.
love it.
I need
This
to
reminds me
read
of the
my
days
hand.
where the Badgers could play cards for free
Alright,
actions.
so
and,
I'll start my
just
turn.
would battle
Raise.
40 times. and stuff.
So I
man.
believe I knock out this way station, which is a victory
Oh, wait.
point.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
Warlord
Sorry. I moved.
definitely gonna get.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you do that.
Gets a free point.
Sorry, could you clear out the vacation?
Weinzey fixing an action so he didn't have to live off the land. And table allowing it.
In terms of the ruin,
That's fair. I
now
mean,
let's flip these over and see what we got. Okay, we got a bag, we got a sword.
Ooh, bag and sword. Okay.
Matching trap.
he already had a bag, so
Yeah, he already had a
no
bag,
real
so
loss,
the
no
bag
real
is
loss.
One
good
back.
in that
does
way.
mean
Like,
that
it still
the,
sucks the mood it's shutting down, but it's
switched off.
good to double up on an item.
Relentless.
He is losing
Oh, dear.
probably the two best.
Here comes my wonderful latency.
Aggressive
Feel slow,
moods,
guys.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
I mean, you just definitely don't ever want the crossbow.
We have to roll the mob
Because you
die
don't wanna
to
lose
spread
stubborn.
The...
If you lost those two, you don't want to lose stubborn.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a red. I cannot. Oh, I can legally place it. I'll place it. I must place it up there.
All right, so that's probably just a free point for the Badgers.
Is that step complete?
Yeah, but the Badgers again. Well, he has so many battle actions. I
Right.
think he can spend them on taking that out.
Place 2 warriors with the citadels.
I was
And
gonna say he probably didn't want to
my,
waste time with that, but with 4 battle
leader
actions,
gets
I think
2
it's
more.
okay.
Why are
Warlord
wolves
is,
so dirty in their heads?
Warlord's turn 2 horse right now.
They're trying to complete a little power.
But he's got Badgers up in his grill, eating up clearings that he'd like for a press, so
Yeah,
I should
yeah.
pick.
he's gonna have to solve that problem.
But this is
You know what? I'm
very quick
I'm feeling a bit
entanglement,
sad
that's for
about
sure.
those
Very
4
quick.
rolls. I'm just feeling a bit bitter about how poorly you rolled. So I'm gonna
this is a
choose
jubilant
that
bitter mood. I like this
let's
combo.
move
Me
because
too.
He can
the
just scope up. He can scoop up all
craft
those
stuff.
mobs. and just have a
What?
humongous force.
Right, an even larger
Let's do
army.
this. I'm gonna,
Turn
I'm
2.
gonna
I
elect
know,
to
this is-
craft
Another bag.
this other bag.
Ooh, wow.
Goodness.
Yep, he has command
I'm
up
gonna choose
to
to put that on
3
my
already.
board.
Impressive. I mean, again,
Oh my
shutting
goodness.
down Relentless, a great mood, but
the question.
that's probably worth it to have 3 command on turn 2.
Yep, and then late game, command
I got
isn't
it, I got
quite
it.
as important. He can
Those little brain
Lavish those away, yeah.
Yep.
And maybe he even fills up command with other items before then and starts getting a couple points from
let's
filling up the
start
horde.
with my
Yep,
command.
that's
I have
true.
3 of them. I'm going to
This
use
is
the
a
first
strong
one to
opening for
execute
well,
a
it helped
battle
that the
against
double
the badgers
zeros
here.
definitely
Just a second. Before the roll, so I think you have a chance to ambush first, and then before the roll,
Nebuchadnezzar.
choose to use
Sounds like Warlord's got this game
Do you have
in
an
the
ambush
bag.
battle over here.
Wait, is that the correct?
Well, I mean, root is
It's,
always
Yeah, seems
before the
like
roll.
as I've played
I will
more and
ambush.
more root,
Okay,
you definitely don't want to
I will
look
elect
like
to
the
use it
threat
to
this
Right.
early.
clear out these 2.
And you
this one over
I
here,
mean personally I
and this one
actively
over here.
try not to because
And
like
the
yesterday when I
result of
played
that
moles,
is
I had the ability
2
to
more
like pump
warriors.
and dump very early
Mm-hmm.
to get coins,
Then
get
I'll
some
go
other
ahead and roll the
points,
dice.
but I tried to wait until I was
May it
around
be a
like
0-0.
12 points. Then that's when you want to shoot up your like
Unfortunately, not this time.
7-8 point turn to get yourself to
so
like
how much
20.
did you pay, Guerric?
And then you have like an 8-point lead. And even if they crush you, by the time they catch up, you're back going again.
Let's
Yeah.
go to
So, but
the,
to get this
the
strong
second
and with
command,
2
I'm going
points
to choose
can be
to
a little dangerous,
march
but he is ridiculously strong.
4 of these warriors
He's
up
got
here.
so
do a
many
move
troops on the
action.
board.
I have another command. And I'm going to move one of these guys. Actually, let's make.
I'm not even sure I would I mean, I guess you need to defend
let's
those
make it 2 of
strongholds,
these guys
but
over here.
Yeah,
I think
I
I'd defend
done
my
with my
warlord
command
more
step.
than
I
those
now go to
strongholds.
my
yeah, I mean, I think
Two
maybe the
badges.
play
I'm going
is
to
move
do
these
an
up and
advance.
squat.
Up over here.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
lord, what is
And
happening?
Execute. I mean, there's a mob token there to execute a battle against the
Wow.
Badgers. Would you like to play an ambush card for that one?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay.
We're peaceful
Man,
badgers.
this is
We don't do hits.
this is aggressive. Game.
Right, I'm loving this so much.
Prior to
Man,
the
these
roll, I would
guys
elect
came to
use,
fight.
This mob token to recruit another.
Oh, okay, just bittering it makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's a
2-1.
2-1. I lose 1, and I believe you lose 2.
I will say I love that DarthCaboose knows the precise timing of bitter, which is after ambush but before rolling.
Oh yeah, he this is a well-versed warlord player.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Sir Liam, thank you so much for the subscription for 3 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm going to go ahead and just pull back.
People are so nice.
Pass back over here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I guess he
like
didn't
that.
want to.
Good move.
I like it too. Thank you. I'm done. I go to.
I mean, it does sort of-
I will choose not to
I mean,
insult.
the conventional wisdom is you don't want to remove way stations for badgers unless you have to,
And
because
that's
it's
my
actually helping them out to free those
That was
up,
my turn.
you know?
Sorry,
That's
guys,
true.
I'm
That's a
bit
good
slow.
point.
It's just
That
don't
is
have a lot
higher
of
level
with
play
that,
for
so
sure.
Want to make sure I'm doing everything right.
Oh, you seem to be doing very well. So
Thank you.
Yeah, don't apologize for winning.
I'm not sure about that.
Sir Liam, I'm glad you're enjoying the tournament. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
I need to help
I'm really enjoying it too.
I'll deal with them.
Yeah, there's been games that
what do you think
I've
is
never
a cannot
experienced,
help
including
now?
the one yesterday. Like in all my game, I mean, even the ones I've watched, there's situations that just I've never seen. Which is
Yes,
great.
it's too risky
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, Chad, that was going to be the rest of my thought, and then the game moved on. I didn't want to
I need to
linger on it too long. But yeah, I was going to point out that badgers can't actually encamp that way station right now, so that would have been a good time to remove it, I think, despite the conventional wisdom. That was going to be my full point.
Yeah, then you can just move and build.
And yeah, removing it shuts down the drawing, which would have been nice.
Super
And would have gotten another oppress clearing, but it would have been 3 to 4, so it wouldn't have actually made a difference points-wise.
You could also battle.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
badgers
it's
for some
interesting. I
reason in
mean,
your
I don't know what
territory.
his thought was there. If he did think about the
Because we said
in-camp,
you
decamp
took
issue,
my
or he
home,
just
man.
thought,
You took my
I don't really
home.
want another point this early, so I don't look.
Like,
Right.
I mean, I don't think there's hiding,
Fire
you know,
the
there's hiding
entire
his strength, really. So.
That's true.
But you have a point. Like, maybe there was some amount of point shading going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
For some reason, you
I
just-
mean, I kind of did that yesterday when I I could have
so
killed
I
a
will
trading
start
post,
by
and I'm like,
adding a
I shouldn't do
card,
that because I don't want to get
to
another point
move,
ahead. And then I regretted it
and
later when I was
then I
struggling to get
will,
points.
I will craft.
Always the danger of sandbagging a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah,
Get all the
exactly.
items anyway.
Someone else takes it, and you're like, oh no.
Spirit man.
No.
But
No.
at least now he needs to loot, you know, and maybe take some hits for it. So
No, you're giving him 4 commands on turn 3.
craft it
The
anyway.
table upset that other people are crafting now.
Is this the warlord or the vagabond? I'm confused.
Please take the boots from the item display.
Now we have 2.
Oh yeah,
did-
sorry.
Oh, I was about to say he didn't take the
I mean,
So
Kiri, I really don't want to
I
battle you here, but
assume
if
the
you
warlord's
don't
gonna
move
go
anyone
attack
out,
that
I can't move.
stray mole up there.
well, why did you move yourself?
The Eerie, you mean?
in the first place?
Yeah, what did I say? Warlord, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that I assume that. Yeah, I don't think they really want any
You kind of threw yourself.
any
at
warlord
him for some
business going
reason.
on
I
right now.
don't
So
really
yeah,
understand, but
Maybe
So
it
that's
was the
my
2-0.
first fox move, and then I will
And badgers are squatting on a relic, so you don't want to mess with them
I
if you
will
don't have
just-
to.
do
nope.
my second
for
mouse
sure.
move here.
Yeah,
I will
I feel like
the
the
mole.
moles. I think the
The
moles are going to
ambush.
be like everyone's like, okay, I don't want to attack this other strong guy, so we're just going to take out
No.
the moles.
Chat, I think he did. He had 2 points at the end of last turn, one for the roost,
Fair
one for
trade,
the
fair
mob
trade.
token, and he's at
It's
3
all
right
right.
now. I think that's correct.
It is correct. He had one for the
And
roost,
then I
one
will
for the mob
build-
token, and one for the boot. I mean, Erie is getting like, usually they
Yeah,
start a
let's
little
go 2
slower because
points.
they don't get all these little extra points, but he's gotten.
And or
Couple extra
sometimes
points.
they have to
Ah,
sacrifice
so
that
to
turn 1
draw
build,
cards.
you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, this is all working out quite nicely for Erie. I guess that's a great point that Erie's getting to. They're getting some benefit to offset the usual slow start and
Mhm.
making it a less slow start.
Recruit.
Which is actually
one lone
good
guy.
for Warlord too, because he doesn't.
Two.
You look at the scoreboard, you don't.
Right.
You think, oh, Erie's a
Two
problem also.
actions.
Moles and Badgers right now are definitely
All right, I
the
will.
early underdogs after what has occurred so far.
Of course, badgers are like wooden lions and burst from
Oh
behind.
yeah,
So
it's not a problem. But I mean, his 0-0 roll twice.
right, the 0-0 rolls, the sort of awkward board position
Yeah,
that
I was about
badgers
to
are now
say,
in.
I was gonna call it a wonky board
Oops.
position, but yeah, it's very awkward. He's got
And
he's
then
got
I'll
3
move.
badgers trapped. He's gonna basically have to battle his way out just to get out of there.
These
Yeah.
3 guys. So I recruit and they move here. As my 2 actions. And now take the action of each swayed minister once. I'll use.
So he's gonna build. Sounds like.
Do we go Citadel or Market? That's the big question.
In this board situation, I think you got to go Citadels to like.
Especially because you missed those turn 1 recruits, you know,
Right.
with your daylight
Right.
actions.
Yeah, you got to get your recruit engine up with
I
this
will reveal.
amount of enemies on the board.
I said I will reveal. It's not working.
There we go.
There we go. 1 card. I'll use my formal to reveal that card to build a
Oh, I see
Nope,
the
he's
hand
going
on
market. Nope.
citadel.
Citadel.
In this little.
I think that's the right decision.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I'm a huge Market advocate, but I think Citadel's
That's
the
my
correct
one
one
swayed
first.
minister action.
The correct one to go for here.
I can sway a minister. I will reveal all 3 of these cards,
He does have the hammer.
much as it hurts.
Fox,
And
bunny,
I'll sway
bird.
the.
Fox, bunny,
I'll
mouse.
sway
Okay.
Bridget
Yep, he's gonna lose the
for
bird
2
ambush though,
points.
which is a little painful.
I'd
but-
trade a bird ambush for Bridget.
Oh
Turn two.
yeah.
Now discard.
Yeah, he's got to
my-
do it.
Yeah.
There's no,
Bird
you can't
ambush.
just sway
Sorry,
another
buddy.
marshal and hope he draws.
It's for a
the
noble
correct card.
cause. And Return these.
I guess the question is, do you
Description,
also
like,
craft the hammer
even
this turn?
solve.
Probably not, because you need the cards.
I agree. I would not craft
Could
the
I
hammer
ask if you
yet.
could take off the
But it-
the 2-point?
You have broadcasted a threat now. The table knows you have hammer. They know you have a fox building.
Oh,
Is there a world where people get greedy and go after
I don't.
that?
I don't
think so, but
yeah, because I think it would
And now I
jeopardize
will
the warlord's
draw
too far, and I think
one
Erie
card.
would jeopardize their position.
You say Warlord's too far. Warlord has
Continue
3
feeding.
commands and
That's
2
true.
prowess.
Warlord.
Nothing is far from the Warlord right now.
That's true. That's true. I didn't. Okay, I just don't think anyone would risk
Yeah.
their board
Okay.
position to take it out
I agree. Whoopsie. The
because
heck?
it's a lot. I mean, he has 5 moles there. You're gonna still take some punishment.
Okay, no stations.
But hey, this game has surprised me already,
I
so
will
someone
recruit
may go for it. This way.
Put 2 boys over here. Here.
All right, let's see if he can come back from those double
Then I
zero
will
rolls.
move 2 of these over here.
I mean, he definitely has a decent amount of badgers on the board.
And
It's
yeah,
just
I
they
kind of
are.
have to battle my way out of here now, birds. I'm really sorry. I wish it didn't come to this. But I can't.
But he's true. He has to. I mean, he has to. I mean,
He
the
has to.
action, and he
Don't
has
hold
to.
it
Yeah,
against
he's
me,
got to
my
get
man.
these guys out of here.
I have to fight.
But if he
I'm
can
gonna
get them
do
out of there and head up north, that means he'll have
Go ahead.
people on both sides of the map, and he's basically solved that
That's a 3.
problem
right.
of crossing
Oh,
the bridge.
God.
Oh, that's also
So he loses
rough.
2 badgers because of
Very
Very
armor.
good for the-
Yep, Devout Knights clutch at the moment, but
But
it still doesn't rule.
yeah, true.
And then I use
And
my second
he's
side card to
kind of
battle
trapped
again.
on this side of the board because now he has.
Oh yes, you can.
With a
I
juicy
forgot about
relic.
that. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is this
Okay.
is bad.
Not the roll Weinzey wanted there. He's had some awful rolls so
And
far.
then
Yep,
I
yep.
will-
0-0 when he needed anything but, and then 3-3 when he needed
Anything but, really.
like
Unfortunate.
any right
Uh,
2-1, 3-2. That would
I
have been
will
both
use
fine.
my bunny card to battle and delve.
All right, there goes the bunny
goes
card.
away.
Yep. That's all right.
I
He has
will not
yeah,
use
he's
my fox card.
And you got
then
one
I
move.
recover.
Where do you go? Oh, I guess you recover. Okay, interesting.
Should I recover this?
yeah.
No.
No.
No, you want to.
I feel like I'd want to get, up into the mouse clearing or something. Just get a little farther from Warlord. Make it more of a trek.
This is
Nope.
not-
He's gonna recover. Looks
Okay.
like.
Ditch the loyal retainer for 3
Oof.
points.
He does have a hand of 3.
Yeah, hand of 3. Maybe he fills up that retinue.
And he's gonna draw
Guys,
3.
turn the
So
lead, get him.
you definitely want to shove everything.
I'm
I
pretty-
think the badger.
What
on? Down
I think
there.
the badgers.
What on earth is happening with that card?
This now.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little.
I'm
I see it too.
That was really painful to watch, honestly. Like, what-
Yeah, it
Okay,
was
he's-
painful for me, I'll be honest. I didn't want to do that. Come on, stop disappearing.
And
Yeah,
now
someone's
we know you
gonna
can
take
reroll
that
like 0-0
juicy
or
relic.
3-3,
I assume the
so-
warlord's gonna have first
I'm not
crack,
happy
and
about
I
this,
can't
don't
see
worry.
him passing it up.
Yeah. That's just.
Yeah.
This is
and
just
then
like the worst possible luck you could
That's a
have as
really
badgers.
interesting orange card
And
you
it's on a
can battle.
ruin, so he's gonna
Thought
go down
that.
there,
I'm just
kill the relic,
noticing
and
this,
if he
like,
has a bunny card, he only has
What
one
are you
card.
planning
though,
on
so
doing?
This is literally my waste bin. All the cards that I don't need.
Yeah, but there's also a mob still nearby, so it's
That's
spread
true. He
in.
might get he might get one there anyways by just sheer chance.
All right, I'll take my turn. So first of all, raise. This mob token does not raise anything by itself, so it doesn't do anything. However, the mob dice must still be rolled.
And I can respect him his talking through his turn. I
It's
love
an
it.
orange.
Yeah.
That means it's gonna go either here or
I like doing
here.
that
I'm
too.
going to choose to put it right over there. Let's go ahead and do.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of just narrating like
So
every
first,
part of your
the
turn.
Strongholds.
I mean,
So
yeah,
maybe
I don't
two
like.
more
Yeah,
over
I
here.
like, and I don't mind someone saying
The
like,
big
"Hey, you
cheese
did this
himself
wrong."
Gets 2 more from the prowess. Oakley Dokley.
What an army.
Yeah, I mean, how many does he have left? He has 4 guys left.
Go
4
to
guys left
different
on
mood.
round 3. Wow.
I skipped a point, I guess. Different mood. So let's swap out bitter. very interesting choice. What do I go for?
What mood do you go for? It's an interesting. I guess it depends on what your plan is, and I mean, I'm assuming the plan is to go after that relic and just to break into the left side of the map,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say stubborn. I mean, stubborn's a good. If you know you're gonna fight,
execute. So going to daylight.
Stubborn's a good
I elect
default.
Not to
Yeah.
craft.
It's hard to go wrong with stubborn.
Command the hundreds. So we'll start with the commands. Let's do the following. We'll do a.
I think
Okay.
for sure he goes down.
Sorry,
there.
guys.
I can't imagine
There's
he
some
would
planning
pass up
involved.
2
Let's
points.
do a.
Yep, here he comes.
Let's do
Leaving a lot
the
behind.
first command.
I mean,
Let's
when
do
you have so
a,
many, but true. I mean, a lot
do a
of well,
move
it's
of the second
interesting. I mean,
command.
most warlord strategies just leave one guy for your press.
Like I like
But-
leaving a little extra because
And
badgers will want to come to that clearing.
a battle
Yeah,
But I
but
feel like
when
you
you
maybe
had-
could have gotten away with
You'd like to
2.
play an ambush guard.
Right, but yeah,
No,
but when you have so many, it's like
Alright,
maybe I should
let's
just
roll
defend
them.
it better. I don't know. It's interesting. I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen this many troops on the board. So that's actually that's a nothing
We're
battle.
doing the
So
Mexicans
that was
stare down.
yes. So that was all 3 of my commands. Let's
That
go
was
to
just
the
a stare
advances.
down. They just looked at each
I'm
other.
going
Yeah,
to
he
stay
only
in
has
place
one.
and
No, he has 2 prowess.
advance.
Two
He has
prowess,
more
so it can
battles.
still
Two
die.
more-
Just
Two more
battle
battles.
where I am.
Mhm.
I assume there's no ambush.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
again.
I'll do it again.
This is just a very long stare down. And
2-0.
yeah, he didn't get the relic.
Didn't
though.
get the relic though. That's all Erie's.
Juicy point for the birds.
Oh
Wow.
man, nice juicy 2 points for the
Let's
birds.
go to the.
Yeah, 3 points for Erie,
Evening
where
face.
they're not really being threatened that
I'm
much.
going
Still
to.
is pretty interesting. But he's gonna become a threat, and the
Think
warlord's
very
gonna.
carefully.
I mean, the problem is warlord is well equipped to take care of the Erie.
I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and.
yeah, I think the worst part of that turn is not getting up to 5 clearings, which I think Warlord was very able to do with slightly better rolls.
And
You know, wipe the
yeah.
badgers, move up to the mole, wipe that out.
Yep, for sure. Oh, he did have a bunny card.
That's
Really
it for
good.
me.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Evening time.
Yeah, I like that.
I only have 3 clearings.
Yeah, no
Gives me
one's
2
no one's
points,
getting that token, especially
will
since
draw
he's
a
on
single card.
stubborn.
And I will end my turn.
Interesting.
Man,
Uh,
someone. I mean, warlord is gonna have to be. I mean, this is.
Can you still tank a hit?
We're getting
when
close
there
to
are
the
no
point of
warriors
no
on the
return
No,
for
clearing?
warlord.
the
in my
Only with a
opinion.
warrior. Yeah.
Point of no return meaning what?
Okay.
Enjoy
And he's
your
just
free
going to
2
be
points.
too strong. I mean, the
Oh.
entire table is going to have to
Oh, well.
band
I
together to
guess
take him
so,
out
so
at
you
some
have
point.
I mean, you say that, but a press is going to be so slow
True,
with this many
true.
factions.
That's, I
Okay.
agree,
And a
but
mob token.
if his prowess gets to
Yeah,
And the mob
3,
token.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, he
But I
can
wasn't
just
planning to build
with all that command
And
too. He could
stubborn.
just
Just
battle his
Okay,
way
so I
through,
will,
especially with just
I will add this bird
like
card
take a
here.
turn. Like you just take a turn off, and then
so
you
troops.
reactivate stubborn, and then
Now
just
with the
move your
game is-
warlord and fight,
the game is
fight,
giving me a
never
lot of
losing hardly
Bird
anyone.
cards, I don't want them, but that's how it is.
You don't want.
You don't want that.
Philosophy of suited cards for birds. I know it's weird,
Yes.
but
It sounds like Pliskin was trying to go for a charismatic into turmoil strat, and the game is saying no, you have to go no turmoil.
yeah,
I will take 10 actions on my turn.
But low key, that's also good denial against the Badgers. You know, that means they're not drawing them.
4 times.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think he has to. I don't think there's time for turmoiling. Well, I mean, I guess the game could slow down significantly.
The game could
don't-
slow down, but yeah, I mean, you're right. It could very well go badly.
But taking a turn off and then having to
Small
rebuild your
public
action pool
Right.
is the challenge.
4 plus 2 guys here,
That's a lot.
and then.
For one relic. Is he gonna attack the warlord?
That's
Nice.
what I'm wondering.
Okay, that's yeah. He only needs one guy over there.
This clearing.
I guess he doesn't want to get
And
ambushed.
for my butter, I will just
I'm
fight
sorry.
the
Oh,
butcher
Can
here.
can I just rewind real fast? How did you do? So how did you?
Oh
do
yeah,
this
yeah.
with
I
the
don't
stat?
have a. Sorry, I don't have a bunny. You're right.
Yeah, you can end up with the same result by moving to
Just double check.
the
Yeah, you
mouse
move-
and then moving
Yeah,
from the
I know.
mouse, but I don't think that was the way Pliskin was
Thank you.
performing it. So we do
that's
need to
fine.
just like
Of course.
clarify that.
Just making sure you don't make a mistake.
Yeah, right. He can move everything from fox to mouse,
and then
And
from
then
mouse
move.
down to the bunny.
Yeah.
So it can have the same result, but it was not intentioned
not-
correctly.
So I guess
Correct.
I wanted to do the opposite actually. Okay. I will
There
take
we
like
go. I think
maybe
he needs to do more than
4
that.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it.
and then 1.
Oh, he is just gonna do 1.
Okay, no. He might still have an ambush even though he didn't use it. How many cards do you have in your hand? Sorry.
True. He
4.
did not use an ambush.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
was
kept-
up.
Three at the end of the
He
round.
was up against like
Okay,
7
never
war.
mind. I'm still.
I mean, Weinzey notably
Rat.
had 1 card before drawing. He did not put 1 card into
have an
the
ambush?
retinue.
Oh,
I
interesting.
do.
You do?
But yeah, he wouldn't
I'm
have
not sure I
ambushed.
want to use it though.
He wouldn't have ambushed the warlord because there's too many troops.
I mean, there's a world where if he ambushes
Yeah,
here,
we'll
he
have to
keeps
take-
the relic.
Oh yeah, because the moles aren't gonna take it. But
I mean, the question is then, could he save it? And I think
Yeah.
that's probably where the answer is
Yes.
no.
That's-
And it becomes better to let
I
it
get
die.
to choose, okay.
I don't think it can
Yes.
legally go that far.
May force
Uh,
to
No, I think Weinzey was just setting it
Put
to
it
the
in
side.
nice
Yeah.
forest because I gifted it to you. Come on.
That's nice for us. There's only 1, 2 is better.
No, that's me.
Who is better?
To fight you instead of the reds. I'd rather
I'm doing a
fight the reds.
favor.
How about you not
some
fight the
reds.
rats for a change?
I don't know.
So,
I feel,
that
I feel
was
like my
my
luck is turning, man.
and then I will build here. And that's 2 points. And 2 cards.
All right, Erie points leading despite
Yeah.
not really having a ton of board presence or anything. It's kind of funny.
It is my turn.
Yeah, I feel like that they're very. It's a very fragile lead. Though.
All right.
Yes,
then.
I agree. I mean, I think they're going to have trouble
I don't
building
think much
very
for
soon.
my bird
Oh
son.
yeah, you're right.
I will
For sure,
throw
especially
two
if
guys
Warlord
there.
just keeps camping on certain-
Daylight.
just bulking up like that.
Yep,
For my
getting them
daylight,
gains.
I shall send
he is bulking up. He's gonna have all.
this guy.
He hasn't lost any, right? Yeah, he
With,
still has 4, so he's gonna recruit his entire force
Wait.
next turn.
You get one
if
guy
he doesn't
in
lose
the
it.
in Birdsong, and then you can use your daylight action. Oh, you get Citadels. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Weinzey's Weinzey's I
So
think
one
subtly
action,
trying to get the
march.
moles into this
And then my
battle
second
fest
action-
to help him.
I will just double check and make sure I did this right. My second action, I'll recruit. Alrighty. Now, take the actions of the Swayed Ministers. I will.
That's always the
reveal-
danger when moles are in the game.
I'll
is
use my
that-
formal to reveal this.
The mole
Fox
player, at least
card.
me, doesn't really want to get involved with this kind of
Build
stuff.
Right.
Because, especially if you're going to build
Mark
buildings, because for some reason, you see a
Here.
roost with 3 Erie troops, you're like, okay, that's fine, no big deal. If you see a
And
mole
then
building
my
with 3 moles, you're like, okay, we're
Bridget.
going to go kill that instantly.
Right. And it's because, buildings are a bigger target for moles because they have price of failure. It's because
Yeah.
moles, snowball more. They've got a bigger,
these three
a
guys
stronger feedback loop
Pop
for
the
their
Valley
momentum
Tunnel.
gain,
Yep.
I locked it
then-
for you. It does not move anymore. the
No,
ball.
he built, I didn't know.
Oh,
he
thank
built
Yeah,
a
he just
market.
built a market in the bunny. So actually, I really support
if you
that.
really want
Splitting
to
up
beat me in this game, you
where
could
the
drop
Citadel and the
market.
market are, so long as both are
Insanity
2
would
slot
make me
clearings,
quit.
Oh yeah, I mean he could go serious
Alright,
craftable
so that's it. So that was my
eventually
Bridget
if he's
move.
left
That was
alone.
my.
Yeah, I mean, if he just
And then
holes up there,
Sway,
he's in a
I'll
terrific position to just race while building
reveal
up an army.
These
Yep.
3 cards.
Right. He does have a sword, so yeah, he has a sword and a hammer.
I think we're going to see the Hammercraft this turn now that he's drawing 2 cards.
I would
Wait, what is
definitely
it?
craft the
Fox,
hammer this turn.
Rabbit, Fox, and then I'll get the mayor
Nice. We have our action economy.
for 2 points.
Good old
Yeah,
man.
Luke, Badgers are in just the worst place right now.
Alrighty.
The worst place.
And I'm back.
And I don't think it's really like any real fault of Weinzey. I think he made
No.
perfectly sensible decisions, and he just got boned by dice rolls
Yeah.
at every turn.
Yeah, killing the warlord.
Nope.
If he had killed the
No
warlord
craft.
turn 2, or his turn was
Swap
his turn 2,
Ooh.
game would have been so different. Oh, swap
Okay,
meet,
I guess so. Now that Moors have both Mayor and Brigadier, They
All right, crafting
can
swap
go
meat,
with
but
the rats,
not
I
the
guess.
hammer. It sounds
No,
like,
I
which
think now
a
that
little
they
bit of
have
point
both, they need
shading.
to be hit
I
if
like.
they get 2 building
Yeah,
cores.
I mean,
What
it
about
would put him at
thirds? They're
8,
3
so he would
points
look a little
ahead.
more like a
Oh,
threat.
I'm not saying you should do it. I mean, I'm saying you should
And
both do it,
draw.
probably.
How about we hit them all since they clearly
What the
have
heck?
2 extra points in their hands with that hammer that they're choosing not to
That
craft.
should not have.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
what I
should
said.
have
You
happened.
should both
Wait,
spawn
wait.
their bases.
Did somebody just?
I will not craft it, given
I think-
Warlord.
I think
Well-
he drew the mouse dominance, but dropped it into the discard, so it bumped up to the dominance display, and then he didn't notice he didn't.
Oh
He
my.
did
Yeah.
that and drew a second one.
Okay.
Well,
And
can't be
Oh
a-
well.
so that is it.
No one caught it.
Okay, rats. Let's make some deals.
That's a funny one though. I've never seen that.
I know, that was so weird.
I just need one for
Just
my.
gonna low-key drop this dominance from the deck into the display. Nobody noticed.
I know. I think
Setting up a future dom swap. Don't worry about it.
You can take this one. I can plan this
So it
up
sounds
and
like
do a
Weinzey
command
is
move
trying to
them out
make a
next turn.
deal with the
Obviously,
rats
it's your turn now,
to
so.
I mean, I'll
salvage this.
somewhere. So
rough
it's either
start.
this one or this one. Yeah, you
As you
like this
wish.
one? And
Yeah, go
in
for it.
return, you.
I think
get some
that's.
more
I think it's the right play. You know, you're in a bad way. You got a table talk.
Yep, you gotta,
you got
you gotta
three
do some
commands and-
concession, some
sword.
negotiation.
You'll be fine.
Sure.
It's good for
I
the
mean,
Badgers though, because he
that's
definitely
really
does not look like the
Anyway,
threat right
take your
now.
turn.
So by pointing out the other threats,
Okay.
Yep.
he can get some heat off
I
of him.
will.
Even after the
put
turn, you know,
Station
all
shenanigans.
can be forgiven after that turn to attack.
I know. It pains me as much as you.
It is,
I will go
you know,
here.
you do forget sometimes that Root does hinge a lot on the randomness of the dice rolls.
Yeah.
And this game would be so different right now had he rolled 3-0 a couple times.
Yep.
And like wiped
I'll
the
do a
Warlord out
move.
turn 2. And he'd have 3 Badgers down there. It'd been just so different.
Yeah. No. I mean, not to say that Root is bereft of strategy or anything, but
Oh,
it
no,
certainly is. That randomness matters.
Yes, it does come into play. But you gotta, I mean, you have to, you know, you gotta.
we fight
You gotta play
mitigate
around it. Yeah, you gotta mitigate it.
exactly.
No ambush. Roll, my good man.
That's why you bring extra troops. You know. Oh my
Oh.
god! Oh my god!
That was so close again.
I was about to say,
then,
I'm never
Ah.
attacking this game, given your guys' luck.
That was Weinzey's first good roll.
then
So.
I will fish this.
That's a lost card.
Buy a good
but
mouse
it's fine.
card.
He's I've never seen.
Wait, you
Usually,
pulled from this
at
forest
least
over here?
when
Is
I
that
played,
right?
when we were, you know,
Yeah,
testing out
indeed.
Badgers, heavy move was a lot of
And
just to get
then,
around the board was kind of the thing. But
then I will do my
Weinzey's doing an
power, that'll be
interesting
small.
heavy battle, which you know, you don't mind losing cards if you got so many
no
in there.
ambush.
Right. He's. I think he's trying to play around the
That's almost.
the difficulty of crossing to the other side of winter by just like throwing away cards in order to pull delves from that other side, you know?
Yep, and the fact that he's probably,
Done.
it's almost going to be impossible to rule 3 adjacent
Oh, actually,
clearings
Right.
I
because
probably
of
should
all
be
the
delving.
warlord troops around. So, you know, just
Yeah,
lose a
how
card,
do
you lose a
wanna do
card,
that
it's
now?
fine.
I mean, I would have.
I think it's a smart way to approach the game, and obviously if he'd rolled a little better, it'd be performing a lot better.
Hey, don't count him out though, man.
No,
Weinzey
no.
is a
To the side.
he is a
No, you can go
sharp
for it.
player.
No,
who-
yeah, I know. He is a very skilled player, and Badgers, you know,
Don't
can
even lose it.
have insane
I'll do
bursts.
it.
So
Never
he's
mind.
definitely not out.
Weinzey is probably the best, for the lack of a better term, mathematical player. Meaning, like he can
And then
see the
in
moves in
evening,
advance. I mean, I know there's not
I
really
move
math
up here.
involved, but you know what I'm saying. Like he
Put
like
one
chesses it
here.
out. He can
Mhm.
see. He thinks
One
about what
here.
everybody's going to do, and
And
adjust accordingly.
I draw 3.
he's really good at making the best possible move at the best time.
Going into Rays, I do have a mob.
Lily, was he one of the top players last tournament? I keep meaning to go check who were the top players last time.
Not feeling bitter.
I was in a game with him in the winter
Let's gonna
tournament.
flip that
and he
face
won
down.
with lizards.
And then the crowd grows with
Liz can check.
I don't think he played in
spread two.
the
final?
the space cat.
Oh, the Space Cats turn. Yeah, I don't think he was in that one.
Legal choice is this one over here.
And he wasn't in the final of the winter tournament. I don't think. I think he lost in the next round.
That is it for the raise step. I'll go to the recruit step. So currently my
All right, so
two.
That Ruin ended up being the
Two
hammer,
with
which
the
means it's
warlord.
just the boot that's left, right?
And then we'll go
Yep.
to
Because he's gotten 3 of the 4
hero
ruins.
down there.
Yep.
I wouldn't count him out for this other one. Yep. So now all. Oh no, he did lose 3
that's it.
last time.
Choosing
so
a
there
different
are
mood.
300 still
Back
back
and
in the
stubborn.
reserve. Which I mean, he still has. They have 20 troops, I think.
Let's
That was 25.
Oh, it's 25. Jeez, I forget.
Let's go.
Yeah, so he has
Rowdy.
22 on the board.
I think Rowdy's the right call here.
All right, going Rowdy.
Yeah,
Okay. Going
the
to
right
craft
move.
portion
Because you
of my
can't go
turn.
stubborn
I
twice in a
elect
row.
craft,
Yeah.
And
And
then
he can
I resolve
go stubborn
my
next turn when
hordes
he wants to be more
commands
battle heavy.
first
And there's a chance, depending on where he goes, that he ends up triggering like the maximum Rowdy if he heads up north to take out a mole and squat or something. You
Yep.
know?
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, it's always fine just to
Okay.
get the one
gonna
card draw,
start
but yeah,
with
you
my
definitely want
first
to try to
command.
maximize it.
And I'm going
If
to
it makes sense.
choose to do a battle with the birds.
Just
at
shy of the finals last time
and
for Weinzey.
I
Okay.
declare
Yeah.
looters! So I will not do any hits.
All right, we're looting.
Clearing afterwards, I get 2.
Oh no, yeah.
In the most dramatic announcement of it ever.
Any ambush cards from you, Erie?
No, go ahead.
I'll roll the dice.
Well, I mean, this is a perfect situation, looting
so-
one guy.
I do
Yep.
hits, but I will.
Nope, no. That,
yes.
that guy doesn't die.
No, I don't do hits because I declared looters. I will yeet a boot.
Oh, he has full command.
Sheesh.
Full command, and if he gets that last ruin, it will be a point
It will
because
be a point, yeah.
It's
which
a boot.
We don't see that very
I'm in the
often. At
command
least I
portion of
don't.
my turn. I had 3
You get the
commands,
extra
just use
command.
One of them.
You have 4 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I mean,
Welcome.
the rules. So. I'll take my second command to do another battle against the Eerie. I will not use looters this time.
Go ahead.
I assume no ambush. Here comes the 0-0.
1
2-1.
rat
1,
inside
2.
this
That's
time.
1 each. Okay. Let's progress. Which way should I go? That's the real question.
Just so you know, you're not required to advance. You could just pass your turn.
You don't have to take action.
Like,
No, right.
not do anything, sure.
I'm just letting you know it's not required. You're not forced.
Yeah, Waterman, I'd like to see
Very
moles
polite.
messed with. Screw up their swaying before they get a lord
Very
out.
much so.
Force them to dissipate their army slightly in order to try and get that lord. I'd like to see that mole die.
I'm a little scared of that mouse card in battle.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
not sure
agree.
what you're
I mean,
planning on doing with that.
It's interesting to see. I mean, it's,
I'll let
you
know
know,
when I know it, okay?
free marauders, like, are the moles in the
How
game,
about you
like,
let me know
everyone
now
just
before
piles
I
on the mole
continue the
player.
rest of my
But it's
commands.
interesting to see. I mean,
it
this,
will probably die for
he's
some
not weak
building
right now. He's got 2
somewhere. There's
buildings.
a lot of mouse clearance.
He's
that I
got
don't
a
really
hammer
like,
to
so-
craft. He has a sword to craft. I mean, he's
Alright,
definitely.
you
he's
convinced
Oh
me.
yeah, moles are in a
I'm
great
gonna
spot.
go
They're
ahead
just
and
Right.
use my
they're
But
just
it's
minding
very
their own
quiet.
business,
Yeah.
hanging out up there.
here.
It's a very quiet.
And I'll use
strength.
my 4th command to execute a battle against the Eerie. Would you like to play an
Interesting
ambush
move.
I don't.
I don't know that
I'll roll the dice.
this necessarily gets you much.
Yeah.
That's a 1-1. I am done with the commands of my turn. I have 2 advances. I'm going to elect to use one of my advances against the Eerie here.
Yes,
Any ambush cards
he's
this time?
Just keeping up the aggression that he started
Oh,
with, I guess.
Go ahead.
One the dice. That's a 2-1.
Oh, this will be interesting. Will he advance? Will he use his last advance to take out that roost, or will he move back to the
And-
safety of his 2 other guys?
It's a great question,
Man,
and it
I would
certainly.
probably
That's really
move
annoying.
back. You don't want to
I'll
lose
do
the
it again.
warlord.
One more
Ooh.
advance
Doing it.
to wrap up that roost.
Yeah, I mean, if this was getting you your 5th clearing for a press, I'd be a little more tempted.
Remember that.
Right, but he's no more additional press points.
I'm making my
And
way around the
He
long way.
doesn't have stubborn.
But you're taking out the only other guy that can hit the moles on the way.
Yeah, I feel like we get a
There's no
warlord
discussion about
wipe
hitting moles.
like this.
I don't remember
Possible.
any of
I mean,
that.
Erie. Well, yeah,
You
Erie
can
could easily
see
do it.
your
'cause
hearing
they
should be
just
great.
have to
How
build
did you
there,
miss
so
it?
they could just come down.
That's for me. I
You'll
am
probably need
choosing
another card
not
in battle.
insight. I'll go to the oppressed step of my turn. I will score 2 points for having 4 clearing.
But I mean, that's probably a good idea anyway with 2 cards in recruit as
I'll
charismatic, you know?
Draw 2 cards.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
and
saw
I'll
last night Emu
terminate
ran
my
into a
turn.
situation where he ran out of troops. So
Yep. You gotta get that. You gotta get those battles up if you're gonna recruit.
So drastic. You're executing battles. You're terminating your turn.
This could end up being good for moles, like with this new target to go after. Maybe that mole in the
Oh,
mouse
yeah.
clearing survives.
Oh yeah, the mole wants the Eerie and the Warlord just to have be
Oh, yeah.
a
Alright,
constant
so
fight.
I need to.
Because it feels like the
fight
mole
these
player is
rats
kind of doing an
because
older
they're
school
taking too much
mole where
space.
you just turtle 2 clearing and just bulk up,
Sorry
make it
about
almost
that.
impossible to clear through.
Yep.
Someone still needs to fight the moles, though, boys.
Which is,
don't get caught up.
I mean, if you control
I mean, as much as I like hitting some
a 2
rats,
building
like,
fox clearing and a
this is
2
really
building
low.
mouse rabbit clearing, that's the
You
perfect
bop
situation.
them,
That's
Yeah.
that's
the only one
what
that didn't get
that's
bopped
10
up
points
is
of
moles.
crafting if you manage
What
to
are you
pull 'em.
talking about? He killed my.
Yeah, so I mean, this is almost that dream situation. It's just fox instead of mouse, which
Actually, even more than that, because he has the hammer too. So yeah, both swords, both coins, and the hammer. If you're able to pull all that, and he has
That set me back.
he has the
at
hammer and the
least
sword
a full
already.
turn.
So
It's late.
He's out of this game, boys. He's out.
will the Eerie take his shot?
yeah, which bait does he go for?
Okay. They have 3 rats there.
How bitter is he?
That's true.
Okay, I will start going risky.
Ooh.
Risky plays.
Ooh.
I will
And here
put 2
comes
cards
the
in my
battle
decree.
card. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm not sure about this, but
Oh.
2. Do you even have 2
Okay, how
builds?
do I get one?
I guess.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, thank
there
you.
we go.
Of course.
Wow.
Well, he's definitely not going for the Warlord.
Yeah, no.
I assume he's just going to kill that single mole to
Alright,
play it safe.
so 4 recruits.
Yeah, where is he building?
I mean,
he's got the bunny build, and I guess he can just move and camp.
I mean, yeah, presumably he's going to be building on some warlord territory.
Yeah.
Which, you know, smart use of mobs with double build can allow you to maintain that double build a lot longer than normal.
True, but I'd rather see a bird in build than a bunny. I mean,
Right. That
But-
bunny is just such a hard timer.
yeah, because you really are only going to get these 2. I mean, the left side of the board, because I don't think you're going to go into mole territory and try to build
So my
there, and then
first
the other one's on
mouse
the
move
opposite side of the board.
But I mean, there's a mob on that bunny. Bitter's gone. I mean, if you
Oh, true. You could just keep.
just build there every turn. It's totally possible.
That is
my
true. That is
second-
interesting. The
My
mob no
move.
turmoil strat. I like it.
Does he have 2 mouse
Wait, do
battles,
you not have
chat?
any
Let me
cards in
check.
your hand? Pliskin?
Yeah,
No, he's only got the 1 battle. He's got 2 mouse
You
moves.
can play your
Yeah.
ambushes.
Yeah,
Which, you
so
know,
it
we've
looks
seen
like,
one.
Yes, I need
looks like he's just squatting the warlord and
quietly.
just building
Sorry,
both
for
there.
my first move, I'll still
I
add
guess
this
I
guy.
think he is attacking the
Okay.
warlord though.
No, I
and
think
for
he's
my
even behind 1 to deal with the
second
mole,
mouse
and he's going to
move,
build
I
on
will
both of the
bring
mobs,
these guys here,
which is really interesting.
But he brought a
and
lot
then
of
I
troops
will
down for that warlord. I think
take
It's 'cause
might
he
be
needs to
fighting.
move out of
for
Fox.
my fox
Oh, I see. You're
Yeah.
right.
and go
okay.
there. And then I will battle in the.
Oh, no, battling the warlord. Okay. Mole's off the hook.
I really wish you went
Yeah,
the other way,
moles
but
are
I will
just,
play an ambush card.
Ooh. Warlord spending an ambush on that.
Let's turmoil.
If there's a 2-2 in the if it's a 2-2 or a 3-3, you know that turmoil's birds.
Yeah, I
Yep.
get 2-0.
Oh, we got a
No,
0.
0.
We got a 0.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
He still rules. He can build.
you do. You can build.
Yeah, I've never been happier with the
Never been happier with a 0-0.
with the 0-0.
That is true. That would have been
giving the rats
yeah,
man.
that would have been rough. That would have been
That's why I'm wondering why you went my way.
Erie would have been.
Yeah, you
but
can
I thought,
build here for
you know,
free,
Erie
or
can come
just
back
camp this guy.
usually,
I don't
but
know.
it still would have been a
Yeah,
rough
but I'm
start.
going double builds.
All right, so Erie's basically going to be in a holding pattern of 3 points from Roosts right now. You know, those 2 are going to be removed on
They are
Warlord's
gonna do
turn, rebuild them, score 3 points every turn.
Three
That's a decent
points.
pace.
No, I think that was actually really good for you, rats. That's a gift. That's 2 free points, and he didn't kill your warlord.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's 3 points for Eerie, but it's 2 points for rats, plus they get oppress
Everything-
points, you know?
Yeah, everything else they get, which
The mobs
you
are-
know,
the
he
mob
might he'll probably get
profits.
some cardboard. He'll get the oppress. Yeah,
All
this is
right.
not a long-term strat.
Unless the table, like, unifies to curb Warlord, so Warlord's not getting points in addition to, like,
Now.
you know, that raise points, those raise points.
I'm concerned about
I don't know, it's interesting.
this red menace on the
All right,
board.
Moles is starting to talk about the warlord. I still feel like Mole. If I was the Mole player here, I would just
Yeah,
do what I'm doing. I would just keep doing what I'm doing.
Then again, Moles could be just talking about Warlord without doing anything. Maybe Moles is
True,
trying to direct
true.
the table's attention.
Fox card.
Off of him, right?
Do I need a fox card? You want to swap mate with me?
I'm thinking about it, and I'm wondering what kind of card would be beneficial for you, unless the cards you have in your hand are
Oh, we're discussing swap meet right now.
ones that you kind of need.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Waterman, I was talking about that before. The
the
Erie's gaining 3 points a turn
Alright,
this way, but the
I
Warlord's
will
gaining 2
swap meet
plus
Three
oppress and
points
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Eerie.
it's without a bigger lead on Erie's part, that's a trade that's
Scott,
in
how's it
Warlord's
look?
advantage.
Pick a random one, or
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just add it to your hand and then pass them a card back.
So it seems like they're almost, if I was hearing correctly, are they using swap meet in an interesting way where
and I will
like-
give.
maybe not. I thought Eerie was like,
Brokering a trade, basically.
yeah, exactly, right, which is definitely doesn't usually happen.
Hello. There we go. All right.
If this is a shit gut, he's just gonna saboteur your swap meet next turn.
Yeah, you definitely want to use saboteurs on something
All right,
stronger, but if
now-
you're constantly getting swap meted, it definitely gets annoying.
Yeah.
2 actions. Okay.
No, I mean you love swap meet until it's against you, and then you hate swap meet.
Yeah, especially if you get something really nice taken
recruit.
away.
Yeah. Waterman Bitter's currently locked up because we have the Ruin
I
Hammer.
will
That's the thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
He does not, his mood
Um,
situation
so that's
is
one action,
something
and-
basically lavish,
the
jubilant, which
ground.
he probably will
My,
use at some point. 'cause
Second
there's a lot of
action
mobs still.
will be
Oh, wait, does he have
to-
jubilant anymore? No, he doesn't. So that's gone too.
No, am I mixing up moods? Yeah, no, Jubilant's boot. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gone. That's gone also.
do
Though.
the
He has a
tunnel.
boot, so he only has
This
stubborn,
tunnel
grandiose,
sucks.
and lavish left.
Oh, pop the tunnel.
Ooh. Yeah, no. Okay, I don't want to see Moles doing this. I mean, this
Yeah, I think Mole should have just kept doing
All
Mole
in the name of
things.
peace. All in the name of peace, of course.
Moles do mole things. It's
Just,
Yeah,
just look the
I
other
mean,
way.
this is
Turn back.
technically what the
Don't worry
Mole
about
should be, but I
Close your
don't
eyes
think
and
it's
it will all be over soon.
I just don't think it's in
his best interest.
right.
All right, so that's my 2 actions. I can take the actions of my sway
But,
ministers.
You know, long term, we'll see.
We'll see.
I will.
Maybe it buys you points at the table.
True. Yep. Exactly. Right.
Okay, I will reveal
'Cause-
this to build
All right. I feel like he's gonna
the
crap.
Citadel.
Okay, I like the Citadel. Definitely want more Citadels
And I'll
out.
build it.
That's a lot of moles.
I would just build it, and
Oh,
well,
sorry.
I don't know. You may
do
not
know
want to
that spell
craft
over
like
there, or-
anything that
I'm
can be looted too
debating.
quickly.
Currently.
Yeah, I guess the bigger question is, do you want the 2 buildings together or diversified? Would
will.
you rather, in the case of
Uh,
losing a clearing, have
All right.
one of each or 2 of one?
Sweet, sweet,
I
sweet.
mean,
Okay,
I
so
could go either
that
way
is-
on that.
Yeah, exactly. It's devastating either way. So.
to Bridget, and I will battle here with Bridget. Do you have any ambushes?
I choose not to use mine.
I mean, the
I've never
downside to
actually
this is
fought it,
it
so just
doesn't
click it.
really hurt Warlord at all.
Yeah.
Give it a
He
click.
loses 2
And
troops,
this is
which he's
literally
going to
your
instantly get
virgin
back
battle.
on his turn.
No!
Hey!
I lose 2, you lose 1.
But I guess we're going to see a point from removing the mob token
Since I
now,
like
which
that
is
roll,
good
I
for
will
moles.
Battle again.
True.
I not ambushed this time, and the mock point is yours.
All these extra points
No
is
need to
definitely
roll.
good, but I still like reinforcing his
And for
2
dramatic
turtle
effect, I
clearings.
rolled
Right.
0. I score 1.
And you're getting a point, but you're also putting out a tunnel that's slightly
Alrighty.
defended that somebody's going to get, you know, so you're giving someone
And-
else a point.
So that was that move. Now I
He's
can
not
use
swinging a
my
lord this turn because he only has
mayor
3 cards.
Right.
Oh, he could mayor. He's going to mayor these away.
to dig back to my burrow
Okay, all right.
and emerge.
Hey, I like
Alright.
that.
I do like that. That's hilariously one thing I wanted to do
Yeah.
yesterday was when I built my
So,
2
okay,
buildings.
that's all my minister moves.
Like in my opinion, if you're going to go like
Now,
heavy crafting,
sway a minister.
pump
I
and
will
dump type strategy, like you just don't care about your buildings.
Right.
So I wanted to yesterday, and I just didn't have the actions to do it. I wanted to build my 2 buildings, craft my stuff, and then get my troops back to my
I'll
burrow.
reveal a fox.
Because
and
I
I'll
don't care about the
reveal a
buildings. The buildings can die. Because if you have
mouse.
2 undefended buildings, more than likely, they're gonna both die in the same roll.
Unless you're in this game and just roll 0-0.
Exactly. And that's ideally what you want. You want both buildings gone, one roll. You only lose 1
Space.
card. You only lose
Marshal.
1 lord or
Mhm.
whatever, or 1 guy.
One minister.
Marshall.
And that, I mean, it's
1
not that damaging in the long run, in my opinion.
I agree.
But losing the troops,
Yeah.
you know, if they have to pile through like 8 of your troops and they're just going to do it because
and
they
return all
don't
the
want you
cards
to
my
exist,
hand.
that's devastating because it takes forever to get those back.
Right. It's that same issue as Corvids, where sometimes you'd rather just let the table take that plot, but keep your warriors, because
Exactly,
your
exactly.
warriors are harder to get sometimes.
Yep. Right. Exactly.
And
Just pointing out that Mull Swayed Marshal, which I love to see.
Oh.
Marshal
So
is,
now I
you know, a
will
great
not
little
craft.
utility.
I will draw
Squire.
cards
Yeah. I mean, the squires
and end my turn.
are only 1 point, so it feels bad
Oh, I have
to
to
get
discard
them. But
one, though.
those extra moves and
You
battles are
draw
so
first and then
valuable.
discard.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the move. Every time I sway a squire and I pick which one, then you know I usually pick captain first because I'm like, okay, extra battle. But then I'm like, then you like next turn you're like, man, if I just had
I'll
one
get
more
rid of
move.
this.
Yeah, I go for Marshal almost every time. And sometimes the captain pays off. Like, I think yesterday you had a situation where the captain was exactly what you needed, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I would have been wrong there. But,
Right.
but yeah, usually I'm Marshal all the
Okay, I
way.
think it's this time of the year again. Reds, let's make them deals.
I mean, you got your orange clearing. What more do you want?
It's a give and take. I'm thinking about giving something back, so you do some.
So I think the Badgers
smacking of people
will
that
make
lead
up some
smacking.
ground this turn.
Like
they
the
were
moles?
pretty much
Sure,
left
I'm
alone.
Yeah.
About to hit the birds.
They've got 2
You want
2-point
to
relics on the map,
the rats? That doesn't
Yep.
although
make
they only have
sense.
a way station for one of them.
We're a
True.
bunch of angry monsters.
I mean, he definitely doesn't want to. I
Okay,
think
okay.
he will
I'll
want to
make you a deal.
remain.
I'm gonna craft you a nice little teapot
No,
if you
need
attack
2
the
points in
clearing
crafting though.
heavily next turn.
But I'm gonna guess he won't
Beating
recover
the
both,
rats.
because he probably doesn't want that 6-point burst.
No, I don't think he wants to become a focal
He's got
point
so
Right.
now.
many items.
He wants to catch up. He can't
I'd say
afford
go for it,
necessarily
but
for everyone to just.
It's
distance
difficult for me to
themselves,
get
but he
my
knows-
guys up there, is the problem.
He knows Erie's
Why?
not going
All
to
my
score a
recruits
ton
Recruits are
next
down
turn.
here. I gotta
Mhm.
run all the way up there. It's
Oh, I mean, you can do this clearing if.
I mean, I think the place Badgers want to be is with the pack, but at the back of it, you know?
Yeah, because then he can just
all right.
do his
I'll,
burst
I'll,
and then.
I'll try and.
Because if the Badgers get to a certain, they're kind
that
of
doesn't sound
one of
like
those
deal
factions
territory
where
to
if they
me.
get too high towards the end, even if they're like. I mean, we saw that game though the other day where the Badger
mean,
player did get to
where
like
are you planning on
26
going?
and just couldn't get it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just take
So
this
I guess it
clearing.
is
I don't
possible, but
really
You can have
interact
it. I'm
with
not there. Like.
because the
no,
trick
that's
is
not
you
the
don't
part
want to
of the
wipe
deal.
the
The tea is
Badgers
the part
completely
of
off
the
the
deal.
board.
Right, because then they have that rebound
You know,
mechanism.
You wanna leave one guy just to, like, fend for himself.
It's very optimistic.
The problem is the Warlord is
But then
going
again, if you
to
do
be at
craft the tea and I
11
take it from you, that would be
after raise, and
that would be
then
3 prowess.
presumably score
It would be, but
3 or 4
I mean,
more.
we need something to.
I'm not going
So
to.
Warlord at his turn is gonna be at
I'll
14.
pass on that.
would-
Even though I agree, the Badgers do need.
Samurai Simon,
The Badgers?
the moles are upside down because they're from down under.
The Badgers.
Oh,
I don't know why.
That's why. Apologies.
Okay.
they are all.
Well,
Not
I
all
shall
of them are
craft
upside
this
down, but a
tea
lot
in
of
good
them are.
faith.
They-
I think-
Hope that you-
I think
That's-
KnowFear was doing them all upside down at first on purpose, then he got into the game and stopped doing it as much.
I'm just trying to- all right.
Oh, that's a standard mole strat
I'll
because
recruit
you're
it.
probably not going to move them ever. You're just going to turtle, so it
Then
doesn't matter
I'll
which
craft
how they're
this tea.
facing or what orientation.
For
All right, we're crafting that tea.
which is like
Yeah,
plus
I
50%
like that.
for me.
I'd say it's creating a loot potential
then
for
I
Warlord, but I
will-
mean, badgers are a tough loot.
True.
Move.
Over the Morrow, the faction that was not chosen was
Lizards.
Lizards, yeah.
I'm glad they went with this. You don't see these kind of games that often.
No, yeah, I mean, I thought Lizards was the correct choice, but this has been so cool in its own way, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Root is such a different game when you have this much reach
Mm-hmm.
numbers. Because a lot of times, I mean, not so much in tournament games, but yeah, in like a casual game, if you have 2 red factions, 2 insurgent factions, the first,
Yeah, and
until
then
everybody gets to about 10
I-
points, everyone's kind of just doing their own thing because there's plenty of board space
Battle
and
Dolphins
no one's
with
really
Hellcat.
engaged with each other. But
I think that was particularly true pre-ad set, but I think ad set has
oh yeah, for
has
sure
ameliorated that a lot.
for sure.
Not.
And there's a reason that Root was not my favorite game until Marauder
one.
expansion. Now it is.
Oh yeah, ad set
Or I should have said,
definitely
I don't know how many I
revolutionized.
want
That
to
was such
play.
a great
That's always the correct
great
answer.
decision by
Yeah.
them to
Equally
include
fair.
that or make that.
Uh,
It definitely changed the game completely.
Completely.
Yeah, he has a lot. He has. So did he
I think that will be
score?
all the
Where's,
battle
oh, he's
that
got that
Delvin will be
relic
doing
just sitting
today.
up there.
Yeah, he's got that relic sitting up there. He's got now 2 tablets, a 1 and a 2, with a tablet way station in the mouse.
and then
So that means he
I
has a column when he wants to
move this
recover.
guy
He
up
doesn't
here.
have a column bonus.
and I recover this relic up here.
Yeah, but it feels like he is.
Oh, you
Like
can
he could have
recover
probably
without,
done
any
more this
warrior?
turn,
That is
Yes.
or is he going to get the other 2?
That's a clever little recover.
Oh, it's a fair number of points over there.
Yeah, they're
Interesting.
starting to notice.
They're noticing.
No, we're friends.
You can't hide forever.
I understand, but
Hey, so he
Just
didn't. He
plonk
chose
all
not.
those
He
relics
could
there,
have
dude, like-
recovered those.
I mean,
Or
you
did he
won't
not?
get
No, I
through
think he
them
used the
with
move,
your
maybe.
I think he used a
you guys
move
should get it.
Okay.
to get it out of there, and then he recovered
Okay, fair.
one.
because he ruled the 2 fox clearings, which was very clever.
Let's go to
Yeah.
the birdsong step. So first is raise. I think there's
Bumblebee
two
Bleep, what
good
was my
ACs
favorite
mods.
game?
I don't know how they got there, but
But
pathetic
I,
mobs,
I
man. They
miss
just-
more.
It's tough to say.
Thank you for giving.
PAX Transhumanity is way up there for me. 1830.
I was about to mention
Okay,
that
that's
one. 'cause
that.
you
Let's go to
mentioned
the
it
recruit
before.
step.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of PAX Transhumanity. I'm a big fan of
Two
1830.
with the warlord.
TI4 with the Prophecy of Kings expansion is way up there for me.
I'm gonna.
I'm an ex Magic the Gathering addict, so that's up there for me.
Recovering.
Yeah, recovering.
Choose a different mood.
Always recovering. You can never really. It never
Yeah,
leaves you.
never take-
All right, how many rats do we have left in supply? Back down to 4 still.
Yeah, he's hasn't quite got them all on the board yet. He's back to stubborn, so this could be a more battle-heavy
relics,
turn.
right?
I gotta say, it's very
Right.
tempting.
Ooh.
it is really, really tough.
DarthCaboose is contemplating assaulting those relics.
Well, he'd want to get over there with the
Then
warlord,
most just
so
Yeah.
but he has 4 commands, so 1, 2. He could use 3 command to
I
get there
can't
and
win
still
my next
have
round, guys.
3
I can't
battles
win my
left.
next round.
That's all.
3 battles
Here's-
against armored
here's my problem.
badgers.
I
It's
need
still
to
going to
get
be
my
tough.
bottom right
Yeah,
horse.
but it could do it with the right
It
rolls.
could do it. It could
So I
do
need
it.
some-
But I don't know. Do you trust the rolls in this game?
Not after what I've seen,
So
that's for
I
sure.
can,
Right.
Like march my way up north.
And if he fails, it's yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You
Let's
could
go to
like
crafting.
move.
Applejacks. Yeah, I've played Spirit Island. I like it. I don't love it.
Birds have been hit plenty enough.
It's a good game.
I'm gonna go ahead and craft the saboteurs. Your
Co-ops.
dog-
Co-ops are not super my bag
saboteurs. I
these
craft the
days.
saboteurs.
Saboteurs craft. Okay.
I'm gonna go and execute
Well,
my
it's interesting though. Is the impress
commands.
situation
going to
is
go-
not that good right now for Warlord.
No, it's not.
Very, very bad. There are people everywhere. There's only 1 clearing that has absolutely
2.
nothing in it.
Oh, we're just
I'll leave
abandoning the left side of the map. Okay.
behind.
I think he might be going
Actually,
for
let's
this.
leave one guy behind in each of those places. Sorry about that.
Okay. I like that a little more. Leaving some guys behind to protect the mobs so they're not free points, and you can maybe end up with some oppress in the future down there.
No, I like.
3.
He has enough troops to. Man, he is going for this. He is 100% going for this.
It's only going to be 2
And-
battles now, though. 1, 2.
Yeah, because he'd used an extra move to get up there. So he's going to use the. He's going to advance. Yeah, because he went 1, 2, 3. So he still has one more command. I assume he didn't do anything I didn't notice.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
battle
battle
before
against
bringing
the,
in the warlord and then advance twice?
Against the badgers.
I wouldn't because
You
you're
have
on
to play numbers,
stubborn. But I mean, I wouldn't have probably moved in those other
I'm not
troops.
looting.
But I guess
That's
feels
unfortunate.
No.
I almost feel like warlord should have
no,
used the use the
God.
third command. No.
Oof.
I'll do
Oof.
2. That's about as good as you could hope for.
That's about as
actually.
good as you can hope for. Yeah, that's actually pretty great.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have advances.
And he still has 2 battles and only
I'm
has
going
to
to do
deal
one
with one
advance up
badger.
here.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a
this is
world
what-
actually where this ends up being
against the
a
badgers.
battle and then a loot
Any
battle that still
kinds of
removes
fun?
things, which is
You're right.
the best thing you could ask for.
Oh, another 3.
Ooh,
Damn.
Well, no damage to the warlord.
I lose
because
1.
he's,
only has the one warrior,
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
and
I'm
2 pieces get
stubborn.
removed.
I should have not lost the warrior from that last fight. Apologies for
Yes, you should have. The warlord was
Yeah,
there.
you should have. The warlord wasn't there.
Excuse me.
Oh.
And the roll was what was the roll
Rip.
just now? Was
Rip.
it a 3? 3?
3-2.
Uh,
It's
I don't.
no,
I don't lose the guy because you only
Oh,
have
I've got.
one guy.
We're on round. Are we on round 5 now?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
Lily's good at keeping track. I don't know if she just does it mentally or.
She writes it down, and she told me to tell you to do it, but I didn't tell you, so I was doing it.
No,
and I
think
forgot,
you get to
I think, this
choose
round.
Like, so hang on.
Yeah, I'm
I
choosing the
rolled-
relic.
I think it is
Oh, I'm
round
sorry,
5.
Go ahead.
If
I think so.
based on my kind of knowledge of what the game has
that's
happened so
why
far.
I-
Just pick the
Yeah.
weak relic.
Okay.
Oh
sure.
my
And
goodness.
So you
just
still
throw
didn't
that-
ever remove that
Oh, I
troop,
just
right? So
realized I drew a card.
Yeah, they didn't catch that the first battle didn't have stubborn applicable.
Wait, sorry, what?
I didn't draw
You
enough
did
cards
the-
at the end of my turn.
Fair enough.
Oh, Weinzey forgot to draw cards.
I forgot on my very first turn last night.
You did. He was like, "Oh no, Velgus forgot to draw cards."
I'm gonna.
And then you played it off like the next turn, like, "Oh, I didn't draw cards. That's okay. I don't need them." But I mean, you were moles, man.
I know it definitely hurt. I was like,
Never a
oh, because I
problem.
could have, because I was going
That's
pump and
plus one,
dump. So I'm
that's
like,
2,
God, I could have
so
drawn a
that's
crappable.
3
and
points.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we did not go for the free loot, which also makes sense
And
because
I'll
we wouldn't have
move this one
removed
again.
both
Put that
pieces
guy.
in that case.
Yeah.
Although would the loot have gotten us another? The loot would have gotten us another prowess actually. So we could have had the best of both worlds.
I am
Yeah. I might have looted that actually, but it would have been a 2-point.
not
because
going
of
to
the
insight.
relic that he left.
I
Well,
own
no,
that
because
card.
it would have gotten him an extra point of prowess. He could just battle again after looting.
Card.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So he could have been sitting here with 3 prowess and an empty clearing.
Hmm.
But great turn for warlord still. Like even if it was slightly suboptimal, that was still great.
Yeah, I think
Kill some rats.
I mean,
problem
With
is
a
the warlord is,
card into
is in
battle.
a situation where it's going to be extremely hard
And
to stop him. If he keeps, because he's
Wait.
going to be stubborn every other turn. What's up?
let's
The hammer
all in.
was just put into the decree.
good.
Did KnowFear swap meet the hammer to Eerie?
Wow,
So
that's. I guess he
I'm
doesn't want to craft points. I
Hmm.
don't know. That is weird. That is weird.
Right. That's like a fascinating.
what's the best?
The hammer to
decision.
me, the hammer to me is the mole's best
guys
friend
do
because
realize if I
that's
didn't
2
take out
points.
those
There's only one of
relics,
them in the deck.
the
So if you
badgers
have
got
it,
like
you
5
know no
points
one's
and
going
they
to
would
craft
have
that
been
hammer.
Right. It's like the safest craft in the game if you have.
Right, because you know no one's going to craft
but
it.
now you get
So you
the
can just
5
hold on
points.
to it as long as you want
That's
to,
true.
and then just
Have
throw it
one
out
idea.
there
That
when you
doesn't
feel the time is right.
So I have little
Yeah, I'm
experience
not a fan.
killing rats.
Especially when
what
he's going to need the. I mean,
is generally it
the moles
is
without
the
crafting,
consensus that
you got to
should
do
take
totally
out
something
the
different
warlord
to score
or try to
points.
take out
Right.
strongholds?
Like the whole basis of this turtle up strategy
It's
is
the
the crafting, right?
Right.
Warlord.
Because he's
this
too
turn.
far behind now. He's down 9 points. That's
I mean, well,
You take out
that
the
was a
gonna
big
make-
swing turn for warlord, and definitely
True,
probably
true,
not what
true.
anyone was expecting to happen.
I predicted he would be at 14
is
after
the
that
key
turn,
thing.
and I was totally wrong.
Like it's
Well, he
stronger if you
went
can
after the
take against
relics.
Warlord, but I'm not sure you can do it this turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically they're on an
Right.
every other
Yeah.
round
And there is
timer
no
on
way
the
to
Warlord.
discard
Yep.
these
Every
items
other round he's
in
going to
a
be
No,
stubborn.
situation.
only he can do
So
that.
you can't really go for him when he's stubborn
with
when he has
lavish, that's right.
8 troops.
I
that
mean,
is
you can
protecting
saboteur
him.
his saboteur.
But you can
You're
go
gonna
after his back line during those
Yo,
turns.
True. I mean, killing these strongholds is still going
I
to help.
heard you liked
Yeah.
saboteurs.
Problem is,
I
we
don't
have
know.
Eerie with
I'm not sure
not that many
what he
troops on
wants
the
to do
board.
with his
Okay,
saboteurs.
this is a rough
I'm not using
situation.
it against your saboteurs, so.
I mean, it's rough for Badgers. Badgers just lost so many points from
yeah.
that.
I'm waiting to see
Yep.
if anyone
I
decides
mean,
to craft.
I know we said not to count Weinzey out, but do Badgers still have a path
coffin makers, I think,
now
are
after that turn?
I mean,
Because of how
after
deadly
turn
this
2,
game
I felt
is,
like the Warlord
that would be
was
something worth
nearly
watching out for.
unstoppable, and so now we're here at turn 5, and he's over halfway to victory and is just as strong
Okay,
as he
so I'm
was,
not
if
gonna
not
use my
stronger.
saboteurs. I will just
It's-
recruit.
This is going to be. It's going to require
A lot of cooperation.
a lot of cooperation.
Like this is
The
a
moles-
full table problem at this
Yeah,
point.
and the moles are going to have to get involved, which I wouldn't want to. But at this point, you're 9 points down. You're not going to catch up by swaying a lord.
Yeah.
You know, you'll get 3 points on your turn, and then next time you'll get some points for your buildings. But by that point, the warlord's at 23, etc. So
I will move just one guy first here.
All right, setting up our build.
And it's you're right. But it's still such a good situation for a warlord because Erie's now trapped into this like
Double
decree.
build game, yeah.
Right,
This
so
double
they
build
have to-
decree.
Right, so they
And
have to
then
like
4
think about
guys
this
here
every time instead of
with
like
my second
what they'd rather do
mouse
is just
move.
assault warlord nonstop.
And then with the fox move.
And I'm trying to decide if we let the people gamble now or if we need to wait.
And I will
Let's see
attack.
let's go one more warlord
Battle
turn.
first
That's sort of what I was
and
thinking. Give it one more round, and we
No
can
ambush for you?
bet at the end of next round. We're battling warlord up there. It looks like.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Oof.
One.
People just aren't getting the rolls.
Yeah, I mean the rolls have just been so crazy this
You
game.
have a
Godly when you need them not to be, and trash when you need them to be godly. Like just
I'm sorry.
all
two
flip flopped.
birds over here.
Though the warlord is rolling.
Yeah, sorry.
Though the warlord did
Just
roll that clutch 2-2
Okay,
against Weinzey
no
up
ambush for
there.
you.
Yeah.
That's not good either.
Wow.
Both he had 2 battles and both mob tokens stay alive.
Oh.
So I will
And they only had
build,
1 defender in each. That is rough.
I will build my bunny here.
Mm-hmm.
Not to give another points to
Yeah, this
and
is,
then the fox.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but the warlord, as
And
you
then
said,
that's
has kind of
3
like this like
points.
linear scoring where he's just
Keep your head
scoring.
up.
But when you're giving him these extra points,
Right. And when he's able to supplement with relics of all things, you know,
right. I mean, when he's
multiple
scoring,
relics.
I mean, he's scored raise points.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna score probably another raise point because no one's equipped to go get that.
Right.
How's everyone doing tonight?
The moles, I guess, could dig in there, but they're not gonna dig in there for that. I don't
I
think.
was doing pretty good
I got
until
this
your
dog.
last turn. Let me see. I'll recruit. Whoa,
4.
4. And
Shuffle
I
my
will
cards
use-
in anticipation.
I mean,
I'll use swap meet
sadly,
my
for moles,
on.
so he hasn't done any extra actions yet. I think this is just his.
He's just doing a
burrow
swap meet.
recruit. Yeah, but this is his burrow.
I'll
recruit,
use
so he
swap
hasn't
meet
done anything.
on the warlord.
I mean,
Go ahead. Grab one of your choice.
maybe he's thinking of this. I mean, he might.
Weak once if this is the card you really
I mean,
want.
he doesn't want.
Wink, wink. Wait, is that twice or once?
I mean, he doesn't want to be the police faction, but he might be the one.
And I got to give one back.
He might be the one to have to dig
Yeah,
into that
right.
mouse clearing with the 2 strongholds.
Yeah, I'll just grab
Because he
that.
can send all
Sound right?
4 guys.
Yeah.
got
I mean, this is
And-
where turn order sucks for moles because they,
Oh.
like, they're not the first after Lord of the Hundred, so they
Alright,
can't, like,
alright,
you know,
so-
kick the can down the road.
The
Right.
bird
Uh,
song.
Yeah, he's kind of like he may have to because there's only
Pick
5.
two
There's 5.
So,
hundreds of warriors down there.
Mhm.
My
So if he digs in there with 4, you know, if
And
he
rolls
gets
well.
a decent roll, he has 4 battles. He has Mayor and Brig. He could with decent rolls, and as long as he doesn't lose all his troops, he can beat that.
2 actions.
That's 3
only
points
2
that you're also denying someone else, and you're hurting. I mean,
actions.
I think
And then the rest.
in this game situation, I wouldn't want to have to do it, but
I mean,
plus if he has the sword craft too, so he could go down there,
Badgers.
get that 3 points,
What's up, my man?
still sway
If I make
a lord
run
or
for
banker,
the stronghold clearing,
see, yeah, he is gonna
would
go for it
you be
potentially.
able to finish off in the event I don't get the job done?
I mean, again, I'd feel a lot better about this if we knew moles were still sitting on that
Sure,
2
you'd be
points
happy
from
to
the
get 3
anvil,
points.
you know?
Right,
The
right.
warriors need to
Yeah, I'd
get
rather
the
craft.
gold.
I mean, the sword.
Yeah, it's not
I
the
mean, I guess
best
either one is
deal
going to
in
give him 3 prowess
my
to be decent,
favor.
but I'd like to see the
I mean, something needs to be done.
moles
I
start
had other
crafting for
plans either
points.
way,
at this
Right.
point.
You can also just finish it. That's fine by me.
But it sounds like he is going
Well,
to
I
dig
really
down
hope I
there.
could finish it, but
I mean, it sucks, but it's probably necessary.
Oh, I think it is. I
yeah,
think the mole
I'm
has to
just
do
trying
this
to
to
figure
get back
out
in this
how
game.
to
Yeah.
get guys
I mean,
there
if the game doesn't slow down, the
to make
moles
sure
don't
they all
have a
don't
chance.
go.
No.
Make sure they all don't get blown to smithereens.
Mm.
I can only move 4 warriors when I dig, right?
That's
Correct.
correct.
Yeah.
That said, you could do a recruit and a dig and then use a martial move to get the last one in there.
The marshal.
Yep, you could. Because
And you have burrow, so
yeah, I like that actually.
This is true. This is
That
true.
would be that's where Marshall. See, you said Marshall first.
Yeah.
That's why Marshall first is good. Because 4 battles is usually enough to do whatever
All right,
you need
well,
to do.
I guess
that
I have no
5th
choice
battle
about this. I'll
sometimes though
dig.
does
Right.
help.
And actually, if 1 isn't enough, if we wanted to go even more, we could move 2 or 3 out from the Citadel clearing back into the burrow and then marshal them out.
I'll pop
True.
up here.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh my goodness, how many words?
that's 5.
5 warriors for 4 battles is pretty doable.
Easy.
Easy.
So that's my.
he
dig
used
action.
he used a mouse ambush to dig with. Ouch.
Rough.
My next
That hurts
action
because if the
will
warlord
be
has 2
to
cards, if he does have a bird ambush, this could
go.
be over before it starts.
Right.
I think I'll recruit. Do I?
You tell me.
No,
Yes.
I agree with you. I agree. He should recruit. He should recruit, then move
So that's my
with
2
Marshall.
actions.
Either recruit or move a couple back from the
Now,
Citadel
I
clearing.
can
I don't love
take
weakening
my
the Citadel
slave
clearing, but you
minister
might
actions.
need more warriors than 1.
Yeah, true.
All
Yeah,
right,
if he
so
ambushes,
Bridget
especially.
is gonna go.
Well,
I'd like to see the marshal first in the case of an ambush because you want to make sure you can get the full value of your roll
Can do it.
if it ends up being a
right?
3, you know.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh
Just
yeah,
keep
for
rolling
sure.
3 zeros.
Well, if you get ambushed, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to use Bridget to make sure I have 4 battles,
Yep. Agreed.
so I can use.
Marshal the
Alright,
marshal.
so I guess I can use my marshal
There he goes.
as if 1 guy really makes that much of a difference.
Mm,
It
it
I
does.
mean, he looks pretty brave to me.
It looks pretty brave to me.
Well, he's not upside down like the others, so that's a start.
He's entering it combat ready.
All right. This could
It comes down to the dice at this point.
yeah, this could be a game
then
changer.
I could
This could be moles could
use
easily if they get all
Bridget,
3 of
I
this.
guess, as much as I'm trying
to 11.
to
They craft sword for 13. They sway. He has
procrastinate on
4
this, I gotta
cards,
start,
so he could
so-
easily sway a lord here.
Rats, do you have an
He could be
ambush
16
in
at the end of
this
this
mouse
turn.
clearing?
Not this time. Go ahead.
No ambush.
All right, that helps.
Ooh,
3-2.
it's a
I
bloody
mean,
battle, but getting a 3.
Yeah,
Well, it's a good thing I
he
brought
has
that
1 more
guy.
troop there than his opponent, so that's always a good.
Good thing I
And
brought
he
that
can still
guy.
roll and get the full value of a 3,
Alright.
which is great.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that seemed
That 1 extra warrior really
I'm gonna do it
mattering.
Again, do you have an ambush this
Oh
time?
yeah, if he'd rolled that the
Nope.
first time, then
Okay,
this
good.
could be bad.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
good.
The bloody trades. Jesus.
not- Yeah,
All right, so that's all my Bridget moves. So now I can move on to my mayor,
he should get all this though. In 2
and I
battles,
will battle again.
unless he rolls
Go ahead.
terrible, I guess. There's a 0.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
One.
1.
All right, but it's defenseless now.
It is, so he has to, but he still has to roll a 2
and
for
my
max
last
points.
Mayor action is battle.
And there it is.
There it is.
Got
Yeah.
it.
All
That's
right, he got it. Nice.
Points for
3
you.
points.
It was it was closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Moles
that was
could
all my actions.
Moles could jump up big time here if they
Unfortunately.
do everything they are capable of doing.
Except I haven't used my formal yet. So
Do we go for that Lord Sway or do we go for the formal? That's the
I
question.
will.
Oh, he has a formal already.
No, I mean like
Oh,
to use the
oh,
formal to
oh,
build
yeah.
something.
Oh,
Do we get that second market or do we try to get a Lord? I mean, I'd probably like the Lord, but
I kind of like the Lord too as protection in case people get. But I don't think he'll be a target yet.
This card to build.
He has false orders too. He has so many good
Ooh,
craftables. that
another Citadel.
That's probably. I still like it though.
Yeah, I
2-card draw I think is okay, but dude, the recruit engine with this kind
Probably
of game,
gonna
I
pay
do
for
like the
it in
extra
the
Citadel
end.
because he
But
can.
What the hey? You gotta have some fun.
I mean, he's only got 5 in his supply right now.
Oh my!
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I mean, that's the problem with
that-
going 3
Alright, so
Citadels.
that's
You
included on my
you end up not
action.
getting value out of that third
No,
one
No,
so
you make
quickly.
You make a fantastic point.
Maybe.
And markets are always good. Maybe
Yeah,
they
there's no downside, right?
Sway.
Based
And
off
then
the
they make
board.
your sways more consistent. They get you ambushes. They
For
get you craftables.
a-
Markets just
Well, for the
markets are
captain.
goat.
So he is only swaying a 1 squire.
I hope you're all were laying down for that move.
I probably prefer the
Make sure
squire
you're
to the
standing
banker
up
right
for
now.
these
That captain could end up being
Big
useful
moves.
with a game
Alright,
like
so
this.
That is that. It is return the cards.
And if we're not getting
Yeah.
a market, we definitely don't want to go
don't
banker
forget
yet.
one
I
point,
don't
by the way.
think.
Right. I mean, banker is the late game win
Courteous of
condition
you,
as you
thank
saw
you.
yesterday.
Right.
I mean, unless you
But
don't
we're
know,
pretty far from that still. So
Yeah. All right. Do we have any craftables?
Craft using Citadel.
We draw 2, so we'd like to craft something.
I think I would craft.
markets.
I'd craft either false orders or
Um,
the sword at this point.
Yeah.
I will craft.
False orders is nice to have in your back pocket if someone leaves a clearing like.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it used to great effect
If you craft
yesterday.
sword, you're
It
getting,
it's always useful.
prowess
All right, he is
again.
doing false orders.
On the wall.
Yeah, no. The crafting the sword
maybe?
is not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think he's scared of
I think I
crafting
would
the
Yes.
sword
false
for
orders.
warlord, but that's 2 points, man. And
That's
you
also
gotta
viable.
He
at
could
some
save
point
it.
you're gonna. Yeah, he can save it, but again, like the hammer,
And-
the sword, keeping the sword is dangerous because someone else could craft the sword.
Right.
Because there's 3 cards in the deck.
Oh, do
Again, I'd be so much happier if he'd given the sword away and kept the hammer.
Exactly
Twitch
right.
chat,
Because
I did
that's
catch
a,
that I
that's a
shouldn't have had
card that
people
you'll
available,
never.
so
That will
those of
not
you
be
who did it
stolen
before,
from you.
Good job. I just caught it.
All right, so the game. After let's see what the Badgers. The Badgers
analysis
can tighten
paralysis.
this
I'm
up.
sorry.
But
Okay, I'm just gonna say that I don't want this. Yeah, I won't craft that. Okay, so we're done and draw 2 cards.
I think he was considering crafting tunnels. That's the only thing I saw there.
Yeah, tunnels.
Draw 2 cards.
I don't hate tunnels, but I don't like
And
it
that is
for
my-
moles, particularly not right now.
No. I mean, it sounds like it should be something the moles would love, but yeah, their buildings are usually like right next to each other.
Right.
Hmm.
So the problem with the Badgers, as I see the board state, is every relic
Right.
is on the other side of the board.
So this is the classic winter problem of how do badgers get to the other side of the map when all their relics are gone from the right. It's just sort of an
Especially when-
extra version of it because the
of
relics
them
didn't
have
even get
been-
recovered in
yeah.
the first place. They all got, what's the name of the ability? Prized trophies. Prized trophies
Yeah.
tossed them all over there.
Yeah, they lost 3 relics, which are now face up on that
Yeah,
side.
this is
That is fine.
fine.
I mean, the good news is that the path is clearer than it's been at any point prior to this to migrate across the map.
Yeah.
But that's going to take like your whole turn just moving on over there, and then that gets you into Eerie territory and away from the Warlord.
Yeah, but the the Warlord, as you said earlier, I remember I said something about the Warlord can't get. That's too many actions to get over there. But the Warlord has plenty of actions to get wherever he wants.
Right.
Move.
No, we're seeing Badgers spread out. What are we doing? I don't follow this.
Then I battle this with a bird card.
Which card? Okay. Yeah. Oh, no ambush. You got it.
I don't delve. Then I battle delve here with my fox card. This one.
Yeah, this is
And
definitely an
then
uphill battle for
I
the Badgers
move,
right
move, recover.
now. Okay.
Recover
Oh,
with the fox card.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It keeps him in the game,
Looks good to me.
but not so much in the game where he is a target. He didn't leave any face-up relics.
Yeah. Yeah. We've learned you can't afford to do that in this game.
Okay.
But to the war, it's going to be interesting to the
And,
warlord.
We'll do it.
Obviously, the Badgers. I mean, I
Balance
assume he won't
Master
think the
Creep.
Badgers is
I
a
heard
threat,
that's good.
but they are the easiest to plow through on the right side of the board for 2 points.
Right.
2 points of way stations.
Rural Juror, have the clearings been this
Yeah.
homogenous in terms of rule for this
So,
entire game?
Do this.
Pretty much, if I'm following the
Birds
question
are looking,
correctly.
dangerous with that 15 points.
Yeah, I mean it's 4 ostensibly red factions.
Just losing
You know,
some
the
mobs, so-
Badgers are debatable, contentious on that point, but
Okay.
ostensibly
so
4 red factions, and they've
I'm
been
gonna
real
start
entangled.
My bird song.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Stingus
Very.
here. Use your crafted improvements, you dingus. I'm going to use the saboteurs to knock out that false orders you
Yeah.
crafted there.
I
Fair enough.
knew it.
Fair enough.
If I was warlord, I would have done that
it
too.
was looking at me kind of funny, and I don't know.
No,
just
false
upset
orders
that I
was
stole
definitely the
from you.
biggest danger to the
Yeah,
warlord.
you did.
Yeah, no, that was the right move. It was a good move on DarthCaboose's part.
So
Good foresight.
there is a roost that the prophetic mob has once again cleared out.
Yep, so that's another
That's
free
gonna be a
point for
point.
warlord.
Oof. Last thing the table
Exactly.
needs.
Only mob
Exactly.
on the board.
The faction that
The mob
least needs
must
3 points right now.
spread. Alas.
Oh, I missed hearing
The
that.
prophetic mob realizes that spreading is a bad idea and doesn't spread.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Nice.
Oh, we're happy staying exactly where we are. Okay. Let's go to the recruit step. I have no citadels. It's just 2 with the warlord.
Yeah, the
So
knocking out the
is
citadel
basically
definitely.
that. Oh, sorry about
Plus
that.
out, he knocked off 5
Uh,
troops. So essentially,
Okey
he
dokey.
removed 7 troops from this round because of
Choose a different mood.
killing
I
the
cannot
5
be stubborn.
and negating
And
the 2
yeah,
recruits.
Must pick
Which,
something else.
you know, that's big.
It is big because he has no one on the board but his warlord board.
I
Ooh.
think now is the time to. Maybe
We're gonna lavish a new
Oh.
army. Holy shit.
just a bit.
Oh
Wow,
no.
this is interesting.
At the end of Birdsong, you may remove any items from your horde to place 2 warriors per item removed into your warlord's clearing.
I
I'm
would
gonna
have to
elect
assume he's going to
to
remove all
remove
3
just
bags.
the
No,
sword.
he's not. Interesting. Oh, he wants Wrathful.
And wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, 4
I'm
command. Giving
changing
up
my
4
mind.
command for 2 command. I guess.
Humble apologies for this.
I like the move, but it is tough to decide which items to toss. Oh, maybe something else? Maybe a different mood?
I mean, I still like tossing the bags.
I'm gonna pick
and-
Grandiose.
Yeah, I mean,
To swap the advance.
that's a cool move. You unlock Relentless,
Oh,
which is
interesting.
killer.
And
Yeah,
you
I
get
haven't seen a
6
new
guys
Grandiose
on the
card.
board.
Right.
Really good.
I think it used to be like you can build the strongholds without taking an action.
Yeah, that was old Grandiose.
Let's see if this pays
The
out.
thing.
The thing. Rip the thing.
I'm choosing not to craft because I have no strongholds because something happened to them.
I remember when we would reference that to people who weren't playtesters, and they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
To do the following. I'm going to advance with the might of the warlord.
Yep, I
over here.
was afraid of this.
And
Yeah.
initiate a battle against the Badgers here.
Esoteric. Nebuchadnezzar made me a meme version of the mat that has my face but has no sound effect. So joke's on him. I can now cobble together a version that combines the two
Oh,
Hey!
and has my face and the sound. No, I mean that has no face and no sound effect.
I'll yeet that pot over
a
there.
4 warlord roll
So I
finally.
have
Yeah.
3
Good for Badgers,
advances more.
but there's enough fights here
So
that
2
they
advances
can make
more
up.
yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
I will advance yet again over here against the
Oh yeah. This is 1 bad roll
Badgers.
is fine.
Any ambush cards?
Nope.
Rolling the dice.
Yeah.
2-1, there it is.
You did
And a point.
I'm proud of you. You took.
Yeah, it might be
badges.
after this turn. You might can put the
I
poll
got
up.
a
Oh yeah, I think after this turn we put up the
no.
poll. The question is, what is the poll? Is it Warlord versus everyone else?
I think so, yeah. I agree. Because I think this Warlord might be
I'm
eyeing
not sure
these
that happened how we
moles
talked
over
about
here.
it.
Yeah.
I know,
No.
but I had to get a fair eventually.
Took 6 times longer to
I have
make the
one
main
more- I have
version.
one more, what's up? I have one more advance because I've used 2 so far. I'm going
Yeah,
to
if the Warlord
advance
wipes the moles
Predator.
out here, is
Dun, dun, dun,
is
dun.
Oh.
We can certainly we can talk about this, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just start. I'm just gonna set up this gamble right now.
Name
because
your
there is
price.
no
I'll
one
do
available
it.
to stop him if all these moles get
Give
wiped
me your
out.
Venmo and I'll Venmo you $20 right now.
Your money is useless in the root forest. No, but truth be told, I'm a little scared of you because I just used the saboteurs, and you have 2 yellow.
What do you? So let's
pieces.
talk
I'm
about so
worried
as the
you
Warlord
might be able to pull
rages
out
across
coffin makers.
this winter
That's why I'm
map.
going after you right now.
What was the? What do you think the
So-
catalyst early on
I'm sorry. If you want to ambush me,
is
I will not
snowballed
feel bad
this
about you doing
to
so. But
this type of Warlord strength?
Oh,
I'm choosing to advance.
I mean, I think it was a number of things.
I
Certainly
do
getting
not
the
use
certainly
an ambush.
jubilant.
This is my third
jubilanting,
of 3
is that a good word?
advances.
The mob tokens on all 4
So
ruins
1-0.
Right.
definitely
As
helped.
bad as it could be, I guess.
I think Weinzey
Alright,
rolling
I
2
got
0
myself full
zeros.
command.
Yes.
The
It's like a
first command
perfect
will be to
storm.
do
He
an
also
attack
crafted
in
the
that
bag
grid.
turn 1, which
Yep.
is
Just roll the
still
dice
a
and get
good
no
help
ambush.
because it gets and then he
Zeros,
recovered a
zeros,
bag like
zeros.
yeah, he's got his horde going pretty quickly. Yeah, I think it was a
I'll
perfect
do it again.
storm of
Second command.
Zeros.
Yeah, I think we're just seeing sort of the natural. Like we had that game earlier in the tournament where somebody won with no items in the horde or almost won.
right,
This is sort of like the perfect complement to that. It is the max horde game,
I'll do a battle.
and we're seeing the strength of that
I will
strategy.
declare looters on this attack,
Oof.
which means I do not get rolled hits. I'm gonna roll the dice.
He has
no
Extra hits, though.
Wait, what did
Wait,
you have?
yeah, there's no item over there.
So it's effectively a
Oh,
0-0.
smart.
Lose 1 building,
I like
please.
it.
Oh, price of failuring twice! What a dick!
I think devious is the
Devious.
better.
Oh, that's
Oh
such
my
a clever move! Holy shit!
I
Oh,
lose
man.
a random card.
What a what a
Yes,
flex.
use a random card.
Oh my god, that is
I'll
genius!
pull one
That is
out.
great.
And just leave it there 'cause I'm gonna do it again.
Enforcing the double price of failure. Wow, I'm gonna have to remember that.
And
Oh,
I
and
lose
not
a
to
random
use crafting
minister?
that
No,
anytime
top.
soon.
My highest
I think
minister.
your highest ranked. And if there's
Wow.
a tie,
Yeah, remember I talked about leaving buildings
although I will tell
undefended?
you
Yeah,
right
I'm not gonna
now,
do that
the
against
plan
any
is to
warlord
battle you
players.
again.
Holy shit. Chat, what he did was he used looters against 2 defenseless mole buildings.
Knock out the other citadel. And just for fun,
So
I
that
will
he
say
could
looters out loud.
guarantee that he would exclusively deal 1 hit to take out the 2 buildings in 2 battles and trigger price of failure twice.
Well,
Galaxy
he did-
brain!
Yeah, it was
Here, I
awesome.
did
And
attack
but he
this citadel
did
over here,
get
so-
lucky that he did not accidentally kill a
If you could
building. Well, I guess if he killed
move
one
that belt.
building with the troops in, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter, he just does.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay,
a great-
that is it for me. I will go
So-
to the evening portion of my turn.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
this is the
that
round
was-
where we make the rats go extinct, right?
Yes, so.
At least
make it
try
happen.
anyway.
Making the rats go
I think
extinct.
it's
So
easy. He's not
yeah, the
stubborn
problem
at
with
all.
making the rats go extinct is
Oh no, you lost
Siguri,
both. No, it's not
you're
that
gonna have to
easy.
move a lot to deal
No, I
with
don't
it.
have
go
any ministers to
to
operate
drawing a
with
card.
here.
True.
Yeah, Trenzalore, I'm gonna double check the law, but I don't think it's phrased in a way where it's like
You
conditional on the
lose another
opponent
card.
having an item. It was just assumed that would never
yes,
matter,
you should
you know?
qualify, yeah.
Because why would it matter? Oh, are we?
Take those
I gotta
two
keep
back.
up. We're on Erie now.
All right, Burbs, take it away.
Oh man, that was yeah.
All right,
This is
uh,
tough. This is
Oh
The thing is,
no, the law is conditional on the defender having an item in their crafted item box, so that's not actually legal.
to rats.
oh
You recruit 6 people. I'm pretty sure you can move through that.
well. And as
You just
cool as
need
that
money.
move was, I am
That's the
good.
whole
I am
issue.
glad that is
I
a
would
thing.
need like.
Yeah, that as cool as that was probably not.
Yeah, but you recruit 6. You can like.
That was
move,
probably not a good thing
move.
to
Do
exist.
you
Okay.
have a bunny or bird cut?
Super clever, but not legal. Good to know.
I assume it's not. It's far enough for you to intervene.
Actually,
at
I-
all.
I-
No,
really
that's
don't want to go
that's
there.
no. We're not intervening for anything.
But then
and
it's
you're
gonna
okay.
be it's gonna be over next round if you don't go there.
Play continues, won't call him on. We're not intervening for rules
in
things.
all honesty, I don't think
What do you mean I'm
the
closer?
game would
I
change
got
that much.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is still going to be a Warlord game.
I say that, but if
the Moors don't have
table
any-
wipe the
The
Warlord,
most don't have
the
actions
problem
and
is
I
I
don't
just
have
don't know if they have
warriors.
the
It's all on
troops
you,
to
buddy.
do it.
You're our last
Right.
hope.
This is a team
Because
effort.
the Eerie-
We're all sinking on the ship together. So
The Eerie has a Fox battle.
If you
that
have
he's
a
gonna have to do.
single,
Well, actually, if you do
bunny
that
or
mob
blood wolf,
token,
you can
but
get
he's gonna
there
have to
super
put.
easy.
He's probably gonna have to if he has 2 bunny cards. But the problem is he can't even get up there. He has no
Yeah.
bunny
And then-
moves.
And you can build like here with your bunny
Yeah,
thing.
this
You got
is-
your fox battle here, and you got your second build here. It's all set up. It's perfect, man.
Just whatever you do, don't build a roost there again. Come on. Don't make it.
No, he's gonna
Weinzey
kill that
could
flame
get up
with his
there.
fox battle, man.
If he
It's
can, if he has 3 cards in his
Even
hand,
if
if
you're
he
only
has
able to get
like
1 or
multiple
2
bunny
battles
cards,
in
he
that
can
bunny
recruit
clearing
at his bunny way
anything, even if
station
you just kill
numerous
1 or 2
times,
warriors, it makes a
and then move
difference.
twice up there and
Yeah,
have
it
2
helps.
battles against him. But
Every
it's
little
just
bit
not
helps.
enough.
Alright,
to
It's just
table
not
wipe.
enough.
I'm gonna trust
The
you. I'm
Warlord
gonna
has
do
to
that.
die this turn for there to be any slowing down the Warlord.
Right.
And I'm not even sure. I think he's too far ahead because even if he slows
Both
down,
build.
I mean, he was prudent
Right.
enough to have the foresight to recognize that moles were his
God,
biggest
that is
police
bad.
opponent, so he
Oh,
went
yeah.
and decimated
It's in the
them
river.
yeah, with the
Um,
flex.
with the flex,
No, it's
the illegal flex.
yeah.
well, actually.
So yeah, everyone
people
take
do it.
note when you're playing casual games and someone tries that.
Yeah.
Make sure you note it.
But that does make it
Better, actually.
that it's still legal if the moles have an item. So that does make it a lot more dangerous for moles to craft items with Warlord in the game. They need to be aware that that potential exists.
Oh yeah, and I just realized how devastating what that was for the mole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
I mean-
lost both Brig and
I'm
Mayor.
gonna-
Both
when he
Brig
should've
and Mayor.
only- When he should have only
Just
lost
one
Mayor.
fox to battle.
Yeah, Samurai, that's exactly how it works. I'm here as a judge if they call on me, but only if they call on me.
Yeah, and no one. If
2,
someone had
3,
said like,
okay.
"Are we sure this is a thing?"
Right.
So what does it say in the rule? It does say if they have an item. in
It's
the crafted
exactly
item
what it
box.
says. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You may
so
declare
I'm gonna
looters.
move to
You're
crafting.
looting if they have an item in their crafted
Yeah,
item
may the
box,
peace
and there's
done,
a
so
light
I
italicized,
craft.
which means you can't do it against the
With that.
vagabond.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
No,
I'm
crafting.
gonna have to remember that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Crafting is daylight, so I should maybe
You're fine, yeah. You
think
can
about
craft
using
that.
Saboteur first.
It's only
That should have
swapping.
been at the start.
Looks like we added a couple cards to the
No,
decree
no,
already.
Has really happened. Yeah.
So we technically missed the Saboteur's timing,
So I will
but that's
just,
okay. Looks like we're not doing it anyway. We're just boat builders-ing.
And then
Boat builders, good craft on this map.
That is a good craft. He can now recruit a shit ton at the mouse clearing in the middle.
D6 will
Which he is.
go.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he's going to boat builders to the adjacent mouse
There.
clearing. And he can then move. Yeah, he can get all the way to the Warlord. But the problem is, the downside of this is he has only one battle. Because he only has one bird battle. But he can just hope the other
Alright,
players
so
will participate.
Actually, I should have just.
I mean, the Erie's.
taken one.
The funny thing is, I mean, the Erie is definitely. I mean, the Warlord.
So my first
Yeah,
move
the
is
Warlord has
go
to be messed with, but the
this,
Erie is
mouse
actually
clearing
not.
from my mouse roost.
I mean, he's definitely in the best
Then
position
I
to
will
take
leave,
advantage if the Warlord
like,
is punished.
Yeah.
Because the
I will
Erie is still
leave
going to
one,
score,
actually.
what, 3 points this turn?
Yeah, I mean, Erie has been in second place points-wise for most of this
Yeah.
game, and I think that's just going to continue to be the case, which means if Warlord
Then
gets
I will go
bashed,
there,
Erie's the one in the best position to take
and
advantage of that
then
power
I will
vacuum.
leave
Yep.
One.
I'm not.
Oh.
Why doesn't he just use. Oh, he's got a
Hello.
build.
This is an
Never
impressive
mind.
turn.
Yeah.
No, he has his build down here. Yeah, I'm
So
not sure I would
that's,
leave that guy
my
because he has this
move,
Fox battle for this
decree.
mob.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yes,
why he's
right.
like maybe. Oh, he's trying to
Number
disrupt the
points.
press.
He's got
By
two
the
Fox
sleeping guys.
battles, actually.
Oh, he has 2 Fox battles.
And
You're
I
right.
will-
Okay.
But he only
I
has
will battle
3 to
here.
fight this Warlord.
No ambush. Go ahead.
I mean, this is a table effort.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
he's
exactly.
if he whittles down a little bit, that's helping, you know.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he kind of wishes he could roll that 3/3.
Wait, that
probably
wasn't
after
at.
this.
Oh.
This
Yeah,
is
that was
funny.
not in the location where it should have been.
Yeah.
No ambush.
It was in the 1/1. Now he's gonna roll something horrible.
Oh, we see a 1. We see
Yeah,
a 1.
Oh,
Look at you calling it the 1/1. Not what the table needed.
No, they needed that 3/3 there.
Yeah.
And I build.
I mean, I don't know if the other factions have the actions to
Well,
do it.
Weinzey does if he has bird recruits.
Right.
Sorry, bird recruits. If he has bunny recruits, because he can
Or
easily
bird.
get up there.
And so
Or bird, true.
that's-
So he can easily get a bunch of troops and
That's
go
4
up there.
points and 2 cards.
The problem is, you know, he's doing it at his own scoring peril because he's how many?
Wow, that was a great turn for you.
Very
I
good
don't know if
turn.
it's enough to overthrow the rats, but
Oh, he built twice, so he did.
everything is in your hands. Right?
Yeah. I mean, he's still on that building twice a turn clock. And last turn he only built with a mob once, so he's getting up there.
Yeah, and
Pliskin's in a good spot. Like
But
if the game
probably-
continues.
Yeah, but he will have to build in
Almost.
bunny next time, which could be a
Okay.
challenge.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Well, that. Yeah, you'd have to wipe the badgers out of there.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is.
I think there's a
This is
chance for Pliskin here.
I will.
If the table unites and hits
Oh, yeah.
Warlord enough, I think Pliskin just has to write it out 2 turns at that point, and that's doable.
Yep.
Okay, just an observation. I can't craft anything without any strongholds. So if you're
So this
worried
is
about
definitely the
me
situation
crafting
where the
something,
mole
I
and the
can't do
badgers
it
are
right
like,
now.
okay, great. So we
But if
know
you
we
wanna
have to
pick
kill
me,
Warlord because
I understand.
Right.
we have to stop him. But then you're like, okay, but the Eerie are
Yeah,
like,
I was
they're going to score
thinking
5
that
points
again.
next turn. So
Right.
They're going to be at 24.
Now.
No, sorry, 25 minimum.
I
So
mean,
it's like,
you're
okay,
welcome
great. So
to
that's-
battle my rules.
What are we doing?
I'd be more
You know,
than
it's
happy
like-
to lose warriors. So.
Oh.
I mean, the best plan, I guess,
Alright,
would be
well,
to
Okay.
go Warlord, and then
Oh,
you basically just have to force
time.
Eerie to turmoil on build.
Eerie.
So you
Right.
have to like protect the bunny clearings somehow.
I think that's the only
So the Eerie
shot at
only
winning
cut
is
for 1
kill the
point,
Warlord,
but the Warlord's
and then do everything you can to
crafting-
turmoil the Eerie in
he
some
can't
way.
score
I
points?
can't.
Yep.
I can't craft.
How many troops
I
does he
have to
have left?
first build.
Well, he only has 4
strongholds
troops.
for me to
Oh!
craft with-
So he is going to turmoil and
I don't have
recruit.
them on the board.
Oh, I didn't
No
catch
one-
that.
First build
Yeah.
strongholds in
So,
one turn, and then if they survive,
Eerie
ooh,
is
I can
100%
then
turmoil,
craft it in
as,
the next turn.
assuming they
Correct.
notice.
Assuming they notice, which
I mean,
they may
there's
not.
There's no reason why they would attack
That is
Eerie, I
correct.
don't think.
That is correct.
But they might. I don't see why they would.
There's a world where they successfully
I don't
kill
think Eerie's
Warlord,
winning within a turn.
and then they realize that Eerie's the threat, and they go to police Eerie and give Eerie warriors back.
Yeah, we'll
that could
see if they
happen.
notice. Yeah, they definitely don't want to because he's going to lose what he has 5. So yeah, he
that
loses 5
is
points. So he basically loses a point. Yeah, this
Correct. You just gotta.
This is actually- I mean, this is best case scenario for the moles and badgers to get back in this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they can, but I've seen crazier.
Yeah, I've seen
comebacks.
crazier.
Yeah, I'll still swap.
You never know in Root.
We all know that infamous first tournament game when we won't say anything about it, but you know.
It was not. It did not end the way anyone expected,
Yeah, exactly.
Direction, I figured, you know,
and it almost ended a different way that nobody expected. It was very close.
I feel I made my case clear. Like, look at them. They have 2 yellow.
But even that Badger
crafting
game
pieces,
recently,
they have
where the
2
Badgers
orange
had a
crafting
really big
pieces, 1
lead,
red crafting
and
piece.
Yeah,
They can
he
virtually
got
make
stymied
anything
at
on
the
the
end.
board
So
right
it's
now. So
anything's
if you can
possible.
yeet
yeah.
a craftable, that's 1 less point you have to worry from them in the future.
Yes, but I don't know what yeet means, so I'm gonna
I
swap.
don't know what you
Damn my young internet lingo speech. All right. It's good for me to grab one if
I'll
it's-
do
That's
that.
awesome.
Okay.
That's
Um,
funny.
Now let's get into some psychology here. You put that card forward, so it means that you.
Shuffle them. Just shuffle.
Just shuffle them. I'm with Weinzey on this.
What's funny is I think about that stuff too. Like when someone's swap meeting me, I
I'll
usually put
take
cards I want at
this
either end when I lay them out,
This is the lucky winner.
thinking that people are more likely to pick from the middle 3. Like if I have 5 cards,
Right, but
put
see,
one
then
at
you
the
play
end.
against someone like me who thinks that people will intentionally do that and then goes for edges because of that.
Yep.
If
So-
only.
So
I make a conscious effort to change up which card I take if it's a
My
situation
bad.
like that.
Yeah.
So
My bad.
Because like I think it happened
Um,
yesterday when someone swap meeted me and I laid them out and I put my ones I want at the end. They're like, shuffle them. I'm like, okay. I'm like, do I have to? And they took the
I wonder
hammer,
if
which
this is
I
an
was like,
ambush
ah.
you're giving to me. Wow, look at that ambush card.
Yeah, when I'm on the other side of that, I just shuffle the person's cards or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna play that game.
Okay.
Right. So if anyone's listening and you're planning to take the
Okay.
edge cards from me, just
2
know I
actions.
know that you know that now.
I've been like trying to run the scenario the whole time. It was the warlord and the bird's turn, and I still haven't even come to a satisfactory conclusion as to what I'm going to do. But
So I have noticed something real fast. The birds only have 4,
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
noticed
caught
they
it.
noticed it.
which means if we leave them all alone, they will turmoil.
Yeah, just don't hit them
Yes.
birds.
Was that the warlord?
I did notice.
Yeah, I think that was DarthCaboose mentioning that.
Do you really
Interesting.
want me to turmoil? Because that's
Interesting that the guy in
one
first
turn less
talked
for
about
me. I
that.
cannot hit the rest. I
Once
cannot
you
hit
knock out my leader, he's
Over the more, you bet on the warlord.
scoring 4 points. He's going to be the next problem.
Yeah, if we kill the warlord, it's definitely good to turn all the birds. There's no doubt about that.
Okay.
Yeah, Weinzey is also very good at knowing
Badgers.
What's up, my man?
kind of like who needs to deal with what.
Nothing in me
Um,
wants to do this, but I
you know,
feel
Right?
desperate.
They
to
roll,
start
they pass the
making a
buck
play
game.
here.
Weinzey is very good at that.
Yeah.
Um,
I was just looking at the
That's-
prediction. I noticed 11 people voted for Lord of the Hundreds, but 73% of the bet coins were for anyone else.
turmoil.
So the 2 people who voted against Lord of the Hundreds went
My
deep into
territory
it.
here
Oh wow,
in order
interesting. That's
to,
cool.
or not necessarily fully abandoned, but to move a significant portion out to here to make sure I have the actions to actually kill the Hundreds of Warriors.
I mean, I can see the situation
I'm worried
where
about leaving it
Erie
exposed.
and
Now,
Warlord don't win.
I'm
but
hoping the Erie turmoil so they can attack
it's
me.
going to take a lot
but
of
I'm worried about
perfect situations.
you.
You're worried that he will...
I think it'd be a lot more likely if anyone had caught the correct ruling on looters and Moles had Brigadier
Yeah,
still.
that is true.
That would be a huge, and an extra card. That would be a huge difference for Mole's game right now.
You're right. That is yeah.
points.
The
afraid that
card
we
is not as
Erie
powerful.
would,
But losing Brig is
No,
definitely
he
like
wants me.
I think both are pretty bad because that card could have been a sway for the Citadel Lord or something. Get protection up
you're
and
right.
start getting that scoring next turn. Like,
yeah. You're right.
They would still be able to get there, assuming
Yeah, because
this
they-
claim is
they just-
cleared.
They swap out the warlord here.
Right, right.
I mean, they only have 2 people then, so it's hard for them to move. If you have 2 or more people here at the end of your turn, I think you're fine.
As
I can
long as
make you
oh
do-
man, we're at 2
Right?
hours already.
But I won't
Buckle
get
in.
it.
Yeah. This is where
Get it, maybe.
this is where the 20 minute
That's fine with
turns
me.
come in.
Yeah.
I just don't want Reds to win next turn. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
willing to
yeah,
make the
yeah.
deals.
So are they? I'm trying to
If you
figure out what
manage
they're
to
talking about. Are
wipe
they
out
talking
the
about
rats,
like
don't
if they
forget
don't
to
kill
put
Warlord,
some
just
wires in
camping
every
that
clearing
clearing
so
so
they
you can't
cannot
get out?
move unoppressed.
I think so. They're talking about how to deal with Warlord,
So the
whether
rats
that
aren't
means
recruited all next
wiping
time,
him
they're stuck.
or not, and
Yes.
if not, what do you do?
I can't recruit.
Right. Yeah,
And they're
because he
just
only
assuming this
he only
clearing
has
gets
2
cleared,
recruits.
he's only
no, he
got
has
2
3
warriors,
recruits. So he
right?
does have 3 recruits
just
on
a
him.
moment,
So
that's it.
you're gonna have to at least put.
And not much you could do
4
with that.
guys
You try to
there.
oppress for
I
one
mean, he's
point.
got Lavish. He could
Yeah,
just
if you kill
explode
them-
an
Oh,
army
you're
and
right.
get out of there.
Oh yeah, you're right. No,
He's
you
got a
gotta
ton of
kill-
actions. If he doesn't Lavish, he could just fight his way out.
You're right. You're right.
I think you
Lavish-
got to wipe that rat.
I just
Lavish
don't have the
alone
actions.
means he's got to be
I
killed.
could
You're
probably
right.
do a battle, or maybe
You,
there's a way I
you
could
can
do
do
2.
3 battles. You can do 3
The
battles.
problem is, you're right.
You can do
with
like
Lavish,
move, battle
like
with your
he-
normal actions. Oh
he
no,
can
2
just
battles. Then.
Anoint
2 battles. Yeah.
and then lavish
2
another
battles.
army.
Right. I mean, it's
Okay, so let's do
even if they wipe the Warlord might still win.
Get
But
it.
that's their only shot is to wipe the
My
Warlord
one
and force him to
daylight
hurt his
action.
horde and hope that it's enough.
Right, because he'll
Sounds good.
he'll have to
And
strong
I'll
lavish to
move
get back in this game. Meaning,
him.
and I would assume he would. I mean, he could go as far as killing all 3 bags and the sword to get back both relentless and
that I think
I mean, you kill the sword, you drop down to 2 prowess. At that point, you may as well drop 2 items from that track.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good
5
point.
or 6.
Maybe you keep the sword. Maybe keep the prowess up and just drop the 3 bags to get relentless back.
You should
Heck, maybe the boot
do
too,
that, I
because
think.
you know
Like,
how
I'm
many
not-
commands do you
I'll
actually
make a
need?
deal, And if you kill
Yeah,
the rest they
true.
want, so should be fine.
Yeah, at late
Alright,
game, I don't
let's
think
do
you
it,
really
let's do
need
it.
commands anymore. It helps you obviously get
All
around
on
the board, but
Okay,
Cube,
so
cube,
that
cube,
was
cube.
one
question is
action.
who's gonna chew
My
that
second
free mole
and final
point?
daylight action will be to
'Cause
back
someone's gonna-
the
No
rats.
ambush.
Someone's gonna be tempted.
Think
I'm not tracking the exact actions. I'm hoping this is the daylight action, so we have Marshall in our back pocket to retreat.
and the crowd goes
What a that okay 3-1.
3-1. That's finally a good roll for someone.
It's happening.
Well, that's my round at least.
It's happening.
All right. So that was
Yep,
that for
he
my
is-
daylight actions. I can do my Swayed Minister.
All right, those are daylight actions. We have Captain and
I
Marshall.
will use my captain to battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Strong.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I
Oh,
see a
no.
0.
Oh,
Okay,
2-0.
There we go.
Nice. That is a dead warlord. That is
Finally.
what the table needed.
Now he can use Marshall to go
All
back
right,
and
all right,
protect
all
his buildings. They
So
didn't
that was
really
my captain
lose.
action.
He only
I've
lost what,
got
1 troop? That's not bad.
My
Yeah.
Marshal.
That's like the
I can
best version of that
Marshal
turn.
This guy.
Oh, rip.
Ooh.
I'm not sure about this. That's 3 free points over there.
And
Weinzey's gotta be.
then
The problem is Weinzey realizes that the moles need to
man,
be in this game probably,
tough
but
decision, but I'm
I don't
gonna have to
know,
do it.
man.
So
Because
that's
if
my
he doesn't
martial
take
move,
it, the
and then my
warlord's gonna take
formal,
it because
I shall not.
he'll just lavish up and go up there.
I shall. I shall not. I won't. I won't. I won't
Rip
do
and
my martial
tear.
or my formal. So now I can sway a minister. I'll flip these 3 cards.
Oh. Doing it for sway reasons.
2 and 3
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
to get
I don't know either.
Bridget once again.
Oh man, he had
We've
the
been
perfect pump and
reunited.
dump going
My
too. He
last
has coin
noble's
and
crown.
sword. Ugh.
She is back.
And he had hammer earlier, man.
I scored 2
So
points.
here's the problem with this is another domino effect of the legal looters, is that if he loses one of those buildings, he can never
Okay.
sway another
So that
noble
is that.
the
Yep.
rest of the game.
Then
Yep.
I guess that's it. So I'll move these 3 guys
Yeah,
back.
this is. I don't think I would have swayed. I think I would have. I mean, I
no.
guess if you don't sway, you don't get any points. But
Into the
cards
I
fell
think
off.
protecting those buildings was more important.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean,
They're still in your
if you
hands.
don't protect the buildings, anything you sway is just going to get lost next turn, you know?
Yeah, because okay, let's just assume Weinzey
Alright,
doesn't
alright,
go
alright.
and kill them,
That was
which I think he
almost
should.
a
So I hope he
disaster.
recognizes the fact that the warlord is going to anoint.
Craft. I will craft.
Right. I think if Weinzey doesn't wipe those buildings, then Warlord does.
Yeah, and then warlord is just
I'll
now he's
craft
at
the sword.
26,
been
and
not
he only
wanting
needs
to,
and he's going to oppress for at least
Still somewhat sick
1 or
now
2,
for 2
at
points.
least 1.
Yeah.
So now he's at 27.
Still straggling way.
And now you're in the
behind.
same problem you were a minute ago.
And then that-
Nebuchadnezzar, remember to follow the law when violently looting other people's buildings. Yes, we loot legally here.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
to
So I
Weinzey.
think
I
I think
will-
Weinzey needs to recognize.
And camp here.
I hope.
Hello, my
Okay.
Well,
bad
this is
friend.
not looking like the turn where that happens.
No, it does not.
Recruiter.
It's focusing on his relic game, which, do you know, fair enough. That's the faction goal. That is
Yeah.
a ton of points potential on its own.
Coin.
You're
Crafting
crafting
of
coins.
coins.
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay.
Num nums.
Big swing.
Then we start moving. Move mouse, move bird.
I mean, is there a world? Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. Is there? I mean, he's now on this side of the board with
Interesting.
all these juicy relics. Is there? Because the warlord is not going to win
Wait,
next
are
turn.
you gonna hit?
I don't think he can score 7 points.
No.
Even if he
Okay.
kills those 3
Oh, no,
buildings,
you are,
he'd have to
please do.
press for.
Come on.
Oh,
I think that's about-
wait.
I'm
6.
just passing
That's not
through,
gonna happen, I
boys.
don't
Don't
think.
worry about it.
So is there a world where
That's easy.
Weinzey
well.
can
Zelf,
win
you need
next
to
turn?
battle me.
Because he's not going to win this turn. obviously.
I
Is
have to
there-
think badgers are on a 3-turn clock minimum.
He's on a 3-turn clock, then he's in trouble.
I will actually
because-
battle the Eerie here because one warrior is just the right amount.
Ooh.
We'll do this with a mouse.
All those heavy
Yeah.
gamblers that
Okay.
Oh,
heavy.
sorry. Do you want to
Oof,
ambush?
nice.
No.
3-0.
I will.
Oh gosh, yeah, he's smart to kill only one guy.
Yep. Ooh, there goes the card.
Just that card.
I think that's still okay.
Bit
He
of
has
a
enough.
Oh.
There's- no one's noticed it yet.
That area ended up in the graveyard.
I will battle with a mouse again against the mole.
I mean, I think there might be a world
to
where
if
he
you wanna
wins
ambush.
in 2 turns.
So 1-1.
I haven't, done any
yeah,
calculations. I just know I
so
see
you-
all these relics on the
exactly.
side of the board though, and he
Just
can
kill
get
them
them all
all.
from this clearing.
Yeah, but
I'll take this
I
one.
mean, he's got to get
Yeah, to
14
this
points to win.
But at the end of this turn, if he recovers, he's
Then,
gonna.
You know, you're letting this clear in for the rats to press.
Yeah, I didn't have another choice. I couldn't have moved through otherwise because you were ruling here with far. And then I battle Delve again to take those.
Each of them.
I don't know, man. I
all
think
of
he
them.
You
can
have
win in
4
2 turns.
relics?
We only rule 2 bunny
Yep.
clearings,
And then
so we're not
also-
recovering all of those.
All these boys down here, except
Unless...
for one. Move all the relics with me.
Oh, that's the mouse move. You
That's
could
your
burn the
mouse.
2 birds to get them all.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my mouse move. Then I use my...
Well, isn't it just one recover
Okay,
action?
so
They're
you
all
basically won.
tablets.
Well, yes, they're all... it's all in the same clearing, but the problem is he only rules 2
recovering
bunnies, so he
this
can do the
card,
1, 2,
plus this.
3 with a single card, but then to get the other one, he'd need to use the other card.
Okay.
And that would be burning 1 card
then the
to
two-
get it. If he wants to recover any 3s, he
2
burns a card.
points.
You lose
Oh,
the
and
card.
actually-
It's
and
It's
stop.
actually 2 more points for
Two
the
bonus
column.
points. Yeah, I don't lose the card. I got a bunny here. And
Oh
then
yeah. Okay.
recover the 3 with the same card.
That
and
burns
now
the
I
card.
lose it.
Okay.
Let's
I
get rid
mean,
of your
this
Guerric
is
damage.
oh my gosh, this is amazing.
All right, okay, fair enough. Maybe Weinzey's on a 2-turn clock. I
Oh,
didn't
for
I didn't
sure.
see it. I had doubt.
And then I recover this as well.
Oh, going for both. Okay.
I mean, it puts him at
Spooky
27. I
times.
mean,
For another
Yeah.
2 points.
Puts him at
And lose the
27.
card.
It means
holy-
that
where did he start off this turn? Like 11 or 12?
I said he needed
And I put
14, so he
one
must have been
in my
16.
retinue.
Oh, okay.
So he gained 11 points, yeah.
Um,
Any relic that he recovers will win him the game now.
yeah.
No, that's not true. There's
That's a
a
good
couple statues. There's one statue that wouldn't do it for him.
Yeah.
But any jewelry and
Yeah,
one of the
that-
2 statues is a game win.
I mean, I guess he had to do this because even if you just left the relics, like people would recognize, like, okay, you're
Right.
gonna win. So I mean, I guess it was, I was trying to think, like, is there a world where he doesn't score quite this much, so people
Yeah,
cannot
that's-
figure?
that's fine.
Because here's another
then I
route.
draw
This is
3.
another personal route strat that I'm sure everybody thinks about too.
A
Is
rootism.
that yeah, you want to get
Well,
to
I'm
that
not gonna lie,
point
that was
where
a
you can win next
really
turn,
Good
but
play.
people
was a great-
can't
that was a
tell
great
you can
play.
win next turn.
Right.
Okay.
And that's obviously if
guys
you're
have
at
a problem.
27,
People can
tell you
tell.
can win, right? But if you're at like
With the
23 and you
Badgers
got
at least.
some of that secret sauce going on in your hand,
Number 1,
and
Right.
they can't tell, you're like,
It's
okay,
gonna
no
turn
one's
into
gonna
a
think
way station, so
I
you
can win,
recover with
but I
those 2
can,
mouse
you know,
cards
so-
placed in that column.
I think the
That's
big
Number 2,
problem
he has
with
2
with
ways
Weinzey's
to
position
use
now is that
Yellow.
that mouse badger
And that
is his only
could
path to
be a
victory.
Coin craft.
Right.
You know. So and if the table recognizes that, it's just
So
one battle
we need
to
make
deny
sure
that path to victory.
that,
right?
like, we
Because his
cannot-
recovers are exclusively in mouse.
and like I can
Oh,
potentially
yeah,
knock
you're
him out
right.
over here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So he has to be able to encamp there
The
to have any recover.
Eerie are going to turmoil unless you probably kill their 1 warrior here.
And I don't see 3
If you want
points
the Eerie to
on the
turn,
map that Badger's are going to be able to go for.
Just let the Eerie
I-
turmoil in.
So I think this just comes down to Weinzey not having the right cards in hand to put
I don't
into
know how the
Well,
Eagles
the retinue.
possibly
Right.
win.
Although I don't know, I would have had to see exactly what it was
So
before
anything
he
craft, and
put
you
cards in. I wonder if
only
a
score 1.
shift would have been better.
But yeah, you need me to.
Oh
fight the
yeah, like
Badgers,
shift a
so-
bunny over there or a bird.
Yeah, shift a bird over there.
Blitz for
Yeah, you're right. Because if that badger's killed,
can't do it by
I mean,
myself. But we need to take care of those 2
I'm
things.
still a
Make
badger
sure he
noob
doesn't
a little
have
bit,
2
at least
yellow
the
way
final
stations,
version.
And make sure we knock
Oh,
out.
right, yeah. Oh, yeah, they were talking about it right
Otherwise,
now.
he
So
can
yeah, if you kill this
go back
badger,
to the
there's
way
he
station
can't.
and we're
Right, he
basically
can't place
done.
a way station there, so there's no
So
means of
I'll
recovering
go ahead
there.
and take
Okay.
my turn. So first
Yeah,
of all,
that's
it's
kind of a
raise. I
bummer.
raise nothing.
So
I
he might be on a
recruit.
3-turn.
I recruit nothing.
Unfortunately,
I will anoint.
Unless he has
Yeah.
like
I
a
will
coins craft.
Cast one of the surviving
oh,
warlords
that is
as the
true.
new warlord.
That's true.
I'm
That
gonna
little
swap
secret
grandiose
secret sauce that I was talking
and
about.
convert
Yeah.
it over to
That could do it too.
where he leaves
a
this one guy in mouse.
lavish.
And people think like, oh yeah, you just
And
kill
I
this,
will
you
now
screw me
use
over.
the ability
No,
of lavish
no.
at the end of
What am I gonna do?
And your only threat is birds.
my birth.
They're the only other ones who can craft the coins.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't watch to see
Hmm.
what he did with his hand when he if he kept.
So
the
are
cards
you
back.
gonna?
Yeah, I didn't see either.
here?
I think
That's the plan. I'm just.
he
assuming
added at
I
least
didn't
2
try further
cards.
to make this
I'm
work.
Okay.
not sure if he added 3.
Seems hella risky.
Well, then I assume he had 3 last time, so yeah, he might have. had one. I don't know. We'll see.
Mont Kalman, they craft with their way stations, their buildings.
I'm gonna chuck these 2 items. One,
Keeping the
3,
bag.
4.
Keeping the commands. Interesting.
Yeah, I
The
don't like
question
this.
is, do I give up?
But maybe I'm wrong.
For 2
I feel like killing the 3 bags for
It's
6
math
troops.
time.
Right. I mean, every point of prowess is really 2 commands, you know, because it's a move and a battle.
Yeah, and I feel
I'm gonna
like
give up the boot.
Relentless at this stage where
For 2 more.
there's not exactly a lot of.
And
It's not like you need to plow through like 8 guys.
Right.
Where Relentless helps you. Or sorry, where Wrathful helps you.
Going to the command portion.
But Relentless gives you like you
I
can kill
have
this, you can kill like that
3
one mole up
commands.
there in the
Command
fox
number 1,
clearing,
I
you
will
get a
Right.
free move,
indeed
and then yeah.
battle the bird over here.
No, ambush.
I don't know. DarthCaboose has played a great game, so like
No,
I have
know,
faith
I
that he.
know, I know, I could be wrong.
The dice!
Oh, we got a broken battle mat.
The mat
Yep.
is ruined. I summon ye, Guerric. Guerric. Fix the battle mat.
Good, man. Good.
Thanks, Derek.
Ah,
Alright.
there
Roll
we
the dice.
there.
Oh, sorry.
That works.
Apologies.
It's just madness out here.
Shall we make that count?
I guess.
All right.
Yeah, sure. You hit it. It doesn't affect anything.
Action command 2. I'll move over here. Thanks for confirming. Command number 3. I will attack the duchy over here.
Are they gonna disappear?
And
I think we have another broken battle mat.
We'll deal with it when we get there. Just
Alright.
no more battles.
any ambush from you, Duchy?
I will not play all of them.
Wait, what? Oh no, the roll is in progress again. I can't roll the dice.
I don't know what happened.
This stupid battle mat.
You
Yeah.
apply your resistance once again.
It's so great yet so annoying.
All right.
There we go.
Good feeling this time. So this is my 3rd command.
Try again.
That's 1 each.
What
Do
is this? Oh, it's Moodus
Okay.
Lava, that's right.
Now for
Yeah.
the part that matters. Let's go to the advanced portion of my turn. I'm going to
Who's this?
advance
Oh, there they go.
over here.
So he's not going to get those
the,
buildings, yeah.
Badgers.
And the mole,
and
there's
machine
a
battle.
world
Like
where the
play an
mole,
ambush,
those 3 mole buildings
I
live
would.
till the mole plays again.
Okay.
Wow.
I lose 2.
I like how the table still hasn't noticed that Eerie that got bumped into the discard pile.
Yeah, you're right.
They just keep throwing cards at it and it doesn't matter.
Come on.
Oh, the 3-0.
See, that might have been Weinzey's win condition,
Right.
actually, because he could have maybe got up to
was
that
really hoping for a
mole,
2-0,
those 3
but
mole
oh well.
buildings up there. Well, I guess the
Or
mole player
crafted
goes
coins
first.
with it, or like that.
Oh, you're right.
Like, there's
you're
a
right.
few ways that could have been the win
I
con.
get 1
About
point
your
for it.
3
Yeah, he definitely sounded disappointed, and there's no reason to be disappointed in that because it's not that big a deal unless there was a big deal.
Right.
That's going to be a
But that one badger is
I
still in
go
the
to
mouse
the
clearing,
inside portion
and
of my
the
turn. I choose
Eerie
my
aren't going to kill it
inside.
because they're going to turmoil, so
I'll
it's going to be up
go
to the moles.
The oppress. I score myself
But
2 points.
is the
for
moles
every 3
incentivized to go kill that when the
And
warlord's
then
going to
I
win
draw.
anyways? It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations, annoying root situations,
Yeah.
where
knock out this guy,
you're
or we're
looking
in
down
for it.
the
You
barrel of a
also gotta knock out
wasp,
this
and
guy,
there's
or
nothing
you're
you can do
also
about
done
it.
for.
It's just too late.
You can let the badgers do that.
How? I mean, moles can kill 1 guy easily.
Can the
But moles will
can the
have
Badgers
to
get
save
3 points without a
You're
recover?
deflecting because you know that's how we stop.
Without a
So you
craft,
really
I don't
got-
see it.
I completely agree. But I'm
Well,
saying
if you
you
put
need to do both.
well,
otherwise it's
if
just
the
king
moles
making.
don't protect that building,
That's
it's possible.
It's true. Okay, true.
And I mean, moles can definitely kill 1 guy, and birds can kill you here. So I don't see the issue in splitting it up. So everybody gets another day.
Everybody.
Weinzey's
I
gonna.
think I'm gonna.
Now,
here, so.
Weinzey didn't start talking about another round until that way station got wiped out.
Yeah, he
No,
definitely
no,
had
I'm just saying
coins
what
or
I'm planning
something.
to
Yeah.
do. You want
Okay.
to discuss it or something?
Where do you want to fight? I didn't see.
Here in the bunny clearing.
Okay,
Gonna fight
I
the.
guess.
Oh, Weinzey ambushed.
Somebody should
too.
still
He had
kill
an
the
ambush.
warlord.
I
If,
didn't
if,
notice
if you don't kill him, we're in trouble.
Wait,
You're
what?
putting it on the badgers to do that.
Yeah,
he only has
I'm
2
gonna
cards now.
fight,
Wait, how did Eerie get a
I
6th
guess.
warrior
Oh.
in supply? Where did that come from?
Whoa, what just happened?
And I'm really sorry.
Erie
about
only
this,
had
but
5. What
I also
happened?
need to fight you here. That's my decree. Huh? I did not choose to. Not
Yeah, I have
Spartacus,
no
sorry,
idea.
Moles, I mean.
Oh wait, what?
Well, I have 2 fox battles. Look at my decree.
Yeah, he had 4. Okay, let's try to think about this.
Oh, the rat fought one.
Was a danger.
Oh, the rats
he
saved
did.
Erie.
Sad.
Why?
Yeah, I think Warlord.
I guess it doesn't hurt him.
No, I need to I'm 4 points away. How the heck
Yeah,
do I
you
get
just
4 points?
you oppress and kill some.
Guys, I'm counting the pieces remaining, not the pieces out. The
Yeah,
one
yeah.
in the discard is not changing the count right now.
No, you're right. He
can
did kill a bird. I just didn't even
the
realize
rats.
that. Yeah,
Well,
because
if
he had
you want
5.
it,
He
then I
for
can
sure
do
because
it,
he had 4
then you have
when
to
we
kill
noticed,
everything.
and then the badgers
The
killed
thing, Erie,
one
is
because
if you're
they knew it was
planning on
no big
hitting
deal.
the-
Right.
And then the rats
the
did just kill
mole's
one.
citadel,
Yeah,
he
the
might
cats,
actually
the rats
act
saved
in economy to
Erie.
actually
I
attack
assume the
that
logic
keeper
is
warrior.
that
So you're obligating
the
him to do
rat
something
he
that
knows
can't
the
do.
Erie can't win.
Please keep that in mind when you
There's
take
no way
your
the
turn.
Erie. There's no way charismatic can score 10 points.
Yeah, if I lose my
So,
fox clearing,
I
there's
assume
not
he just
anything I'm
figures
going to do.
keeping
I'm going
Erie
to be
alive
stuck with 2 actions and maybe a move or
to
Yeah, but Erie
clear
is not
this
wrong.
mole
That's
card
He
board
has to attack
is
there.
fine because that badgers can't get it.
yeah.
Or he wanted the
gotta-
moles to be
you gotta
the
split
birds
the
to be
pain.
alive to kill this keeper
Or
warrior.
you
Or
could
you-
turmoil.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's all about it.
Interesting.
it's an interesting play because I guess with badgers shooting up ahead of you, like as rats, you can afford to leave people in the game to
Yeah, the thing
to
is, I
keep
would
things
like to
entangled.
turmoil,
Yeah,
because
Like you don't
right.
have to eliminate a player.
if I don't, I mean, if I do it too late, it's
Yeah, 'cause I
it's
mean-
bad
I
for
mean,
me
at
too.
this
But
point, it
I
doesn't-
can't because if I don't do anything,
It's irrelevant, kind of
Then
because
badgers
the
win
warlord's
or
far
rats
enough
win,
away
so-
from most of the birds
Well,
that he's not gonna
I'll
feel
put
any
it
of this
this way.
punishment.
Yeah.
If you could win this turn, then for sure there's no question of wiping
I don't
me
think
out.
Erie can win.
I don't think you can though. That's why.
Yeah,
even
10
if he-
points.
Yeah.
He builds twice.
why I'm
That's
discussing,
4
you know,
points.
all
Even
this.
if he throws, let's just say he throws another
Um,
one in a build and is able to
because-
build 3 times.
Well, yeah. If you can't
That's
win,
5 points.
then the
If he
only way you
kills
can
this mole
prolong
clearing,
game
That's 3.
is leaving
3.
me
So that's,
with
he
position
only
to
needs
knock
2.
out
So he'd still need 2
a leader.
more.
Because
And there's
you take me
only
out,
one mole
then-
tunnel and one way
I mean, I'm
station.
not going to be able to do anything.
I mean,
he'd,
you-
have to kill,
in this game.
he'd have to kill both of
I mean,
those.
you-
Or get one craft.
If you like,
True. Yes.
Do your
But
Well,
it can't be 2 crafts because one card would have to go into build.
battle here, and like do
Oh
one
yeah.
fox battle
So
up
it could be
here.
one craft and then one of those other
And
2
ignore
cardboards.
you.
I mean, it'd
Sure,
have to be
very
like
convenient.
perfect.
Perfect.
I mean, it had to be because I don't know if he can.
If he doesn't kill
The moves
most-
required
if
to
he
get
doesn't
to
kill
and the
most, then he
battles
can kill
required
you.
because he has
He
2
used
fox
his
battles,
bird
which
battle on this bunny
only the
clearing and
moles are
not
in the
this
fox
mouse
clearing. So the other
Come on.
2,
Yeah, because then most.
he'd have to
can
add
deal
1 to
with me.
battle, 1 to
If he
build,
doesn't kill most, they can deal with me.
and I don't think he has the moves.
If you move one bird here and do a
Yeah, the moves don't look right. A fox and
This
2 mouse
essentially
moves,
be
that's
1-1.
just brutal.
And
Yeah,
How
the-
do
he has no
Well,
bunny
the other
movement,
fox
which
battle
he
over here.
desperately needs to get to those.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has to.
fox
He,
battle
no,
here,
to get
the
to
other
this.
fox
Yeah,
battle
to
here.
get.
How did the Erie even
I
end up in this situation with 3
get
pieces
there.
up in that bunny clearing
It
with
just
no
actually
bird or bunny
impossible for me
moves?
to
Did they
get
really
the
come all the way
fight
around the
with
map?
bunny move
Yeah,
here.
yeah, he
But
did.
you don't know my card,
Um,
so you don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
he
because the river. I understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. He
had
oh,
boat
he has
builders.
boat build- He does have
And
boat
go in
builders.
there.
Right. I was trying to remember like how did we get to this
Yeah,
game
I get
state?
it.
It was boat
But the,
builders.
but the problem is why this
I
is
don't know,
unwinnable
just
for
like
him is
you
because
deciding who wins at this
he
point.
has to put
So
a
just
card
make
in
up your
move
mind.
to get to
Oh,
those
really?
3
Yep.
mole buildings.
Not
If
that
he puts a
clear
card in move, that's a card he's not putting in build and not putting in battle. So that's
And
yeah,
not crafting.
exactly. So he cannot win this
Um,
turn. It's impossible because there's just not enough cardboard.
Right.
There's only 2 pieces. So yeah, there's no way he can make 10 points.
It's
I'd
amazed
also
me that
ask you to keep your roosts well defended because the Badgers do have 2 battle cards. They could try to just battle your roosts down.
Yeah, I think
Give it away
Weinzey's
to
win
score points
condition
to win the
now.
game
If
as
he
well.
loses that mouse badger,
like
is
2
just
battle cards
going
that will
to. He only has
force
2
3
battles
points in
though. If he does have the
Yeah,
boot
that's
in his
fine.
hand, he could craft the
That's
boot
something that could
still,
happen.
Yeah.
and then battle 2 Erie roosts. But again, they're defended enough to where it's not going to
First
require
I'm gonna
more than 2
add-
battles.
Right.
Hey,
card.
there's
Yeah, I'm kind of with
there's
you.
just a
Like,
random warrior sitting
I
on this
would have
ambush
liked
card
to
over
have
here. What's up
seen
with that?
him. I don't know what cards he put in his retinue,
Oh,
Is he
Oh.
admiring the artwork?
But the
or-
the switch. Oh, they finally found. Oh, it's not goes in there though.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that guy wasn't dead.
maybe it should be in this clearing because then I have 7.
Oh man, can you
I should
imagine
have
if they only
6,
killed
I think.
5?
And then that happened.
I did a battle there.
If he
because
thought that
I
that
figured
guy
you
was
need to be
dead, and they're
knocked
like, "Oh,
out,
I
but-
did turmoil!
Ah,
Yay! Oh,
but
I
that's
win!"
not
By
the
the
warrior
way.
I removed. I already put
No, it
that
isn't.
warrior on stock.
Gagnito, win rates. You can find data for the tournament at Lily's Makecraft game site. It's pinned in the tournament channel in Wooden Warriors.
Leave your
Yeah,
leave your
can
answer in the
Guerric
comments.
help us with this warrior on or the chat?
I
That's
found
where it
it
was.
there.
It was that clearing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we got the technology, boys.
Okay, let's recruit.
Game state saved. You know, minus looters.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it did change a lot.
It did.
I don't know.
I think Moles had
a.
a shot if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean,
There was another rules error, wasn't there? I thought
Uh,
there was something else that wasn't as big, but that happened. I don't remember.
oh no, the warlord got a free guy.
Oh yeah,
uh,
the warlord got a free guy that should have died.
Yeah.
That's right.
uh,
Oh, and that might have mattered.
It might have mattered. That's less guys. got
Oops,
the
I was
plow
trying.
in.
I was trying to bring up the other error to be like, it's okay. Like people do errors, but it's the same person. I'm like, shit. I'm not trying to target you.
No, I mean, even it's weird. Like last night, I was like, oh yeah, I think this was a pretty flawlessly played game, and then I watched your stream, and you're like, Douglas, you forgot to remove what your didn't coffin makers that troop. I'm like, oh shit.
You didn't draw turn 1. You did.
Yeah. Well, rule errors that actively hurt you, I feel is okay. It's like when you actively hurt someone else, it's a feeling
Right.
Because yeah, I would have definitely felt bad if like the river folk had a chance to win if I mean, I was trying to be on top of it, but it's hard, especially that game was so
It was,
like.
I mean, it was y'all were like brain mush by the end
Oh,
of that.
I was exhausted after that game. Like every turn, I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what I do.
Yeah.
Like, how can I convince the table? And that's a good root. That's a good roots like
first
element.
move,
Is like, how do you convince the table
I will move these 2
to
guys
keep you in this game,
to
Mhm.
this
but-
bunny
but-
clearing.
knowing that you're probably still in the best position to win? You know, it's
Right.
like, 'cause I was
then
still in the
2
lead,
mouse
so it's like,
moves,
how can I convince them to help
and
me
it will be these
without
guys.
knowing they're helping me? You know, it's like,
Right. Because at some point, that's what Root's all about: is
Yeah.
that manipulation of the
Let's
table
first mouse
that
move.
you can win,
And
but people
then we
allow it. You know.
Yeah, and that's definitely the part of the game that I'm not. See, because I'm kind of a Euro gamer at heart, where I'm just doing my own
You
thing.
might
in
have an
games,
ambush
you
card.
know,
Yeah.
like playing the
Be
solitaire
careful.
multiplayer game. So like that
Yeah.
element of root is definitely not my forte. That's why I like moles kind of, because I can just play this little
Yeah, I
Euro
will just
game.
move this guy there.
Even though they're not necessarily meant to be
And
played like that,
then,
you know, I don't think the goal when they made the moles was to have them turtle and clearing.
No.
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry, moles, but
Decree must be fulfilled.
I think it was very much like the Vagabond, where they had a meta when they made the faction, and they
Right.
played it and tested it that way, and then the world got it, and
Right. Why is no one attacking the vagabond? We thought he was this lone warrior, or not warrior, but you know, lone
cannot go
wanderer
there.
that people will just assault, and no one's attacking him.
I mean, even
So
I can't even fathom
sorry.
the leader meta for the first printing of Root when Wooden Alliance got
So
points for the first
start
sympathy.
with,
Oh my
When
God.
Vagabond refreshed items when it repaired them, and got
What do you
infamy
want me to
when
do?
people
Do I
battled the
kill
Vagabond.
this?
Oh my God! Like,
Ah.
how did these not right? How did
Right.
they not?
I tried-
How are these not
I tried
dominant?
to kill those 3 here.
If you fail to kill this badger, he can encamp in that clearing and hypothetically bring relics to that clearing, and because he has 2 orange cards in recover, and that
Yeah.
could cause him to win the game. So if you want to stop the badgers from winning, which seems likely,
Okay.
if you don't do this, that would be the way to stop them.
So let's move
All right.
forward.
Well, okay, let's
And
battle here
so
first.
the Badgers don't win on their
Go ahead.
turn. I still think
Yeah.
Weinzey has
Go ahead,
some up
ambush
his
card.
sleeve.
Give me the 0-0.
Right. He's
But-
Weinzey.
No,
Yeah,
I-
exactly. I think he
No
I think he has a path to victory.
I don't see it, but I believe that something could happen.
Yeah. But can the warlord get 6
And-
or sorry 6? can the warlord get 4 points?
Second
Is the
battle here.
question. Especially because there's going to be no cardboard on the board.
Bunny battle.
He might not
If-
be able to.
If the game state doesn't change
Oh,
too
right.
much,
Oh, that's
oh
nice.
man, and
Nice.
this is where it sucks that the lavish took pieces out from prowess, because that hurts your recruit for the final turn. You know?
I know.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
because
I
we're
mean,
down to 2 warriors with the
and
warlord
then
instead of
my
3.
Xbox
Because I was
battles.
thinking like go into the mouse
ambush.
corner and wipe the moles, and then send one person over to the fox, and you've got 5 clearings, which is
0-0.
Oh, yeah.
3 points.
Oh yeah, you're
2
right.
0
That is all he needs. You're right.
That's
you-
not a 0-0.
I don't know if you have the warriors to do that with only 2 recruits. You move 4 over, you
What?
battle. I guess you could do it so long as it's not an ambush.
Both my
No, but you're right. That one tunnel is.
But I have another
Yeah.
fight, so you'll
Oh,
go
and the
with it.
tunnel's a point. The tunnel's a point. You don't even
Yeah.
need all
I
5.
have to lose it 1 by 1.
That is.
Yeah, you only need.
You're not wrong.
No, he does
Oh,
need
there
5
we go.
clearings for
Okay.
3 points. So he needs.
Wait, so
Yeah,
He's
but the
4
tunnel's a
points away.
point, so he only needs.
He'd still need 5 clearings because 5 clearings is 3.
Oh, 5. Right,
Yeah.
right.
But he has 5 clearings. Like, I mean, you can look at the map state right now. He basically has 5 clearings to himself currently
So
because he just has to
he's
move
2 cards,
a couple
right?
times.
Right.
just
Everything
one.
cards?
Yeah, so the warlord I do
Just
think wins easily.
Yeah, because it's
In this
Assuming
current game
nothing-
state.
losing.
Yeah,
buildings.
assuming nothing changes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you lose this one. Oh, that's fine.
Like the mole might just
and I scored
watch
2
the world
points.
burn and go attack the warlord right now or something crazy.
and
Yeah,
I'll
then I-
lose.
Yeah, and see, this is where moles lost that minister that they just swayed back, and now they're permanently out of nobles
you-
for the rest of the
Yeah.
game.
Tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you ambush? No?
No.
And that's 1 point. And
Yuri
that's
is
all
about
for...
to build twice and score 4 more, so
Oh,
he'll be
actually,
at
I do
27 as
turmoil
well.
now, which is...
Yeah, so I mean, if
even
Oh
talk
wait,
about
he
it,
he
Yes,
turmoils. 'Cause he
Manuel,
can't
it's
build in a
better for
bunny.
me. I will just build.
Oh,
Well, he's out of it.
yep. So yeah, it's between Weinzey and DarthCaboose.
Yep. I guess I
was,
really wasn't following
so-
along. Why? I guess he just didn't get the
So
move to
focused
go
on
into
the
that bunny
battles, I
clearing.
forgot about the bunny base.
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh, he just mentioned he forgot about the bunny base.
Oh, he
So
forgot. Oh
that's-
no.
A turmoil.
I mean, I think one of the other 2 are gonna win
so
on their
I lose,
turn, probably. So it probably didn't matter,
lose
but
5
it still
points now.
stings for sure.
It still stings because there's a
Okay.
world where maybe things
Where
go
they've-
wrong.
Exactly,
and-
right? Because
Yeah, I can
because
just
the
lose
problem
one
is they
point
have
now.
to stop each other,
And I need to
and if they
discard
do,
everything.
and you're left to your own devices, you can win.
Yeah.
Because he would need 3
Oh
points,
no, not the
and
VC.
he'd have to basically do it in battles though, because he wouldn't be able to build anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. It's,
I have
it's
to pick
interesting.
1 card.
Just take the top ones first, then it's easier.
Yeah.
And we're at the 2 hour 41 minute mark.
Holy shit, we are.
It's interesting. Some games, it's so weird how games feel like, okay, this is we're an hour in. It looks
Right. Choosing
going fast, and then it just. I mean, I love
yeah.
how it gets grindy near the end.
Yeah, Q-Erie, that's
So-
true. Recruit would have been a big problem next turn.
Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe there's a world where like some god tier crafts from 27 gets you to 30. But you're right. It would have been a whole thing.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah, I
beautiful.
guess
Like,
it will be the commander.
because you craft before you resolve the decree. So yeah, you could
Seems
win.
reasonable.
You could win turmoiling. Like,
Oh, we saw that.
My turn
I
back.
think it was previous winter tournament. Somebody won
Yeah.
by crafting before turmoiling.
oh wow, that's awesome.
It was a sick win. I might be conflating that with a game in my head where somebody used League of Adventurers mice to win before turmoiling.
Alright.
Oh, that's another
Howdy,
awesome
Steer.
move.
Yeah. Yeah, Gagnito. It's people draw a lot of comparison between Twilight Imperium and Root, and I think for good reason. Like that's a very
I
big
think
similarity
with
between the
moles
two.
Everywhere you can, like, either you kill the warlord or
It
you
goes
put
it goes
moles
fast early on, and then
You ignore that.
as you get it farther in, it grinds to a halt.
Yep.
Moles everywhere to stop the warlord.
Squidmark Warlord got
I mean, I'm
3 of the
starting to feel
ruins.
good. I'm not winning next.
Crafted 2 himself and then looted
Well, no, let me see.
another
You've
1
got
or 2?
cards?
I can promise you I can't win. There's no way I can leave this clearing.
Yeah, he got the sword, hammer,
And I
and
got
bag.
nothing in
True.
recover
He
on,
looted
on
a
yellow.
boot.
I'm literally stuck.
Looted the hammer.
Draft the yellow
right?
thing, but that's
Oh, the hammer.
Oh,
he
yeah,
crafted
ruin
it
hammer,
already.
ruin hammer.
Point
Yep.
at most.
He crafted
So-
at least
So,
one bag.
I think you
when
crafted both.
familiar
Oh, he did craft both. Oh, that's
badges,
right. He did craft both
when
bags.
they're
That's right.
wiped out, how do they come back?
You can-
in the in-camp stage, it says if
Oh,
neither
shit.
a
I didn't realize
keeper,
Weinzey
warrior,
lost
nor
all
a
those
way
troops
station
down
is on
there.
the map, you
Yeah,
can
he's
vote
down to
for
just his
it
way
on the
station,
map.
and I think they're discussing now whether they should remove it or not.
So if you had wiped this out, that would have.
Which, yeah, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Don't never remove all of Badger's
It
pieces.
hit me so much that it's horrible.
But if we leave the way station, they can recruit, right, with the bunny card.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can.
I have
But
two
they,
cards,
Warlord
which
is like
still wouldn't be enough to
Warlord is
leave. You
whistling
have
to
a lot of cards
himself,
there.
like hope no one sees that I can easily win.
Yeah, I mean, DarthCaboose has been talkative for most of the game. And I always like to say, if somebody goes quiet, that means they have the win on their turn.
Or he's trying to keep
Do
the
you
focus on
have
the
the
Badgers.
ability to
Right.
recruit?
But no one seems to notice
yeah, I
that
can
the
just-
Warlord literally has
I can discard cards.
that
from my
entire
hand
side of
to
the board
recruit.
to himself.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Each
You,
card-
you use cards.
each card
so
is 2 warriors.
Not anymore, Squidmark. They all got wiped.
Right. So the way it works is you have no warrior or camp or way station, whatever they're called.
I mean, it's not like he didn't
You
build
have
them,
a map
Squidmark.
that
They
goes
just got
from
destroyed.
clearing to map. You can put it on any clearing.
I don't know if you can boo that.
Any clearing.
And he can put it with any way station.
How dare you not have something after everyone else
He might
destroyed
be
them
able
from
to
me, from you.
pick a way station of a different type and grab relics that he doesn't.
Yeah, I
currently
don't,
have.
I don't,
The
I don't
nice
see
thing
how
about this
Weinzey
one
can
being
get
on the
3
board
points.
currently is that there are
at
no
this
more relics
stage.
of that
Me
type, so you
neither.
won't be able to
Not-
score 3 points from
There's
those.
too much.
If you
There's,
did
if
destroy
he
that
gets,
way
even
station,
with
that
his
would
way station
cause
there,
you
and he
maybe have
recruits a
chance
bunch.
to
I mean, he just doesn't have the recovers, you know?
Yeah,
So
and
that
he's
is a risk
yeah,
you
he
wanna
can't
be
recover
careful.
anything there because he only has mouse recover.
Exactly. So
He can't
I'm
kill
just
3
in the worst
cardboard
position you can
because
put me
there's
in,
too
so
much defenders and he only has 2
gonna deal
baffles.
with red
Right.
side.
So unless
hitting me
any,
more just
I
helps me.
assume he has coins in his hand, and that was his hope.
Yeah.
Hitting you more just helps you.
I mean, I think he set up
Yeah,
a
kill this way station.
like an A plan and a B plan. And the A plan was the recover, and the B plan was the
You can do it
coins,
if
or
you
vice
want.
versa. You know, like
Okay, and he lost both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess
And-
we need to wipe out the rats, but
Okay, they are recognizing that
There's
they.
I don't know if you
The
have
rats are a problem still.
Right, because if they
No.
recognize, well, the Erie's in a Erie just turned well. Never mind.
Because
Yeah, I mean, if they do wipe out the
rats
rats,
guys here,
then they each get 1 more turn. The problem is, I don't think
Um,
anyone. What did the birds go?
you would have 2 other guys.
They went commander.
One of them would become a
Okay.
warlord.
Oh, did they really?
You still wouldn't be able to recruit
It's probably.
because you
fine.
have
I
your
just-
lavish guy.
Can he win? Can he get 8
mood
points
already
in a
set.
turn though?
no, it
I
would.
can't- I-
I mean, it almost feels like this is the time to go
Yeah.
builder,
Yeah, exactly.
or
if you kill
Despot,
this, we get
go,
another
Yeah.
hoping for a big
If you
swing.
kill this, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Despot, and hopefully there's a straight tunnel or something
And
else.
then
Right.
the question to ask is who's left over. That'll be the birds. They're scoring 4 points a turn.
I mean, because
Plus
there
the
there is a
commanders.
there is a
Probably equal.
we're
The
we're
rats
entering a
can
situation right
attack
now
me
where the
and
Badgers
Badger
can't
will
win,
be
But
to
Bud
get
and if
out.
they kill these
runs, so I
rats,
need 2
they
turns
don't
at
win.
least, so he has to deal
So
with
there's
me now. It's
another
pretty
round of
easy.
this game,
Hmm.
and I don't think Erie wins on their next turn.
I don't think Mole does either. So
Right,
like,
so either.
can
so,
you buy 2 turns? I guess.
Just to move
Right,
the
I don't
rats.
And the first step to buying 2 turns is to buy 1 turn. So I understand that.
I was thinking taking out that way station.
I mean, I
but
don't.
that guarantees
I don't know
a
if you can get
Badger
2.
win.
I don't know if you can either, but
Yeah, I mean, you would think the rats will at least score 1
Well,
or
it
2 on their turn. at
makes it
minimum.
more
Welcome to the
I mean, if you total board wipe rats,
You just have to
he
stop
can't
the
lavish
rats
again
and
because
the
he just
winning
lavished. He has to
Oh,
wait a
yeah,
turn.
you're
What
right.
it is,
You're
and
right.
now it's rats.
Oh man, this is such a weird.
Probably not winning on turn.
You can promise that you probably.
Yeah,
won't win,
I
but
want them. I want to see what happens. Yeah, I'd rather
it's a
them kill the
very,
rats,
like, it's
and
very
because I want to
unlikely
see
for
what
me to even
happens
get the
when he
points to
can't
pull it
win on
off.
his turn.
Right.
You got
I mean, we could end up with a game where the warlord is
Tunnel you win.
by
It's not
himself
that hard.
rolling around, you know?
Come on, don't be like that.
Sorry, he'd have 2 dudes with him. It'd be a little entourage with the warlord and 2 bodyguards.
He dealt with.
Yeah, you're right. Because if he's board wiped, yeah, I had to check. I had to double check the condition if he's board wiped.
Yeah, so
So you
okay.
just place the warlord in any.
There's no
clearing.
way
Yep.
to take out
So
the
you just
way
have
station.
Oh no,
one
yeah,
dude.
right. He does it after recruit, so he wouldn't even have the 2 dudes. Yeah, it'd just be the warlord.
That's not gonna happen.
And I assume you. I mean, can you imagine a situation where he has 29 points and he has no one on the board, and he puts himself in an empty clearing and wins, or he puts himself in a
Then
clearing with like
the
this
eerie
one
win.
eerie warrior
Well,
and
let's
one
see here.
roost
They
and
need
just
1,
hopes he
2,
rolls
3,
like a god.
You need to remember, I don't have much
That'd be
actions.
awesome.
I just
Yeah.
removed.
I think Erie needs 2 rounds. I don't think they can win on the next round.
Right.
I think
So
we're
if
gonna
I
hit the
take out the
3-hour mark with
Badgers
this game.
for
Yeah.
I prolong this game by 1 round, and then I'll.
I mean, we were at the holding screen for like 7 minutes, so we can subtract
Okay.
that from the time.
All right,
But
so we're at 3:07
Sweet
p.m.
bastard.
PM.
right,
What's been the longest
never
game
know
so
what's
far?
gonna
Do you
happen.
know?
the
offhand?
very first game was
Kill
4
Kara
hours.
into oblivion.
Maybe
for
we'll
Oh
just
my
yell
god!
out.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And do nothing else.
That is a long root
I'm
game.
getting-
Yeah, I mean, nothing else has been close to that long. I think we had a 3-hour game or two throughout, but mostly they've been like around 2 hours, like a little under, a little over.
All right.
Yeah, 2 hours.
I already
is-
recruited my guy. I
yeah,
can
You
do
gotta figure you're gonna
swap
play 2
meet.
hours.
Yeah,
Do I want to do
I
swap?
mean, I scheduled, I think,
Do you want
6-hour
me to
blocks
so
for
you
all.
can
Let's see,
try
Okay.
yeah, 6-hour blocks for all
What-
these
what
in
card
worst
do
case
you
scenario. But yeah,
The problem.
2 is
Can you tell
standard.
me what card I need?
4 is the normal upper end.
I'm pretty sure you
Uh,
told me.
I mean, if I tell you my card, I also tell the others. So I just want to help you. Tell me what you need, and I tell you if you can swap meet me or not. Man, I'll be
Well,
honest.
Well, the game crushing thing right now would be the rats playing in.
Lily, we don't know who's winning right now. Probably
No.
rats, but the table could stop that.
I put the 4 cards
Yeah.
out.
We're currently the mole's turn.
Assuming
4
You were gonna
cards.
pick me. Yeah, I'm gonna
4
craft
cards.
0 of them because I got nothing. in terms of strongholds.
So we know the bunny ambush was played,
I mean,
right?
I think
Yeah,
so
I-
much of this
I-
comes down to
Okay, not
DarthCaboose just
that one,
lavishing the wrong items last turn.
I know. I think Relentless is much
Did
stronger
I
with this board.
make that up?
situation
And he
than
would have
last
had a
one.
bigger army. He would have still had prowess that would recruit well. I just think he'd be in a much
the
better
other
position at the
ambush
table. Would have a
is-
much harder time stopping
So the
if
count-
he lavished like all those bags away.
Plus, with the Relentless, you get free moves out of it,
Um,
which can help you with the press. So, you get that free. If you do a move in battle, you get a free move. Which
Right.
could move into an empty
So, I mean, he
clearing.
could
Right.
just be holding
That you
on
might
to
not be able to.
ambush. In which case,
Squidmark, I
nothing
think
do
it's
really
the end of
matters.
round 6.
but
It's possible I
it's
missed a
just
round,
swap.
but I think it's the end of round 6.
Yeah, feels like round
Um,
5 was a long time ago.
Lily, badgers are not board wiped. They have one way station.
Well, I guess I won't swap meat because I think the cards I'm currently holding on to.
It's the longest swap meet
Well, you
ever.
can still swap me. I'm just getting back your card.
I mean, it's still worth swap meeting just to see the card.
Oh yeah, I mean, you
At that
definitely
point,
wanna
it's just
use
like
it.
a mini code breakers or whatever.
You can just give it
You're
back if
right.
you want to.
Yeah, you can give any card. So
Oh well. Okay, I'll just do that then. Might as well.
Okay.
Any advantage in my favor. I'll take this one.
Alright.
Whoa! I didn't know favorite cards were in the.
they're not.
Or not.
I'm just gonna sneak favorite cards into the
alright,
finals game.
well, That
You sound like I cheated and grabbed those cards.
Blow everyone's minds.
Thank you kindly. This card looks familiar.
So is this? Yeah, I meant to ask you yesterday. Is this weekend is the last
Well,
weekend of round 1, or is there
Penultimate.
This is my
Next
favorite
weekend will be the
card.
last one of round
That
1.
dude.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Take
5 more,
2
no,
actions.
6 more games total. 5 more after this weekend.
Wow, how many round 1 games were there in total?
32.
Oh wow, so wow, 32 times 4 number of players. Wow, that was a big group.
128 people.
128. That's awesome. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I really wanted. Oh no! Wait, I can do this.
And actually, I'm glad I made it like a hard cap of 128 because we have burned through a ton of people who dropped, and then I went through
Let's
recruits
do-
and like reserve people. And,
Oh,
so like if I'd started like with an open cap
Big.
and then just like had to start
Real
rescheduling people
big.
because people were dropping, that would have been a nightmare.
Well,
I mean,
Oh,
it's
man.
already been a little bit of a nightmare getting everything together.
Put some more
how
points.
many people would you estimate like
Not
decided
much,
not to play?
honestly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think the birds also wouldn't mind, honestly.
Low
Yeah,
20s.
that's true. I didn't.
Whoa,
think about that
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just for one reason or another, they had to drop out.
Yeah, I mean, stuff happens. It's
Yeah.
hard to commit to like
there.
what is essentially
Well, I guess
a board game.
one,
you
Yeah,
know?
it's fair.
Yeah.
You might have
I
to.
mean, it's hard. It's
No,
I
you
think
know
it's
what?
important,
No.
but for someone else, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's a commitment. But some people,
Yeah.
like
Issues.
Yeah.
I'm just playing a fun game.
You need 2 battles for this. You can't
it's
rely
a
on
little
this
tougher.
3-0. Or
I think there was a
6-0.
number of people who like heard the announcement and thought that'd be cool, and then they just didn't follow up on it or weren't interested to.
Yeah.
Because I had a number of people just completely ghost.
We all hope so.
Oh wow. Oh, you just never heard.
Just never heard from them. Yeah. I was like, guys, can you please schedule? Guys, can you please reply to me? Guys.
Yeah.
Risk.
Well, good job getting people, and definitely a
Just
shout out
one.
to everyone who did
I can't risk
come
just
to the
one
cause
action.
of
All right.
joining.
Yes.
I mean,
at last
I'm
possible
too
second.
far
'cause
away.
that
I
is-
can't go there. Don't have enough actions, so I can't get it.
It's hard to
The
deal with.
rats
Yeah.
can get it, but
Yeah.
you wipe them out.
Yeah, I mean, full appreciation for all the people who have volunteered to play and who volunteered to sub in. And ooh, we're seeing a dig.
Ooh, free points for the warlord potentially, but I
Yeah.
assume he's gonna wipe him out though. So
Yeah.
maybe not matter.
Unless the dice go crazy again. We've seen some crazy dice this game.
But it's also
Four.
a free point.
That's action number
I don't
one.
think Weinzey can
It's rain.
Yeah,
get
no,
over there
I
now.
don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
One action down.
Um,
And I
let's
will.
see, what was the question? Yeah, Gagnito. Round 2 starts January.
One action.
Scheduling
I don't
link
know
will
what
go
else we can
out
do here,
It's a
a
battle,
week
right?
from
battle, yeah.
like sometime
Do
after
an
next weekend,
ambush.
shortly after
I
next
do not.
weekend,
Go ahead.
and we'll start up like January 7th or something.
Oh, giving away a little too much there.
3-1. So
Oh,
goodbye,
that's
warlord.
Goodbye, Warlord.
Yowzers.
That makes
Oh,
me
no,
So
it's
I'm
Rip.
pretty
Kill
sure.
another
Yeah, well, I don't think warlord can win on his turn now
Listen, next miss
with
I
only
am.
one prowess action and no ability to use lavish. So he's not going to get any more troops on the board.
So that was that.
He's literally going to have a warlord and
I
one
can
other
take
guy.
my
Yep.
Swayed Minister action.
So yeah, there's no way to win because he can't oppress enough clearing. So
And Weinzey's trapped in that clearing because he has to leave the way station to recruit,
I guess
and at most he
it's
can
one
recruit
rat
4.
to kill.
so
so
you're
how-
right. So he has to battle his way. He's just going to battle twice.
So Swayed
Maybe he gets a
Minister, I
point
will
because he kills
use
the
my
roost if he
formal.
gets lucky.
But then he can't even move out because his move recovers in the third column or mouses.
That's very brave.
So
Yeah.
Here come the points again.
To build,
it could be an eerie game.
Okay.
Buddy.
Oh wow. Mole's building
Oh,
points for
so-
people. It's scary.
Ah, man, it's I hate to see that looter's mistake because I think this could I think Moles could have been in the pack
Marshall.
like in the mix right now.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Marshall,
I'm also
Captain
kind of
Marshall.
yeah. I think this might be Erie's game because I mean the moles now just have 2 points of cardboard, pretty
Oh,
close
Drat.
to. Oh, is he changing his
That's not
mind?
gonna work.
Oh, I think he had a ban. It's not
No, I
working.
can't do that.
Oh, he
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
think
probably
that's
build
super
twice.
risky, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda Applesauce, Erie picked Commander, which we kind of think might have been a mistake. We think Despot might have been the way to go to try and scrape up those
That's
points.
just 2 points
we'll
for
see.
the birds.
Squidmark, the looter's mishap was DarthCaboose had a galaxy brain idea
Exactly.
to
I think
use
that's
looters
smart.
against 2 defenseless
Because
mole
they've got 4
buildings
points,
in order
and
to
that's 6
price of
points,
failure them
and they are, like,
individually.
at 28. They have
But it's
something
not
to
technically legal
do.
because
That's a lot of
moles didn't
boosts.
have an
That's
item
super scary.
to loot. And
I mean,
we looked it up. You are not allowed to
So
looters if you don't
now
have an
I want
item
to add
to take.
actions or craft. I can do both. So
And it basically,
Well, yeah,
and
but
it
if you
wouldn't have
have a key,
been.
you
I
win.
mean,
Oh no, you but you
it
don't
could have
win,
been
but
less
you have-
devastating than it was.
He,
But the fact is that it
But he'll still
it
just take
took
it.
away Brig
He
and
won't,
Mayor
you won't
from
have this next turn, no matter where you put it.
from the moles.
Yeah, and cost
And-
2 cards to discard.
Yeah.
And he lost another
think he
building
just-
after that,
You just
which
gotta
made him lose
chill.
Brig again.
Right.
And now he has no chance to get Brig
I mean,
back.
I gotta make
Right.
a play. I'm only
Yeah, it
15
was pretty
points behind
devastating.
here.
I do think there is a universe where
yikes,
the
I
moles.
don't-
At least
I
this is
still
what
wish
it
he would have
sounded,
crafted
a
some of
bit
that
further
stuff
away, I guess.
earlier, where he had the chance.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
see, if he'd crafted earlier,
Thinking.
that looter's move would have been legal.
And then I can.
Oh,
use
that's
mine.
true. That's a
Right.
good point. Yeah, but he.
It'll do.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
don't
I know. I totally agree. Like, I would have loved to see the crafting for the points, but
you're not kidding.
in a strange twist of fate, like that would have actually made that move legal. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
true.
killing 1 rat is way better than building here because this is a 3 point down here, and you're leaving yourself super open.
Right. And then the rats. would be able
I think
to
the
absorb
moles
one
are on
from
a
the tunnel
2-turn trying to
and then
craft
store-
coins. It
Well, they
looks
can't-
like,
Yeah.
They
but
can't
I
win
don't.
next turn,
I mean,
though.
there is a chance the moles get another turn. I still think he's too far. Even if he crafts coins.
Right. I think moles are on a
Points and
2-turn
needed
clock
more than one to
after
be able to
this.
win.
Yeah,
Like
I think
minimum.
Right.
minimum. No, the problem is he has no banker.
There.
He has no
You
action
can pay
economy.
for it.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he's
at least that's funny.
he doesn't have the cards. He only has one card. He's gonna have
If I
3
hide
after this,
it,
so he's
they'll
not playing a
just forget
lord. He
it's
can't
there.
play a noble. But yeah, I think the
Circle
moles,
token for stuff.
unfortunately,
Okay.
are
It's a little-
on
it's
like
a
a
hack.
4-turn
I
clock,
just
and
gotta
there's
commit,
no way
I don't,
someone
I
doesn't
don't
win by then.
Right. Like I think like the perfect scenario would be
And
like
I have a captain,
2 turns
so
after this
I'm
turn,
gonna
and that would
battle
be
it.
like
Just,
pure
for-
perfect luck
for
and
singles.
Yep.
stuff. And even then, I don't even know if it's possible. That's just my gut guessing.
No,
3 or 4 seems much more
No ambush?
likely.
no ambush.
Here we go.
Yeah, Juanito, there's been a lot of table talk. We're in that point where everyone's just talking everything out, figuring out who the threat is, who needs to be
And
stopped.
that is the conclusion
Oh
of
yeah, we've the
this
last round, the
game
last
warping
since
turn.
Weinzey's last turn has probably
That
been
was fun. That was a good turn.
That was,
I like it.
45
that was
minutes.
entertaining.
Yeah.
even though I got smacked clearly hard.
Atari, the unpicked faction was the Lizard Cult,
I will not. And
which I think
draw.
Weinzey's probably regretting not picking, but also maybe not because he's at 27 points.
Okay.
That was much longer than it needed to be. I apologize. And
Wait,
it
what
is
is-
now
Okay.
Badger's turn.
Don't worry. I think we all had a fun time. I'm gonna decamp this. I'll get me a warrior boy.
Decamping.
Seems good.
What?
And he's gonna go kamikaze on your ass.
Oh,
he's
he's
board
setting,
wiping himself.
he's setting up for the next turn rebound
Oh.
mechanism. Oh,
Oh no!
oh no, he didn't roll it yet.
He better roll a.
He better roll a 1 this time. No!
No!
Oh dear.
So done with
So he was trying to wipe himself so he would get the free warrior plus way station on a map edge next turn, and he couldn't do it. He rolled too well.
If your warrior dies, it's too late
Oh my
to.
god, devastating.
use
The
your-
dice have been so mischievous this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, let's do the callback. If anyone was still here at the beginning of the game, Weinzey attacked the warlord turn 2 and rolled 00 twice when he only needed like 1-3-0 or 1-3.
How frustrating this is.
So if you reverse those 2 rolls, well, actually, he didn't want a
Recruits,
0-0 now anyways. But
nothing
anyways,
annoying.
he rolled the worst possible in both situations.
And it's been like that for so much of the game. Just like crazy rolls when they needed to be weak, weak rolls when they needed to be crazy. It's insane.
Oh,
It's
that was-
insane.
I really wanted to see this because
I
I
know.
because he was 100% getting
Okay,
another
we're
turn.
going to
Right.
I don't think anyone could
changing
win,
mood.
and it would have been so awesome. Oh god, that was just brutal.
And that, I mean, yeah, that would have been like a guaranteed win for him next turn, and it's so likely that he gets another turn.
Oh, I think there's almost no chance.
Stubborn.
I don't think Erie can win, and then Warlord certainly can't win.
Right.
Really, Warlord can't get 4 points with 2 guys.
Yeah, there's no way I can win this turn.
Oh
I mean,
man.
I mean, Warlord can get 2 points. He could send his Warlord down here to this tunnel,
I'm gonna go.
kill the tunnel, and then get 2 points of oppress. or
There's
two.
a mole hiding underneath that tunnel now.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Right.
There's a mole. I thought that was free cardboard. That is
I'll
not free
go-
cardboard.
I mean,
So-
you could wrathful and trade, or you could stubborn and try to do it in 2 battles.
Oh yeah,
Let's
he can
do
stubborn. You're
some-
right. Okay. So
Yeah,
he
but is it
can-
better to use? Yeah, I guess you probably want lavish next turn. Yeah, this, this game. My head's starting to hurt.
Piece over here. That's one
Oh, you're
command.
gonna bring both guys down there?
Second
I mean, I
command.
guess he has
I'll
a
move both
command to,
pieces
like-
over here.
I mean, 2 clearings doesn't get you any more oppressed, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. So he
Third
doesn't need to.
command.
So
I
yeah,
will
he's
initiate a
gonna end
battle
up getting 2
against
points out of this
the
turn.
duchy over here. Would you like to play an ambush card?
Oh, and that's yeah. This is
Yeah, the warlord is now on 2
Just do
turns
it!
because
No,
if he
roll the
wins,
dice.
if he gets this 2 points, he can lavish next turn
yeah.
Oh,
and win.
God damn it.
So yeah, this is
Not
this
that
game
bad.
is now this game is now over. It's just
That
can
is
someone
tough
win
with my
before they
commands.
do?
I
Right.
have
We have a hard clock.
2 advances.
And I don't think anyone can. Because I mean, he was going to win next turn. It was the Badgers game to lose if he just rolls a 1.
Right.
I should have gone for Relentless.
Yeah, I mean, do you even bother using your advances here as Warlord? Do you just chill?
Oh, I just chill. I mean, you get your 1 point for a press, and then next turn, even if you're board wiped, you put your warriors, your warlord somewhere, and then just
lavish it up. Yep.
You just lavish everything,
Right.
and try to get 3 clearings.
Right.
Advance.
Well, that might be kind of hard, actually. I mean, I think he can still get 2 points. I don't think I'm sure there'll be a way by the time it gets back to him. But yeah, I just think I think you stay in a group to make it a little less.
And
I'm not trying to go closer to Erie.
Right, that's what I was about to say. I feel like the corner was nice because it was as far from Erie as you can be.
Evening time, I will.
And Erie's commander.
Well, I would have moved back to the mouse clearing on the river. Then you're far from.
No boat builders, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no place to hide.
No, I thought the same thing for a second. It was like, wait, boat builders.
You went closer towards
yeah, I'd probably just stay in the corner and let the mole deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool if they want to wipe me off the board. My only concern, like, if you...
Sorry, Warlord did get the tunnel point. Warlord should be at 28 at the end of his turn, which he is.
If they can basically get a whatchamacallit, a way station there, and potentially recruit and overwhelm the birds and pull a relic and win the game. So.
But I mean, they already had a way station. They would have recruited there.
No, it was
the
a way station.
So this is a bit precarious right now because on
let's talk about Weinzey.
They can convert this keeper warrior into
he could encamp a
way station, and then recruit from that way station, and then hypothetically.
But he has to recover. Oh no, he does have a bunny recover now. He does have a bunny recover now.
He put a bunny into recover. If he has 2 bunnies or birds in hand, he could encamp, recruit all his cards there, and then he'd have 4 warriors and 1 building against 3 Erie in 1 building.
Just delve and
battle delve, recover. Yeah. Any jewelry will win him the game.
Yep. It doesn't matter even if it's the 1 because it completes the column.
Yep.
Just like you can.
But the problem is, he wanted to kill himself, so he knows he has a win condition even if he's dead.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean. That's
I mean, is there?
I mean, it's better to leave him, but you just have to hope he doesn't have the right cards in hand. Like, this all comes down to what did he draw.
Right, because you have to assume. Yeah, was he playing like?
Well,
was he
playing
playing the psychological reversal where he wanted to seem like he wanted to die?
No, I mean, if he died, he had a guaranteed win. Yeah,
I know. But it's funny,
right?
I mean, he'd have to purposely roll zeros, which is.
So I'm gonna do something, which is hit the rats, but I'm gonna have 2 battles.
Yeah, I think Weinzey wins on his turn if he has the right cards.
If he has the right cards, and if Erie don't like reinforce that clearing with a bunch of warriors,
or the moles, but I don't want to.
It could be shut down.
You're right. Erie only really has to move.
Will only make it
like
more
3 guys down there.
Right.
They can take any clearing and pop out and ensure they
have. Two might even do it. Like that would be coming down to the dice roll, but 2 would.
Weinzey does have 2 battles, so if he rolls like he did last time when he needed,
right.
We needed anything but 3-0.
I would love not to lose my rabbit, but I mean, I don't really know how much.
So let me ask you this:
talking power I have.
I mean,
if he battle delves 1 time, he pulls the relic in.
You're gonna still be there.
In the second battle, he is armored.
Well, wait.
So the second battle, he will be armored. Right? That makes things a little.
Oh, true.
I mean, you don't even need the second battle at that point, though.
So maybe
you don't have to rule to recover.
I mean, you do, but you have to rule to delve. So the battle has to succeed enough to delve in the first place.
I forgot to draw my card.
Okay.
I did sleep on that.
And actually, you don't need to rule to recover, as I recall. Yeah, because you can.
And the badgers.
Yeah, that would just cause you to discard the card. You don't even need to rule to recover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take me out.
He does need to rule to delve, but yeah.
Please, make sure you leave it.
So
if he throws enough Erie down there, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to roll super good.
Right. You'd have to have the god tier rolls in addition to having the right cards in hand. Like that's still the conditional aspect of this.
Yeah, he has to recruit twice. He has to at least get 4 guys in there. So both his cards have to be bunny or bird.
I guess I'm gonna just hope that I take out the warlord without.
No, just put a
without second battle.
Kill some moles if necessary. I mean.
All right, I think we're officially at
Yeah.
the 3-hour mark.
If you
3:07. Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, we're officially 3 hours.
High fives all around.
Okay,
He wins
yeah.
next turn if you don't take him out. That's for sure.
Yeah, if you take out the warlord, then he's gonna be stuck with.
It would be
one
interesting to see, like,
guy.
start timing rounds. Like,
Ooh.
okay,
Yeah,
round
but
round
put
one
one
took
guy
10
anywhere,
minutes.
still
Yeah.
And then round 6 took
I'm
an
very
hour.
happy. I'm not happy with the attack.
Interestingly, I don't know if the table realizes that Warlord can lavish a new army. They were just talking about how if they wipe him, he'd be stuck with one guy, which isn't true.
No, that is not true.
You move some
He'll-
more guys.
right,
to
'cause he will place the
rabbit
warlord
clearing to
anywhere.
just-
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
lavish.
But
Right,
that's
'cause
okay.
anoint
I'm
happens
gonna
third
move
step of
these
bird
3
song.
guys here.
And then he can choose
enough.
lavish because he
the
didn't choose
warlord
last time,
can't
and he
win
could
next turn unless he
remove as
finds
many
some
of his items as he
empty
wants.
cardboard
He
somewhere.
probably doesn't need to remove all of them.
If-
He could probably needs to remove
hellishly
2.
hard.
I mean, yeah.
That'll still give him
he has
2
a lot of
prowess and 2
actions,
command,
so-
and that's probably enough to move around the
Yeah.
board as
Yeah,
necessary.
but if you
With
kill-
some luck, he can still kill some cardboard.
But
He only
if
needs
you
3
kill his
clearings
warlord, then
to
he
win.
only has
Yep.
one guy. But if he keeps his warlord, he's going to recruit.
He'll probably be in
Yeah,
1
that's why he has to
kill.
after
I think
he
we're all on the
places
same
his
page here,
warlord.
even though-
Right.
He'll probably put it in an empty clearing,
Yeah,
then
it's just
I'll
that-
presumably.
I don't want to kill moles.
Yeah, Juanito, it's gonna be like
because,
me aggressively napping until the next game.
Oh yeah, there is
Don't
one
need
tonight. That
Those
is
2
right.
moles, though.
Yeah, they were asking how long until the next
Let's
game, and
do
it's,
that.
it's
Not
just
long.
it's just under 3 hours, so I'm gonna like aggressively recharge.
Everything will be fine.
I'm warning you. I'm extremely petty.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm super petty. But here we
This
are.
is a weird flex.
Amanda, you don't. That's the joke.
Can I just take a second to appreciate how great this game is? Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. You take a Xanax and
it's been a
doing
wild ride.
No, Lily's gonna start the next
Okay, so
stream
that's
and be
my
like, all right,
decree.
Guerric
I
is
will
asleep.
move my 3 guys with my mouse move, and then I will move
Well,
them,
he's not reinforcing that.
okay.
and I will battle.
Okay,
I
so
promise-
the
just
bunny
before
clearing
you do
did
this, I
not get
promise
reinforced.
I will
So
not play an ambush card
Weinzey,
against you. I don't
if
have
he
one
has
in
the
my
right
hand.
card,
Yeah, this just got a whole lot easier for
I
Weinzey.
should leave one extra guy behind in the yellow clearing.
Oh, DarthCaboose trying to convince him. Okay.
Thank you.
That's
I-
those are
I-
famous
I'm
last
not-
words.
Okay, Weinzey, thought I heard a
No,
groan
wait,
from
wait,
Weinzey.
because I still. Oh wait,
Oh, he's moving it back.
can I?
Honestly, let's look
Can
at
I
this. If I turn this into
two
a way
and-
station, and then I can recruit twice maximum with 2 cards, then I'm still tied
Yes.
here and I can't move out.
And then you can start battling.
Yeah,
with-
yeah. Weinzey he's trying to
potentially
convince
overwhelm the
them.
bird,
Yeah,
then potentially
And DarthCaboose isn't falling for it. DarthCaboose knows.
Yeah, Too bad you don't know that. I don't have any bunny cards in my hand.
I mean,
No, he's saying he doesn't have any bunny cards in his hand.
And I did promise I wouldn't play the ambush card, so.
Oh, but you ignore the first hit you take.
I did, but you
Oh,
have 2 battles. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you have 2 battles. You have 2 battles.
yeah,
That
but I
basically
need my
cancels
guys.
Are you hang on? Are you planning on building any?
No, I'm not
No, we
building.
keep
It's just
building.
that I need to wipe you
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah,
for my second
look,
battle,
look,
I
look.
need.
Yeah,
Hang on. So if you
yeah.
put
DarthCaboose,
2
I
guys
think,
there,
is
you
very
basically
apparent that
cancel out my thing, right? You're battling.
I
2
mean,
wins
what?
on this-
he wins on his next turn, no matter what happens.
Right.
Makes it easier.
Right. So he just needs to buy that turn by
Right.
stopping Weinzey, and so this.
Which
Yeah.
Even though he is stubborn,
such a- it's
you
such a
have
rough
commander,
situation,
right? So
because-
don't they
Yeah,
just kind of
it's
cancel each
serious.
other out?
balances out. Yeah.
It
So yeah,
does.
your job is
Squidmark, he doesn't even need to ambush, and like the ambush would maybe draw heat that he doesn't want to draw.
I promise
What?
you, I don't have an ambush card in my hand.
yeah, he doesn't need. I mean, he can be
That's so
war
weird
wiped
to
and
do
still
that.
win.
This?
It's totally fine.
Luke, yeah, it's still going. We're at hour 3.
And break my
If
streak.
I roll a
Wait, this
2,
game's still on.
we both kill each other because. So that's fine.
And you're not building anything, so
Never can.
Okay, let's battle.
Okay.
So no ambush, right?
of course. Come on. It's done.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm
Warlord's
sorry,
gone
Wolves,
again. This is
but,
the
Oh.
third time he's
I'm
gone?
gonna
I can't
battle
remember.
Yeah,
No.
and DarthCaboose convinced Pliskin to keep that extra warrior behind.
Do not.
So Weinzey's game is even more down to dice rolls and cards, you know.
So sad.
we both
Everything's dead.
All right, and wiping some moles. You know, not strictly necessary, but hey, if you got an extra battle,
4
Yeah.
points.
the bloody fox icon. Squidmark, that's a mob battle or a mob dice mat, basically.
It is very
All
intimidating.
right.
Yeah, when I first spawned it in after Nev made it, I was like, oh, this is not quite what I thought it would be.
Nice play.
Hey, Moles, can you kill some roosts?
I thought it'd be like the battle mat where it just spawns the die and rolls it, but no, Nev had to be extra and.
I don't know.
No, I like that's good.
No, it's nice though.
I
You know, if it didn't have that obnoxious sound.
I know it's hard. I mean, this one is pretty free.
I'd rather it's
Okay,
more.
so Weinzey sounds like he's kind of trying to divert attention. Like, he has to know the Warlord can win
Yeah,
in
it's
his
fair.
turn.
I mean,
Right.
just gotta prolong
So
this
he-
until Moles is
so
also
killing
there,
Eerie
and then
doesn't
we'll
really
just
mean
all
anything
kill
at
each
this
other.
point.
and then-
I mean, Eerie obviously win on their turn, but I don't think he can get to
I
their
didn't want
turn.
to kill
Right.
the walls because I wanted them to battle me in my clearings on the
That's not hard.
Well, even taking out a roost doesn't make a difference. Eerie win. If I take out one roost, then they'll be at 3 points.
I mean,
Yeah,
Eerie
you
just
don't
has
need
to
point
double
of the
build
map
or
or
something.
put something in
It's-
build. Yeah, it's hard. I mean,
Yeah,
no
I don't
denying.
think. I'm not gonna prevent. Yeah, I'm not gonna prevent an Eerie victory here. There's literally nothing on them except my last little mole stronghold.
If I was a
Jeez.
suit, what suit
Well,
would I be?
I think I can only play as optimally.
Man, you know what? It's a 3-hour game when chat.
It starts asking those questions.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll play.
Yeah, clearly I'm all 3 suits because of Nev's mat with my face on it.
You swap me on.
I have all the suits.
On the Eerie. I will use swap meet on the Eerie player.
Sorry.
Yoink. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Then I'll.
Yeah, Luke, this is
Wow.
this is the consistency of Eerie at
at
play. like even with a rough game like this, Eerie is sitting there, you know, ready to win if given another turn.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I can't do that either. Oh golly. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if. I mean, moles probably want to go build another building and craft coins for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the moles have no game now. Like they
No.
can't even really make decisions anymore
Take it here
because
and
nothing they
cheat
do
my
will
use.
advance them toward victory.
No. I mean, in this situation, I would just, try to
To get an extra.
Wait, why?
prevent being a win condition for someone.
Right, I don't know, turtle up or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Past turn.
my god.
There's one floating in front of you. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to kill my roost because if rats get 1 point for my roost, they've won.
I think rats win
Right.
anyway, man.
I know. I don't think they're recognizing the fact that the rats can spawn.
Yeah, I don't think they realize that Lavish
This is
can
true.
do work again.
Yeah, because I think he
Coming
he
back
puts
with
his
just
warlord
one
in a
dude.
clearing, an empty
Yeah,
clearing.
but you
then
can
he
lavish.
takes 2 bags. Yeah, Weinzey just said he can lavish.
Yep,
And
Weinzey
gets
got it.
He gets 4 guys. Then he has 4 actions to move those
Um,
guys around, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Fancy Zergling, I have no clue why you're seeing an
Two
ad when you have
daylight
sub in Twitch Nitro.
actions.
If you want to do a neutral move,
I have no clue.
I don't think
could
we
encourage
do
you
neutral
to-
moves here.
I know you could like do a dig over.
I'm not like
here,
triggering ads or
just-
anything.
help keep that.
Yeah,
battle
I
locked.
noticed that too. I mean,
How is that
it
neutral?
happens. I don't know what Twitch is
Yeah,
What? Come on.
going commercial.
It's kind of a net neutral for me.
That Phalanx, that's correct. Moles could muck up rats by just putting moles in all those empty clearings. That would That would maybe buy another
I
turn.
think the most.
But again, you have to like see that. You have to see that that's how
and rats to prevent
rats can win, and you have to then sacrifice your defensibility to do that. Yeah. It's only happening for my channel?
So if I dug as one action,
I don't know, Zergling. I can look at the settings, but I don't know what would be causing that.
Like, do the same thing you did to me last time. Battle, and then you could move and battle again.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
Wait,
This is
I don't even
interesting.
remember
Yeah,
what
if he
ministers I have.
if he
Oh, I
like,
got all these
I
sucky
mean, I don't
guys.
think you can clog up enough clearings.
Is this your first of 2 actions?
But the problem is now he's just
That
leaving those 2
is
pieces of
action
cardboard.
numero.
Right.
might be defended. Yeah, I don't know. There's no good situation here.
Oh, okay. Zergling says now it's happening on random channels, so I don't know.
Are you?
Yeah,
sure?
I see it happening everywhere.
I mean, I don't mind. This is cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so that'll be action 1, and action 2 will be to dig.
I think
Oh.
it doesn't matter. I think Red's won already.
Yeah,
I think Weinzey sees it.
I don't
Yeah.
think there's much.
Yeah, Weinzey doesn't sound very
I'm
confident
just going
that
to
he has any path to
scrounge for whatever
victory.
points I can get. My goal is to make it to 20. If I make it to 20 points, I consider myself a winner.
Yeah, I don't think there's a situation
even
they
if
could
no
have
one else
made on the
does.
board where the rats don't win.
All
I
right,
think
so
it's
that's
one of
2
those
actions.
situations
That is
where it's
dig.
just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
happen.
just a point of no return.
If he had just used lavish,
My swayed ministers, I'll use
then
my marshal
maybe,
to move
but
there.
yeah, he's just gonna build. He's gonna craft coins.
Because the Eerie so rudely killed me there. My captain will battle here. Do you wish to play an ambush?
no, and I wish that you roll a 2 at least, please.
Good luck.
Watch me get a 1.
It is.
Hey, 2-1.
Yay!
Yeah, I like that.
My bird sacrificed himself for the cause.
You realize you swapped one problem for another.
Right. Like, oh no, a lightly defended piece of cardboard. Let's replace it with a lightly defended piece of cardboard. But you know, fair enough. Moles need points. Moles gotta do stuff. I get it.
This is the optimism we like here.
So I needed a 2-0 actually, not a 2-1. Now it's the same situation.
So, okay. So that was my captain.
Ready for that nap.
and I used my
Yeah.
marshal. That means I have my formal. My formal will.
So he's gonna build up their
Build.
craft coins, and he will get.
And
the
I
20
know all
points.
of you are already upset that I said the word build.
Points. I was like points.
I love it so much when the games reach the point where people are like, no, don't put points on the map. No one's allowed to get points.
right. How dare you score more?
It needs an orange. It doesn't have an orange.
I don't think it matters. I mean,
I don't think it matters, but I just love that point of the game where people are
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But
I mean, Warlord
doesn't matter.
wins. He's not gonna need
Yeah,
to kill
this-
any cardboard.
He just needs
doesn't-
3 empty clearings, you know?
Yeah, and there's
That
3. I see
was-
3
I
right
see
now.
3 right now.
no swing for me. And now
And they're all
return, I can
adjacent,
craft
which
Right.
is even worse, right?
this
Oh.
card.
Right, I actually thought initially moles were just clogging up that fox corner because that makes the 3 kind of awkward, but no, it's...
Something I can loot before the game ends.
Yeah, this is an easy. So if, the only chance is if
1,
Weinzey can do
2,
some,
and 320.
something bizarre.
Hey, I made it. Crawling my way to the finish line, and I will draw 3 cards.
But hey, yeah, hit 20.
1,
He did.
2, and
Okay. Now for the moment of truth. Badgers.
Oh, I'm just. gonna
Does
die,
Weinzey
like I said.
somehow still have it?
And then I hope I die.
Oh, he's
Fucking
just trying to
did
die
it.
again.
He died.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
okay.
yeah.
So it
So
doesn't
GG.
matter.
Warlord's gonna take
Yeah,
it.
Warlord got it.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah, he had a fox card. It looks like.
Just to be clear, you have more than. Wait, do you have more than 10 cards? I'm done. I
1,
can't
2, 3, 4, 6,
That's
7,
9.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that is fine.
I'm sorry, guys. I think I do actually have it. So
Yeah,
you
of course
did.
you do. There was no stopping you.
So I skip raise, I skip recruit, I do anoint. I'm not anywhere, so I elect to put this warlord up here.
Yep. and then
I will
you
go ahead
just
and swap out
lavish
7
2 of the
for
bags,
lavish.
and you just
I'm gonna
move.
just cash
Yep.
up, baby. I went to the bank. They had a bunch of bags. Like, that's too many bags. And I'm just like, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, DarthCaboose has played a great game.
Right up over
Oh
there.
yeah. for
Like
sure.
even ignoring the couple of rules errors like that, it was
I'll go
really
to
really
my
great play.
craft
So
step.
like I don't think this is in any way undeserved.
Crafted anything
Oh
before.
no, he
Go
knows
to the
Warlord
command
very
step.
well.
Yeah.
Commands.
He
Played a
did
great
that
game.
early on.
Move. And move.
Dabbing with the single rat.
Make it exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, why not? Let's do this. So I'll do like 2 commands here, and then I have an advance, and I want you guys to picture like the warlord just getting so upset at the the badgers and going ah! I mean the moles and going ah! all by himself.
That's true. He
This
could
is
just
the
fight this
first-
for fun.
Advance. Sorry, any ambush cards?
No, it doesn't.
A horrible,
So the Warlord dies.
honorable death. And then I'll just take the victory with 3 clearings, oppressed, and score the final 2 points.
And there it is.
Very nice.
And
Very
there it
nice.
is. Hey, great game.
Yeah, it was a
GG.
fantastic game. It was
GG.
a lot of
Good
interesting
game.
situations.
Guys, that was oh my goodness, that was such.
I mean, it almost came down to someone else. It was close.
I mean, if
Y'all played
Weinzey
really
had
well,
killed
and
himself the
I
previous
am-
round,
Yep.
things would have been so much different. There's so much. Yeah, the dice. I think the moral of
That
this
was a
game
good
is the
game.
dice can
I
be
feel
your
like the
friend
Warlord
and be your
earned
worst
it.
enemy. For
I
sure.
feel
Yep.
like
Yep.
Thank you.
you all played really good. That was awesome.
Yeah, let me go hop in and
This
shut
was
this
my
down.
First
Wait,
competitive
Weinzey,
group game.
Weinzey, how many
Nice.
points did you score in that crazy mouse? Like, how much was that?
I
It was
think
11
I got
points.
to score the roost, but then I couldn't go back anymore. I think it should have been 15. I counted it out first, and then I just took 14, but doesn't matter.
Can I ask what were the 2 cards in your hand? You said you didn't have bunny cards, but were they?
I had
like,
2 fox. If it was a bunny or a bird, I would have won.
Of course,
If I didn't roll 0 here, I could
That
have
was
won.
my
It
worry. I was like, maybe
fun,
you could
like
fight the Eerie and then potentially get the relic. And I was just thinking all the worst case scenarios in my head.
luck wasn't on my side this game.
Well, good game, everyone. That was really entertaining, guys. That was great. I'm saying that after every game, but it was true. This is a crazy game. Congratulations to DarthCaboose for the win. But thank you everyone for playing. That was great.
Thanks, everyone. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
We will see all of you in round 2. And everyone watching, we will see all of you tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for our last game of the weekend. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll catch you later.
Thanks for the